Secret are in some boot camp facility.
This is literally what they opened with it.
They're booty camping.
So let's see if there's gonna be an early counter pick to Enigma. The big ones, of course, we've seen.
Puppy the big man. Dude, look how big he is. If you look behind Chrysalis,
Wyvern is kind of
it looks like that's a children's chair. Okay, these guys are boot camping too, actually. Milan? Wait, what's Milan doing there? Is he drafting for Into the Breach? Oh.
Alright, so
okay.
solid hero all round.
Alright, I didn't expect that. Oh, they give away Enigma Tusk to Secret. That's a big mistake, I think. Those are the heroes that we saw banned in the Enigma series. That's gonna be tough, boys. That's gonna be really tough.
Tusk can mess with Pango a little bit though.
They're boot camping for this on Into the Breach. That's surprising to me. Goon Squad didn't even boot camp and still beat Enigma, guys. Pff, I don't know, dude. I don't know, dog.
Clearing out the Eidolons even in lanes.
I don't know.
That is nice if you're up against him.
Absolutely. And for it being Into the Breach as well, do we sort of have a read of which position we are going to get this Pango in?
I guess not too sure at the moment. I know they've played it. I know they've played it in multiple roles.
5 seconds remaining.
So.
Change title, sir?
I think offlane. I think more of the roles, and that's probably what it's gonna be.
Yes.
I think so.
I almost said no. I don't know why. My instinct when chat tells me to do something is to say no. Okay.
See, you know, sort of this
Secret versus ITB.
Those very meta
Imagine the smell in this room. That's gaming right there, guys. Whoever didn't go to LAN parties as a kid, where you just like didn't shower and you just sat in a room with like 8 other dudes for like 2-3 days straight, they didn't live life as a gamer, truly, you know. There's something special about it.
But across the board, in your pubs and in the competitive scene, we've been seeing a lot of faces.
My favorite LAN ever was when we LANed. It was only like we were only like 5 or 6, and we did a LAN of we were like maybe 7 or something. We did a LAN of we played COD and WoW, I think, and Counter-Strike. Those are the 3 games we played only. That was cool, man. None of my friends played Dota actually. Like back then, nobody played Dota. Nobody played Warcraft.
That's kind of been like
mostly just FPS games and WoW. WoW was something special, dude. It took me my first time I leveled to 60. I was like 12 years old or 11, by the way. Just saying. Wait, don't say it. Don't say it. Sub mode fast. Sub mode. Ah. Okay, thank God. Alright.
I've got a big brain.
Jesus, I was about to kill my entire chat there. So the context here, the reason I'm putting sub mode, guys, and I'm not fucking around. If you type that you're 12, Twitch auto permabans your account because it's an automated system and it's so fucking stupid. And so many people have gotten banned in my chat for it. It's ridiculous. So I was kind of baiting, so I didn't wanna kill the entire chat. Your entire account just gets permabanned of every channel. Like, it's not just here.
WEU.
And it's just because they have an above 12 years old policy. So I'm just telling you guys. So that's why I put someone a little bit. And what I want to say. Yeah, I was like 12, 13, and it took me so long to level my first character. It took me like 30 days playtime or something, but it was fucking cool, you know. I got to level 60 and then somebody scammed me off my account and deleted all my items. I was pretty gullible. Pudge! Oh, that's a spicy pick. I think that's a cool pick by Into the Breach. A little bit of cheese, and like an insanely strong lane. CM Pudge. But at least they have a possibility here to answer it with carry Ursa, which I think is a given for... Actually, Void also. Void and Ursa are both like... If Secret don't pick Void or Ursa here, I'm giga confused. I'm calling it right now. Don't pick Void or Ursa, I'm doing 1 push-up, guys. I'm doing 1 push-ups, for real. Push-ups. Push-up. 1 push, a singular push-up.
It's very easy to forget just how ridiculous.
I'll do it. Don't try me.
Becomes at a certain point. You're seeing these traditional characters.
Okay, fine. Only 1. I'll do 2. I'll do 2.
Or be able to sort of just stand their ground against
2 push-ups.
If he's have a decent time and
let's see.
certainly expect
It's
to have
Void or
easy
Ursa,
farm in the lane.
100%.
You're going to get those items.
Don't fuck around with me now, puppy. You know what it is. You watch my stream.
Dealt with. And at the moment, when you consider the heroes from Secret, I
It's
guess they
obvious.
have Midnight Pulse. But outside of that, they may start to have to really consider what's going to be able to match up against a Pudge as he gets bigger and fatter.
Make it 10? No. We're not about to get swole here, guys. I gotta be relatable still.
I like it.
Come on, just do it already. Why are they stalling so long? Oh my god.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna go do 2 push-ups, guys.
I
One
think
second.
everyone even remembers the game in ESL that they played where they were so far behind in this series, and he almost like clutched.
He almost clutched it. He really did.
I'm so excited.
That was the rare game, right, where he was actually given MVP on the losing team.
I don't know if I look ripped now, but
Two push-ups. He was the only one. Like everybody.
Yo, my man, the best.
14 and 1 with excellent.
Let's do subscriber off with the 5 gifted subs. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, dude.
Look at a couple.
It was 2. I did 2, guys.
Interesting things.
I mean, I have no idea. See, they ban Ursa now because it's obvious, and then they're gonna ban Void. This is why it's cringe. Why would they pick Invoker? Maybe I'm missing something with Void. Void isn't as obvious, I suppose, because this could be a pulse 4 Pudge, I think. That's what they're thinking.
But also the Pudge counters. So we see the Razor band, the Ursa band that we mentioned. Razor, of course, I think everyone looks like that's the only hero Crystallis plays.
5
So,
seconds
of course,
remaining.
gonna be able to see that band. And Secret,
My man. Thank you, Tebes. Appreciate it, dog.
and even just Eidolon killers again. 4 of their bans feel like it's about the safe laners that take out Eidolons are potentially good rate.
The other sort of Crystallis hero that sort of falls down the realms of like the Ursas and stuff. It's that Monkey King, of course. You know.
Okay.
I think it's sort of master tier on.
I was thinking.
Player. It's banned.
Play Dude with plus 5 DP.
Yeah,
That's
the
also
other one
possible, I
indeed.
think, but
Monkey
you have a
King
CM, so you're
out
not
the
gonna put
heroes
DP on
that
5
plays
most
the same
likely.
amount of games on. That is the one still there, but it's not really a. It doesn't seem like an easy Monkey King
Team
case.
Secrets turn to
The
ban.
Wukong
Dude, ban
They'll
Monkey.
respect it. They'll respect
I
it.
think it's-
It really, it's the only
Yeah,
other
it's a
hero
Crystallis
that's sort
Monkey
of
King
the
also.
one that he's
I don't know how
played
much
in the same
Crystallis
amount
plays
of games.
Void,
So they
actually.
pretty much just banned out
I'm not sure
everything
about that.
Crystallis has
He better play
hundreds
Void.
of games. So he's
The
gonna have
Chaka
to show
Column
some
this
good
10 months.
I have a
Milky's no.
request
I
if
like
you
having the
reach
band
main
that's still, like,
stage,
Mango,
do a
doesn't like
tactical
to
pause and
lose
right
in a
door.
lot of
10
situations
seconds
I get
against
you.
remaining.
Secret.
Door.
And then the lane.
Yeah, I'll think about the Chikala. I'll do it, sure, because I'm not making it the main
These are
stage.
heroes that just provide you
Milky's
with
no
a lot
thanks.
of damage,
Yeah.
right? So Pudge and like Pango, these tankier heroes, just actually can't survive.
How did my tweet do?
A final ban, and
It's all the
we're gonna
it's
move to TA.
all the Idoliners.
I didn't do as well as I thought.
Sideblades. I mean, Kunkka could have probably been a mid.
I didn't do as well as I thought,
I
guys.
think
It's a
they
fine
are,
tweet,
right?
I
It's
guess.
sort of Nisha calling for what he doesn't want to
Will I be
match
playing
with.
WoW Wrath of Lich
Perhaps,
King?
yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. It's gonna be during TI and whatnot, so
That's
probably not.
When you look at the
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Gorp
think it
tweet
will be.
game is too bad,
you're
dude.
right, actually.
Because I think it's going to be a safe lane Pudge.
So they need a
Jibe,
second support.
It's fine.
I think they've left.
L.
Yeah, exactly. Unless they want to do a support.
L
DP,
plus a
which we
ratio.
did see, do
Plus,
very
I'm
well
not
in other
Aiden
regions.
Ross.
Yes, we saw Seneko. do well,
Seneko
but
crushed with
I
it.
don't know how I feel about it as a 4. That's the only role that I'm a little. I mean, the hero's insanely strong. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like 4 might be the worst role that it's in. I think 1,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 5. It looks really good on DP. 4 DP.
Team Secrets turn to
Ooh, there's Void Spirit.
Ooh, and here we go. Void Spirit.
Okay.
A hero that definitely seems like it's
That's
full
a
out
little bit of
favour.
an unpicked hero. I mean, it's
Not
a
the
classic
go-to
counter
core
to
hero,
Invoker mid, but it's usually not
used to
considered
be,
that
'cause
good.
it's still what, patch after
They seem
patch,
happy
and
with
you
their
just look
draft
at
at
the
least.
numbers.
We got
They've
this,
just
boys. We
gone
got
kind of
this.
downhill for all of his.
I don't think they got
across
this
the
yet.
board right over each patch.
Yeah.
How about Ember carry
I
for
think
Into
it's
the
always
Breach?
limited
Yeah,
function.
I don't really like it.
This game.
I think the Void Spirit is just an answer to Invoker mid, which means that this is a Pango plus 4 most likely, and there's the Faceless Void. Well, guys, see, now chat owes me 2 push-ups, I feel like, because it was Void in the end anyways.
If you're getting a last,
It was
big
definitely
Void
Void or
in this
Ursa.
patch, and you've got an Invoker to back it up. and
I'm
your
so
team,
surprised
I
they
think
didn't
are
ban
pretty
Void.
happy
Like,
here.
what the
They
hell?
may have banned out all of the Crystallis
Like, Secret's
heroes,
lineup is extremely
but they
good,
leave the Void
but
in,
it's also
and
very greedy
it's a Void
and long
patch.
cooldown. This might be punished by a really good team, I think. Like, if you're facing, let's say, something like Bet Boom or what's a really good aggressive team nowadays? I'm not sure, maybe Tundra or something. I think they're gonna punish you a lot for this kind of greed. Maybe OG as well, yeah. But like a really aggressive early team will collapse Invoker, Void, Enigma. That's way too greedy, man.
And some really strong mid game, or I mean,
Team balled,
they can't
yeah.
take this to the late game. They'll
Like
just
us.
straight lose, so they have to have a really explosive mid game, which they can do. They have a lot of team fight.
Entity,
Both
maybe. I don't know.
teams with a last pick Void, but in this patch, one is not quite like the other. So we'll have to see. Looking forward to this.
Look at
one,
all
of
these
course.
mic. There's a
Secret
professional
advantage,
microphone right there, I think.
with this overall, and as you say, they've got to smash this early to mid game, right?
Honestly, I'm kind of jealous.
Because
Why don't I have
otherwise,
headset like
Team
that? I have this
Secret,
fucking
one of
dick
these
mic in
heroes
front of me.
presses are
I could have a
captains of
cool
players
headset
in
like
the team
that.
fights
That'd be
are
way
gonna
better.
be
Those are
dead
probably pretty
very
expensive, but yeah.
to enter into.
Absolutely. I'm going to be looking forward to see how they do in lanes, because it's this Death Prophet Pango lane.
It's not pretty good.
Pango overall not really traditionally played as support anymore. I know in the past was played a lot more, but the hero has definitely become.
Yeah,
like,
I did
kinda
10
different,
push-ups.
at least in the
Nice.
support
Mine is better.
role.
Maybe a little bit.
Can't actually
I
appreciate
wanted to
the
buy one of
same
those,
thing
but
as
yeah.
long it's only that short
At least I
duration.
can do
So
this.
We'll see how they do top. This could
I'm
be
just
a
kidding.
really
I'm not
devastating
doing
lane
it.
versus Enchantress and Void.
I like it this way. I don't really.
These gets and
It's a
stuff.
little bit annoying, but I've gotten used to it now.
I mean, as far as Pango is, that is Ari's hero.
That
You
is.
know. I'm just looking at his sort of win rate now. So on his pub
Up
game,
the
he's got
count.
270 games on it. It's his second highest. 271 games Pango, 272 slides. So basically his most played support hero in the position
Excuse
that
me?
he's playing today. 60% win rate. So if Ari's going to perform here, this is the hero to put him on. Let's see what he can do.
Ari.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's see.
Ari, this guy has been pretty high ranked
Worried
in my
because of
pubs
the time
actually.
dilation
He's
plus
like
the
ranked 30
chances
or
to
something.
constant
The
harassment
Pangolier.
versus these
He's
two,
been
but
playing
maybe
well.
just Death Prophet is strong enough to offset it.
I think I
on the
lost
spare
with him
side,
last
and
time,
he'll
though,
be okay with
yesterday.
the backup of Ari.
Yeah, let's see. I mean,
What else we got
just flat
here?
out, I'm
5-man
concerned
smoke,
'cause
5-man
one of these teams
smoke.
got a
Pudge is
last
usually the
place.
strongest level 1 hero, so
I really think
if I'm
that
secret, I'm dodging
That's
this fight.
something that you're
No
not going to see
doubt.
get to happen too much, at least as the qualifiers go on.
Simply
This
strongest
hero,
because he dispositions
insane,
everything,
and,
right? You
it
can hook
really
anything
is-
here
it's
and
not
it's dead.
like there's a lack of backup for the
Ooh.
Void this game. It's Void Invoker.
Look at this.
Except Void,
Right,
maybe.
they're
Maybe
trying.
Void can tank the
They
gank or
got
something.
this vision for a second here.
Oh, here we go. A little cheeky hook potential for here from Otica.
But look,
They
Nisha's
see him,
playing
they see
it.
him,
He
they
knows
know.
Oh, they're
because he
gonna
has his own
see.
ward. They see Kadaro first.
Maybe Otaka can still get a hook in.
Nah, they
Frosty.
see
He
the
doesn't
Pudge
wanna do
fat man. Oh man,
There's
Nisha
too
just
many members of
spamming.
Secret here. It's too hard of a fight for Into the Breach to take. Even if
He's
they
gonna go
land
Exort
the-
Invoker. I don't know.
the chances of
I've seen
Secret
Mage
hero
on with
without losing
Exort
some of
Invoker a
themselves
lot
pretty low.
lately, and I'm not flaming
Okay, we also-
Mage.
yeah, we get blessed.
But
of course, it is also going to be this
It seems
Exort,
like
even early game.
it should
I
be
think
proof that the
both
hero
teams will start
is
playing
actually
this,
not
so that's gonna
that
be
bad
cool.
right now.
We're gonna
I've seen him
see
like
some
win
strict
a lot of
setups
mid
also.
lanes.
I mean, the potential, of
and
course,
it
as
seems
we
strong.
mentioned, there's a
I don't
reason why
know.
we said the late game Secrets is going to be insane. The Cataclysm plus Chrono.
Yes.
And yeah, let's
That's,
see.
not a whole lot you can do against that. And one thing as
Yeah,
well
right.
that Into the Breach
This is
may
a
suffer
fairly
with
easy
is
Void lane. Void
that
Ench
Chrono
owns
comes
this
down,
lane
they
actually
don't
somewhat.
really have,
DP Pango
supports
doesn't
that
do
are
shit to
gonna be
them.
able to back you up
Ench creep is kind of
defensively,
strong,
right?
and
That's what
Void can
buffs,
leap
heals.
away from
The
the
only
siphons,
save they
so
have
it's pretty
is the
good.
Pudge hook.
Yes.
Like Void
But
isn't generally not
one
like
that
amazing
fails
versus DP or
out.
anything,
Somebody
but
else
with
he's
Ench
the-
I
he's
think
the
it's
one that's
good.
probably going to get caught inside most of those spells because he's in one position. So yeah, let's see how these lanes fail.
I think
See
if
how the
mid lane for
versus
Secret were
versus
something like,
Invoker-
let's say they had a, oh
Buff
nice
a little bit,
tank
press
on the
the nine.
Sunstrike by Supreme.
I
there.
love you,
Ordered
Gorgc.
by Supreme, grouping up with the
Supreme was
range
the
creep,
mid
so the
laner for
damage gets
Alliance for a
split,
very short
but,
while.
absolutely, overall excited to see what Void Spirit can do at the last pick, because of course
Hey,
with
thanks,
that
brother.
being
Appreciate
that,
it.
held to that high priority, that final selection for Into the Breach, they obviously feel there's still a lot of potential with this hero,
Up top.
something that other teams aren't really. We'll see them
The
try and
Alliance have
chase
any
down
new
Rezo.
content actually for
They call
TI?
mine of
I
a
feel like they
frostbite.
were releasing like
Not
10
enough
videos a day
damage
a while
to
ago.
take him down from range, so Rezo's going to be fine.
They did something
Nowadays,
pretty cool here,
I haven't
actually,
seen
is
anything.
Kadaro's going to get gone on again, but there's no Eidolon, so it should
They
be fine.
released
They used the
episode 1 of
Frostbite
The
on
Ascent
Eidolons.
when they went to
Used
Div
two
2,
Frostbites
and then
to
they never
kill the
released any other
Eidolons, and they
videos.
got the third one, so they killed all three, and they might get Rezo.
That's a
There was no
lovely little
episode
hook there from
2 to The
Attacker,
Ascent.
right between the
Oh,
creep
top
and
lane they killed.
Zayat.
I mean, this is such a
I mean,
ridiculously
if
strong
there's
lane
a better
chat.
foresight there, maybe Zayat
It's
would have
absolutely
the ability
silly.
to block it, but indeed, straight down the middle of them, and that's first blood for Into the Breach off the back of a lovely hook.
Not bad.
I love the way they
Frostbite
did the
into
first,
book.
first wave. Honestly, I think that's super clever. Something I haven't seen before people utilize. I've seen them use like Chens and Enchantresses, but I haven't ever seen someone use a CM to just Frostbite and Eidolon.
It's
and kill it.
smart.
That's cool.
It's a new approach, and you've got to be trying these different approaches against such a
cool.
incredibly meta hero right now that some teams will
Fucking
just pick
Enigma being
every
meta,
single
honestly.
game
They
in
need
their
to
first
fix it.
phase.
Yeah.
It's so boring. Okay, I'm
we'll
not gonna
see,
talk
man.
about
This is
this.
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
one
talk
of
about
those
this
more
all
tough
of
for
TI
Supreme
otherwise,
because
chat.
Forward Spirits,
Look at bot
he
lane,
has to
10
make
and
sure
3
he
is
always gets
completely
his
free
one
farming on
of those. You can
Chrysalis.
always use a Forward Spirit to check
Probably
over
making his
the
life
body
really
shot,
easy.
The other one with your
Sure.
hero. So it's all about Supreme ensuring that he at least is able to get don't want him because he's gonna lose out on CS versus an Exort Invoker. He needs to ensure that he has the healing at least from those water runes.
I feel like I haven't talked to Puppy a lot lately. He's been busy. He's mode practice right now.
Bottom,
I don't have any insight of how they're doing or anything. But they seem pretty in shape right now.
The same as he used to, or almost ever really as like a laning
And
partner.
I think the
So
biggest
Jibbe's
crime
just getting
against
full zoned out right now from
Dota
Poppy.
would be if Nisha didn't make it to TI somehow. You know, at least the last chance
And this
qualifier.
just, in your mind, doesn't get better.
In a way,
as
also
the-
Nigma
the-
losing,
the
you
lane
know, it's
progresses
also a
and
little
the
bit of a
levels go
crime
in.
to
It's
Dota, of course, in a way. But
consistently
I'm
gonna
just
be a
saying, Nisha
matchup
has been
that
so
Pango
consistent.
will have to deal with this time dilation and struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Jibbe maybe
Top
with the
lane,
siphons can actually
all
always end up like
good.
surviving and stuff like that, but it's definitely going to reflect on his last hits how much he gets zoned from Puppy with Ari unable to help.
No, for sure. I mean, as with most Death Prophet lanes, right, it's just going to be down to that situation of, if Secret maybe see an opportunity to get aggressive and they don't quite kill Jibbe and then turnaround potential comes in with the Death Prophet and the siphons, then it's going to look good for Into the Breach. But if Secret don't make that sort of mistake or overextension, if things stay static, Secret's going to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Christos, the thing about Void versus Death Prophet also,
Mid
I
lane
think
so
this is
far
why they
pretty
also
good
went
for
left,
Exort and
because
Walker.
you
I think
can
it's
break the
better
side
with
lane really
Exort
easy,
than
and
Wex
just
in this
jump
lane
away.
because
Close to
Void
the
can
bus.
dodge
Daro?
the Vexes.
Daro?
Ooh, this could be
Rezo's
troublesome.
I mean,
Rezo getting
gonna be
run
in a lot
down
of
hard.
trouble. They turn with the
Jesus.
Frostbite attacker running
The hook
down
misses.
Resolution. Oh, that's gonna
No
be-
way, that's such
Oh,
an easy
no.
hook.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the
I mean,
choke.
he hit a banger of
The
a hook
choke.
early, but there's no excuse for that one, folks. That was a point-blank range miss.
Yeah, I don't know what he was
Sometimes
doing
it
there,
does ping.
but he didn't even need the
I
hook,
would
I
right
think.
now if I was a Pudge World, that was...
Ah,
you know,
yeah.
height
Because
is a
Rezo
stressful
can't juke,
situation,
right? He
and
has
did
to
hit a
run
great
pretty
one
straight.
before that, so, you
It
know,
happens.
it's
I've
balancing
been
all
there,
things,
guys. I've been
but
there.
an
happens.
unfortunate
Omega
miss
lol, and then we
Miss
move
every
on.
hook you don't-
It still should be easy lane for him
I
up
miss
here,
every
so
hook
that's
that I
fine.
do throw, so
For
that's
Into
not
the
true
Breach.
for everyone. But there we go. Happens,
Mid
it
lane,
happens.
Nisha slacking
Still,
as
you know,
usual.
top lane CS
Nothing
is
new
good.
there.
I mean, Rezo, honestly, despite that first death,
He's
Enigma
done fine.
things are still happening. You know, he's coming into the
Exactly.
lane, taking away, creep after creep with the Eidolons, and he's farming just as well as the Pudge.
Absolutely, and it's gonna continue to get like better and better for Rezo with those constant denies that
Okay.
come out. They can even post kill threat onto Kadaro constantly as Rezo again.
Ooh, top lane,
Oh,
Rezo.
it's so close.
Oh my god.
Got a nuke in one.
I've
Oh,
been sure
there
the
we
nuke's
go.
gonna get him. It
Man, what a
does
strong
this
lane. This
time.
CM
Once
Pudge is
again,
ridiculous.
Into the breach. They'll take
How do
down
you lane against this?
Resolution
Even
on the
Enigma
top
suffers quite a bit.
He's stepping a little too far up. Zayats is trying his best to like snowball bail him out, but Rezo's getting a little too aggressively up there, and they're punishing him for it. Versus the CM, the constant spam.
It's not the end of the world though. I mean, Pudge only has
That's done.
19
Absolutely.
CS, so
Over-
Taker.
yeah,
Otaker,
it's manageable up
Zaka.
there for
We
them.
both say it differently.
Considering the other
Bobo.
lanes are losing a little bit, I think it's
Bobo.
okay for Into the Breach. Or Secret, I mean.
And it depends what part, what accent you
Kick
got.
dice ice for this,
Exactly.
though. Can't
But yeah,
forget
this
that.
top lane on Pudge CM, outside of that mistook, it's looking like a pretty good practice against the Enigma.
Yeah, it's a
You know.
killer lane, right? It is
There was
it's
some-
exactly what it's posed for. It's just
It's
a
getting the
constant
kill.
setup
Actually,
for the
net worth
team,
lead for Into the Breach,
yeah,
so maybe
it's
their
something
lanes
that he
aren't
can
going
get
as
another
bad as I
one
expected.
It's a snowball.
Top
But it's
bot
on the
lane, he has a snowball. He looks to be in big trouble though. There's a
Sides can get
block
away
off.
nicely.
There's no mana on CM
Shards
though.
and
No mangoes
that
left.
will do it.
Actually.
Good shards.
Because it's
Yeah,
even
yeah.
like against the
Ooh.
tree.
He
So
looked-
Does
he
he
looked
run to
pretty dead
base or
there.
does he south here? He
Zayat
seems to be
said
running
no
to base.
to death, and he'll walk out alive.
that's why you first pick Tusk. He's very comfortable on it. 2-kill lead for Into the Breach, but you're already seeing the network reflect.
Yes. The
I don't know
farm
what
is-
happened with
is
Tusk
still
being first
kind of
pick, but it was the
untouched
same
here.
in the
Secret
Enigma
scores
series.
just,
I don't know what's going on. It was
getting the same
banned
out of the lanes.
both times.
Indeed,
And
Nisha
that was,
in
I thought that was
scary
just
top
GH
spot.
Tusk. Maybe this hero's
Top net
strong now.
worth and on the way towards his Midas. He's on track to having a pretty good game here as the Invoker.
Yo, thanks
as
for
he
the
has
sub.
done
Welcome to
so
the club.
many times
I haven't
before.
seen subs in a while,
Yeah.
chat. I've been
It's the
Kinda
denies
busy.
are really the more insane part. Sure, he's got 35 lasted, but he has 16 denies over this Void Spirit. So Supreme's still level 5, and Nisha's 6.5 at the moment.
That's pretty
So,
insane.
eyes on those side lanes, especially for those Sun Strikes. It's starting to do like nearly, I think it's 7, it's 300 damage. So 300 pure damage. All these heroes are, that's half their HP for the most part, or most of these. Top.
Oh, this time Attacker in trouble. They're in with the Malefice. If there's anything
this could be
Dara
it. This
can
could be
do to
turnaround
save him,
attacker. Oh,
Try and slow them down.
he's fine. And I think he's got a
Managed to
Vanguard
walk
flying out to him,
away.
so he's pretty.
But, of course, kept very, very low now to that harassment.
Oh, he's watching Nisha to see if he goes for the invoke. 'Cause in
Off a
that
bit of a
situation,
Sunstrike.
Maybe could have gotten it, but doesn't quite go for it. He's playing more for the lane, keeping Ice Wall invoked.
Yeah, he's focused. You know, when you at this point where you're like a few hundred gold away from the Midas, you're just making sure you don't miss a single CS. So you,
I mean,
you get that Midas as soon as you can.
I think if Supreme didn't have Invis Rune, I think Nisha might just kill him there. Because he could
Okay.
just lay down the Ice Wall and commit because he's still level 5. He doesn't know Supreme's skill build, I guess, either, but Supreme did go
Cool.
for the second point in 8th and Remnant.
Chatting? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm chatting a little.
All right.
Is it that loud? I think my new the microphone setting is like you guys can hear everything.
Build that he's gone for here.
Yeah. Oh my god, you guys literally
like
hear
we're
everything. I didn't know that.
Puppy
Okay, I'll fix that a bit.
mid,
Oh, I don't have
for Zayas. They have
any...
independent
Oh my
independent
god, I
side
don't have
lanes.
any
Crystal's
filters or
under
anything.
Rezo now
Okay.
able to pull the lane back so they can make
Oops.
this move for free.
So you guys can hear me like tap my fucking ass 10 miles away.
Yeah, they've tried the setup onto Nisha.
What the fuck?
But quick
Okay,
macro
I'll fix
there
that now.
from Puppy will
Time to
pull
do some
Nisha
settings live,
back to a
boys.
safe distance.
And he's got Midas complete now, and there's Chrono
Yes.
Strike ready on Crystallis. So Jibe has to be very cautious bottom. A Chronosphere plus Sunstrike could be enough if
Yes.
they get him down low with a couple bashes.
Yeah, I think that's
Top lane
better
are
now.
about to get the
Now you
sixes
can't hear the
online here as
chatting, I
well
believe.
From the
Nice
two cores.
shards again. Wow.
I mean, ooh, good hook. But may still be dead. There's a snowball heading the way of Kadara.
Snowball on
In there
Kidaro.
goes Sunstrike on the mark. Nisha will be
Okay.
able to pick up the kill. We'll see if Attacker can get some of these.
I think they should be better,
kills
chat.
in
I think
return,
they should
but
be a lot
Malefus
better.
is back up. He'll be
I
slowed down
literally
by
had no
the
mic
scouts
settings
of
before.
Resolution of
Wow, how
Giants.
weird.
So of course,
Bring it
Nisha
back?
to be
No, no,
very
no.
happy there, picking up a kill and picking up his Midas.
The crazy Sunstrike.
That was
I
really
don't think
weird.
he was gonna miss
We
it.
fixed
You
it
see him
though.
just
All good.
perfectly backed up into it, you know.
Got the kill top, and now
Control
Secret
eight
are
now
pretty
completes, so now
stabilized.
the
There's
lane
no
in mid
snowballing
is
top lane
already very
anymore.
difficult. Now it's impossible. The double Forge Spirits are at the ready for Nisha. You have to gank and set up for him if you want to actually lane verse
Hey,
him for
Volkers.
the most part.
Good boys.
And yeah, there's the threats from Black Hole and Chronosphere on the two sides.
What do we have down there?
But they are-
Crystallis just hitting.
And we might see down bottom
Gets the
something
leap off,
happening because
the
Crystallis
chrono.
is jumping in aggressively.
Kill.
He'll drop the chrono.
I don't know
See
actually.
if he's got enough damage
Could
on
be
his
kind
own.
of bad.
He's
The
gonna need
Sunstrike
a
is
few bashes.
not there,
Sunstrike
really.
in,
Crystallis.
Ari does get
Gets 3
bashed
points on leap. He
finally
might
there
be able
by
to leap in
Crystallis. Took
time here.
some time there to get a bash off. See if they can take him out in return.
Can,
Jumps
though.
to the side. Supreme will look for the chase with
We'll
the
get
Astral
that.
Step and will grab.
They use
Keep the
Exo, they
remnant
use the
down.
TP.
Crystallis will
All
fall.
in all, not a
Quick movements
disaster,
there from into
Secret.
the breach.
Not amazing,
They
but
could-
not
they
bad.
could tell, you know, that
Because
Crystallis
they're
was
getting stuff on the map
poised
for
and
this.
ready to jump with the chrono.
Boy, TP isn't
And they
though.
do make sure he pays for that. So yeah, a little bit of
Oh,
support for a
behind
core
mid.
into the breach. They'll be happy with that. We'll see Nisha immediately put on the pressure
And
in mid.
go.
But TPs are coming
Oh.
in.
Oh,
Kadaro
wait.
trying to sort of scare Nisha off, and with the help of Ari, they should be able to
He's
do
just
so.
fighting back with his
Still
two
a hell
red
of a lot
boys.
of damage
Here's
coming out from
Supreme.
him and his Forge Spirit. Supreme. And
Ah,
with the
the
jump, Ether Remnant not on
misses.
target.
TP Void
Tries
mid.
to
This is
get it
cringe.
around the Forge Spirit to get
Actually,
the grab,
wait.
but won't be there.
Wait.
And now it's Secret's turn to turn up in the
Crystallis.
numbers as we've got both
H.
Crystallis as well as Zayas coming over.
Can't see
towards
the
mid
bottom
lane
of the
to try and
minimap.
fight back
Wait, that's
against
my
the
fault,
breach.
actually.
Still though into the breach.
I'm
Won't
stupid.
be caught. They'll be back
Window,
on
the
top.
Windows bar was there, and I was like a boomer, like. But son, I can't see the bottom of my screen.
Right now, and the main thing being that
Was the
Nisha
Windows?
is just completely untouched and having as free of an opening to this game as he could have hoped for as an invoker.
And they have a Midas on the Invoker, and they have Void and Enigma. They have like kind of this like pretty greedy lineup if you look at it. It's in the essence that it scales essentially incredibly hard. Sure, it's relatively strong still in lanes, but this lineup having this type, even just a 1K, it is going to be noticeable.
Yeah.
Nisha just going for more Exort points, actually not putting any more in Wex just yet. So Forge Spirit stronger, Sunstrike as well.
I was saying as well, one
Am I
of the
cutting off?
strengths
Okay.
of a
I'll
hero
fix
like
that.
Invoker with these summons,
seems-
every single
my
power
gain
in
is a bit-
spawn, Forge Spirits are going out.
Oh yeah, I
with
lowered
some
my mic a little bit.
arcane rune
It's
denial.
kind of hard
Taking
usually.
these
This is
sort
very
of power
finicky
runes away from
settings.
a hero
but
like Void
I'll figure it
Spirit,
out.
It's massive.
Yeah, and they're constantly bringing the supports. That's what I'm seeing too. Like Puppy actually denied a DD rune earlier.
Yep.
So yeah, they know exactly how they want to play versus Void Spirit to not.
Maybe
let
it's
him
fine
fill
now.
up that
I
bottom.
think it should be fine.
And now mid, this tower's in jeopardy.
I
They've
put
got a
cam
pretty
over the
small TP, so they'll bring
international.
attacker over.
What? You're talking about? Oh, my cam is huge,
Just
by
to-
the way.
to
I
this
didn't
person.
realize that. What the
See if
fuck?
he can get any sort of
I made
chance
it
for
bigger
a
for the
setup. It's
break.
not gonna be
I didn't.
easy.
Okay, that's better.
Secret should be able to
The
easily
fuck?
back off.
We're fine. We're
the
fine.
Pressure.
But they force the Pudge mid. Now Rezo, he's going to be able to apply pressure up top. See if they can make
What
a
the
setup over
fuck?
Crystallis.
I was so big.
Down.
Nobody complained.
They have a point in silence on Jibe. They do. They could get this kill. And Exorcism's up in 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for a silence and a remnant grab, they should have the damage.
They should. Let's see.
Rotate up
Yeah,
here.
To have more backup.
You're in trouble, Mr.
We'll see some
Crystallis.
quick reactions
You
coming
know,
from
though.
Secret.
I
I
think
think
he knows. He
Crystallis
has
can
4
already
points
sense
on leap.
something's up.
Actually,
Nobody's on the map. This is starting
He got
to look kinda
defensive
obvious.
build.
I'm surprised they brought down the 2 supports as well.
away from
I think
Crystallis, he
made it
should be
kinda
fine
safe.
here.
I don't think they'll find him hidden away this deep in the trees. Yeah, Crystallis is
He
able
got,
to
he got
walk
out.
away. At
Top
least
lane is going to
though
be
into the
pushed at the
breach,
same
they will
time.
look to take
Good
the
avoid
tower.
by Crystallis, of course.
I think they
But
He actually went Mask of
over-rotated
Madness.
it.
Wow. He's going the
If you look
old
at the map,
Void build.
no one's
Nobody
showing
does this
top.
anymore.
Pudge was jungling, and there's literally just a Death Prophet showing. So Crystallis
Mango's
knew
thinking
something was
about
going on.
rolling,
They'll
but
end up losing the
no
tier
point.
1 tower top.
TP top kind of
Into
for
the
nothing.
breach. Due to sort of the heavy focus on that bottom lane.
We have
saw
chrono,
Ari
if
TP
you're
up
gonna
the
use
top
it.
lane, but
I
now he's
don't
gonna
think it's
probably
enough
stay quite
damage.
hidden in that tree line.
Give it
as
with
there's,
edge.
no one else to
Kill
back him up, it does
Void
reveal.
Spirit. Oh,
He
denied
has
by
thankfully
Nisha.
hit 6.
Again, Nisha. I mean, it's got to be frustrating, right? You're play on one of these spirits. You're not getting a single power rune.
That's the power of these double forge. Even in the lane, even before.
Double
he has the
forge is
double, like,
really
he's
strong,
constantly
by the
checking
way.
one and
I
sending
thought that was a
third,
talent?
third.
What's going on?
I almost
Clueless?
put the travel ready, so he's gonna be able to.
Is there any way to look at Invoker spells?
Eidolons or turn enchanters creep, pretty much in every situation.
What the fuck? Faceless Void?
Not an easy lane at
When
all
Faceless
for
Void does
Supreme
it become
to turn
Void
up to.
Spirit?
It hasn't been for the
Shit,
past
I
few
never thought
minutes.
about it.
See Blink Dagger now done on resolution.
Might not be
so
wrong.
He'll be ready to get involved.
And it's constantly scary to show individual heroes in any of the side lanes for the reason that we keep saying. You know, Chrono Thread in one lane plus a stun strike, Black Hole Thread in the other one plus a
Good
stun
one.
strike. So can definitely see why Into the Breach is playing a little patient right now and just getting some farm.
I don't know
set
why
up
this
to get some
Aetheron's so
stacks.
popular on DP lately. I think
That's
it's the
good.
mana regen, like it's instead of a Falcon Blade, and also it helps your siphons and whatnot, but
And as you
yeah, I don't
say,
know, I see a lot of
considering
good
the
players
draft
buying it.
that they
City Boy,
have,
thanks a lot, Mats.
Love you,
if you're into the
Yen.
breach, you'd certainly be
Hey, thanks, man.
expecting to be getting a bit more done, a bit
Appreciate it,
more out of the
brother.
map at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
When you consider what you're going to be up against as the minutes pass, when you look at
Absolutely.
Secret's lineup.
That's yeah, like we said in the earlier,
6.3k
right? The
net
mid-game has
worth
to be pretty
Invoker.
explosive 'cause the scaling,
Big
'cause Secret just
problem.
gets
I think he's gonna buy like
unbelievably
Blink and
good
stuff,
when they're
right?
up
And just go
against
ham
all three
this
farming,
game.
all three cores,
Gorpy, how are
doing
you?
whatever they want.
Because
Gorpy,
Midas
how
Travel
are
is
you?
the
Gorpy,
Giga Greediest
how
build.
are
See
you?
if they can maybe get the
Gorpy,
catch
how
on
are
Supreme,
you?
and there it
Me
is.
too.
Straight away, in with the Chrono. TP's coming
Bam.
in. They're not
Beautiful
gonna be able to help
execution by
out
Secret
Supreme
there.
in time
It was
as
just
he
barely that
quick
Nisha
kill
could
for
hit
Secret
there,
off the
honestly.
back
It
of
was
the
so
Chrono.
close. Really close.
4 costs and 4 exort
Almost
makes
max
2
exort already.
forged spirits.
Ah, okay.
BTW, I just got engaged. It's
Congrats,
hype.
brother.
Now we need to start seeing these supports pair up. They look
Congratulations.
to make some moves. Ari as well to CM. Kadaro
The
still
first
keeping
or the
stacks
second
going,
wife?
so they won't be able to have those to farm up on, but they need to
Gonna
start
resist.
pressuring.
Okay, the
some
vessel is
of them.
here.
You see this here from
Silence
Poppy
though
Bay.
is very
This
quick,
option,
and
classic
looks like they're gonna get the
silence
turnaround here,
is
maybe.
theirs. They'll turn over towards Rezo, and that is the
beautiful.
Chrono put to an end. So now it's Secret that
Okay,
are to
we'll
run.
kill
Nisha
Rezo.
will
Alright,
try
that's
and
not
come
bad.
back with a tornado, but Rezo always
Streak.
falls to the damage to the swashbuckler. They'll still look to lead in. Puppy at the side getting dealt with by Kadaro.
Exo popped here. I don't know. Nisha in big trouble. Double jump in by Voice Spirit. It doesn't connect, but it's enough anyways. Wow. Secret. 4-man wipe down here.
Biting off a bit more than they can chew there. You can tell it's Secret's intention to start a fight.
I don't know, chat. This is not good.
Like they have the strength around the black
I want to
hole,
see the puppy
but
cam.
it just got completely ruined.
There's
by a
anything left of
silence.
it.
Secret lose 4, and straight
Oh
away into the
my.
breach, they're ready to sweep over and put some
That
pressure
was
on the tier
not
1 tower.
good.
A huge fight there for Into the Breach to find right up
That was
against
really bad.
Secret's tier 2 tower nearly.
Massive
Yeah,
Pydas
this is
too
a
for
game of, like,
Invoker
right
during
toward
all
the end of
this.
it. Like literally the perfect situation for Jibe. Gets the heals off, and they have the
And there,
silence. It's
DP
midair
got too
as
much
Black
off.
Hole
That
casts.
silence was beautiful by
Pretty
DP,
safe
honestly. It helped him so much.
casted.
Like, look at it. We can get the replay here.
See the black hole begin.
Puppy dies for free.
I
I heard the
here.
noise
Ended
like
that
whoop,
quickly.
and it just stopped instantly.
And we don't
And,
see the
yeah,
rest
sort of
here.
just after that,
Yeah,
it
Nisha
just seemed
runs
like
in
there was
and
no backup
nice
plan
for free,
Secret
what the
in that
fuck?
moment. It was very much built around them dropping the black hole onto the Death Prophet, getting that kill. That didn't happen. They didn't have a plan B for it.
No,
and plan B indeed.
It was exactly
Getting married in 4 days. Thanks for being my side chick all this time, but I have to leave you now, Sag. What do you think about marriages?
What do I think about marriages? I don't know. Whatever you think is fun, you know?
I mean, excited
You think
to
it's
see,
fun that
you
she's
know,
gonna
how
take
will,
half your
how
stuff
they all
after sleeping
Pudge
with
match
another
up
guy?
against the
Nah, I'm just
boy.
kidding.
You know, 'cause Pudge,
I don't know,
it
it's
really
it's
is
fine,
that
I guess.
hero that
I don't really have
sometimes
anything
just
against
beats
it.
these carries
How
that
could you have
don't
something against
expect him
marriage?
to beat.
Yeah, sometimes just too tanky. Even an Invoker with this much farm, the burst.
But
might
thank
not
you
be enough
for
him to send
supporting,
damage
man. I
to
appreciate it.
multiple
I'm just
lanes.
kidding, obviously.
Absolutely enormous. Now level 12.
Yeah, that whole fight put everything back on even grounds, and if anything, a little bit of a lead now for Into the Breach. Exactly the place they needed to be.
I don't think the only reason I would ever get married in my
It's their
life,
team built to find these
probably
fights.
for
Just
tax
break down
purposes.
this ability from Secret
or
to
something
try and
boring
get
like that, you know?
these easy
Like, I don't know.
kills
It's not very
around
common getting
themselves.
married
They
in
shut
Sweden
down one of those big
nowadays.
ultimates in this stage of the game,
Very
which is
rare.
easy to do pre-BKBs, then they're going to have a good fight.
We have some weird law though, actually.
Still gotta look
There's
to
very
play a bit
weird in
fast.
Sweden.
They have
So
to
if you
watch
live
out for
with
Chronos
somebody,
here, but still wanna
like
start-
if you live with
start to be
somebody,
active. 50
and
seconds of mysticism as well.
I mean, they'll bring-
like
yeah,
if I
they'll bring
die
everything
and I
else
live with
back
somebody,
now.
they get
But
half my
the
stuff
IT
like we're
ready to get
married.
involved.
Like
Let's see what they can
it's
get.
a weird
Secret.
thing. I don't know if it exists in other countries, but if you live with somebody, you're basically married
On the hook, but
by law,
whatever to
kind
the
of.
angle on Puppy.
Very strange.
They might think there's a ward now on Secret because of
So you
mid.
have. Oh, is this
Oh,
enough?
the
They call snap
setup.
procs, but it's not
Punch
enough.
up Supreme.
Fine. Yeah.
Still has to dissimilate and a step away. Not quite enough lockdown outside of the ultimate.
Exists in Finland as well. Yeah, yeah. No, it's a rough generalization of the law, but you know, it's kind of the way it is.
Without those big ults until some other form of disable.
Oh, it exists in other places too. Okay, I thought it was weird.
Exorcism is ready.
But maybe it's not as weird as I think.
Could save it for the next fight.
Because we do have the Chronosphere online for quite some time, but you know, Crystallis obviously focusing on just getting his farm for now, rather than looking to get involved with the ultimate at this point of the game.
I mean, it's different than everywhere in the world, but I think it looks like more countries than just Sweden.
When you see Secrets line up, that as long as they don't lose too much in this
cohabitation for more than 10 or more years in India. Yeah, but that's India. In Germany, it makes a lot of sense to marry if one makes a lot more money. Yes. 5+ years in Slovakia. Yeah, but it's not like that in Sweden.
I can't wait for Outlast 3 with you.
It's not like 5 years or anything, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be
Can I get her K's in chat is my favorite emote PLS.
Yeah, no,
Love
so
you,
this
chat.
This time there's nothing to stop it. You know, after
Thank you,
you've
mate.
had a whiff back
Appreciate
off,
it, dog.
sometimes you just want to
Hey,
you
4
for
pause.
And he does.
My
Still.
motherfucking man with the 50 gifted subs. What the hell, bro? Where did those come from? Thanks a lot, 4 pause. Appreciate it, man.
Should be able to get a haste rune and maybe set up
Thank you, thank you.
hacking some
Appreciate it, man.
on the top side though.
Thank you, 4 pause.
And if anything as well, that move from
You're amazing, brother.
sort of telegraphs the whole, you know, Secret don't want to fight.
Yeah, I don't think it's like 5 years or something in Sweden. I think it's a lot less. But yeah, I get why it's law. You know, it should be like that if you live with somebody for many years or whatever. But it's weird in Sweden.
They've got to read that and say, well,
It's definitely something weird about it. I forgot. I don't know how many years it is, but it's not that much. Not 5 at least.
Little gaps that you've left.
Like 2 years in Sweden? Yeah, maybe it's 3 years in New Zealand. Okay, it seems like it's pretty common everywhere.
Oh, bottom. Shibe.
This is kind of deep. We're gonna get any TPs here. The Sunstrike? Oh my god, he's almost dead, but not quite. Level 1 shards are still available. They thought the entire team was TPing, which is
The
understandable.
next move is probably Roche, I think, for the It's only level
Oh,
1.
Chrono again.
I thought they would wait for the level 2.
There's no Sunstrike, and the Invoker cannot reach. But the bash is there. Lucky Crystallis. Very lucky.
To make sure that the job's still done.
Hook? I don't know, the tip was a little bit early because he's dead anyway. Whereas the tips Crystallis and Supreme tips Crystallis too, I guess.
Oh,
and they get a fair trade.
And they get the level 12 now in Shibe.
I don't know.
So he actually has level 2x, so...
I like the aggression on Crystallis, sure, with his Chronos and all, but this is maybe too aggressive. And now it's free Roche. If there was Sunstrike and stuff, he could have backed off earlier, that's the thing, right?
They'll be very, very happy with.
Yeah, that was pretty ideal. I was looking, I was like, they can do Roche, but it's only level 1x, so bam, he gets the level 2, so they get it.
Yeah, Nisha couldn't reach
You can't
the
be
Chrono.
your whole life happy, enjoying your freedom. It's time to marry.
The Cataclysm will probably come in with Zayats to get these pickoffs. But a big move into the breach. Even though they keep losing
I'll
Supreme,
chill for now.
They're getting some pretty solid farm and getting this...
I don't know anybody that's married, honestly.
Absolutely, quite
Even people in their 30s and shit.
So
I don't know.
Game, 20
It's very uncommon where I live right now.
Between the two teams. Yeah, matchup. Yeah, maybe like some of
You know what? This game is fairly even, chat. I don't know.
Expectations
EP is kind of big. Voice Spirit sure doesn't have a lot of net worth, but he's Voice Spirit.
That's not going to happen here. Whatever happens, this is going to be a
Invoker is kind of fake net worth, like he is travel Midas, right? So it's not like he has a lot of active net worth. And Eggs is also very situational net worth. I would say a lot of his net worth is kind of fake.
So maybe now they could actually
doesn't do a lot in the fight.
But Secret, they are going to start getting some
I don't know. Liking their chances here. They have the loveless, godless Sweden, kinda. Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
Yep, Supreme halfway.
Ice Ice married? Yeah, but I don't know Ice Ice. I'm talking about people I know in Sweden. Internationally, sure, alone. A lot of people are married and stuff.
But that also, you know, same thing. Goes both ways. Now EXO or
nobody, no Swedish person in Dota is.
Going to be back up very soon.
Like, can I think of anybody? Maybe Loda is married. I don't even know if he is actually. I don't think so. What was that? Yeah, it was fucking notification. You guys want to know what it says? Hey, our Twitch. That was what it is. It was a Reddit notification. That's what I got.
Because we're seeing some players forget to.
Thompson's not Swedish, guys. What the fuck? Stop saying Thompson.
I mean, that would have been one of those situations. If he didn't get the kill,
Bulldog is
he didn't
not
pop
married.
it wouldn't have looked great.
I was watching. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Ake might be married. That's true. But, I mean, come on. He's not even in Dota anymore.
Using it, I've watched. So I always try to keep track of some of these newer items.
There we go. Smoke.
He got married in the.
Reach, ready to play aggressive. With
I'm not gonna say it.
of ages left on attacker.
EXO at the ready in 5 as well too. If they get a catch, they could potentially turn it into a tower.
But this is into Black Hole and Chronosphere.
It is.
Too waste.
It's always going to be a little bit of a tough game playing into these two, and it's a BKB Black Hole too now.
Yeah.
Rezo.
The smoke breaks, but they don't know why. The sentries pop, but... Oh, this game is very stagnant right now. 1k lead. Okay, there it is. Otaker gets a blink dagger, and here we go.
He's in straight away onto Resolution. Resolution pops the BKB in an attempt to get away. Supreme jumps in with the Astral Step.
He's gonna... Whoa! Hoochie mama, that's a black hole, but only a short... A Cataclysm, though! It was a bait for Cataclysm! Was that a genius play or what? I don't know. I'm not even sure, actually. I'm not sure if that was a genius play, chat, but it looked like a genius play. You missed the black hole on purpose, like you're panicking. Everybody just like, oh my god, he missed black hole, go, go, go! And then comes the Chrono Kata. I don't know. Fake black hole. It was a fake black hole. I'm not sure if that was true, but you know, it kind of looked like it. It kind of looked like it, dude.
And again, but we didn't really see the black hole.
Kind of like another ult as well.
That's true.
I'll be honest.
It has certainly. So
a little bit impressed.
all things said and done, into the breach, they're not gonna feel too shaken up.
I'm married to Hoodwink.
I agree. They didn't even pop Exorcism, so they'll have it for this next upcoming fight if they'd like to smoke and battle, which I think is a pretty good option.
I got another notification.
No BKB, no Chrono,
Here's Diseased Followed You.
Rezo,
But I have to turn these off.
Kind of like hesitating, like he was playing around with the idea. I saw them kind of walking up. I saw him drop the.
I'm getting Windows notifications. I'm getting notifications because I'm using Internet Explorer or whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
So VOD frogs have audio.
I want a black hole. Hang on, I don't. You know.
I definitely need to fix it.
It's hard to make your mind up.
Yep, some indecisiveness for sure. Hurting Secret quite a lot.
Oh, DB.
Resolution will
Vessel.
put a stop to that.
Keeping it on Invoker. This is a beautiful goal.
In,
Nice
Jibbe,
kill. Very valuable because he
I
has a
think
killing
that
spree too.
There's
There's a smoke down by Into the Breach. Can they get some counter kills here though? Let's see.
The big brain play here, baiting Secret far out on the
Puppy's
length,
Centaur is going to scout, but nobody there right now. The scan misses. Zayat is the one that's caught, but that's honestly fine. All things considering, they read this very well on Secret.
But looks like they won't get anything more. The rest of Secret have been able to split and escape.
Yeah, Nisha already playing ahead of the lane, avoiding that kind of kill. And also, something interesting to point out, like, it's not always an item that you go for in Enigma, of course, but in this game, I actually thought that he was going to finish up the Vessel. I guess he just really prioritized Blink and BKB. But you could definitely see, like, arguments versus...
Right, and contribute to the human race.
Very good Vessel game. I think maybe...
There's two ways to say that...
Sure.
I was having... Some people having kids is definitely not contributing to the human race.
This game, I can
Let's be honest.
why it's like we win this game, late game, so that's probably what he's just thinking.
It sounds like I can go in many directions with this, but you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean.
He doesn't want to be the guy who drops the black hole.
You know what I mean.
Millisecond of casting it.
I would say most people even. I could say most people, including maybe myself in this case, you know.
This is the reason why they play for the late.
I'm not sure if we can call it a contribution. A lot of fucking there's a lot of fucking people to go around already, you know.
Still cool down, but this is the big one.
And they did see this.
Ooh,
a lot of fucking people to go around.
He knows somebody's in the area.
Oh yeah, Ari's been very, very sneaky.
Dota players for sure. I don't know. Dota players need to reproduce, so they were the only one that stuck in this cult of buying battle passes, even though there's no content in it. How else is Gabe gonna have an income source? Dota players definitely need to reproduce, because we sure as hell aren't getting any other new players. Hey, here we go.
He's getting
take her.
On the way,
oh,
but,
can't take her.
Take some time.
Getting taken.
With a dismember, but nothing he can do to trade against pretty much the entirety of Secret's lineup, apart from Puppy, and just watch from a distance.
Alacrity Void.
Not bad. Secret are outmaneuvering them on the map right now because they're reading their smokes on ITB while getting these pickoffs on the split pushers, which is really valuable. Honestly, that's one of the things I struggle with a little bit in Dota still, is this, how do you move to punish split pushers properly? Because if you over move too many heroes, you can really fuck up your game, right? If you miss the catch, like you gotta predict very nicely, and these teams spend a lot of time practicing this, right? And it's hard. It's honestly one of the hardest things you can do. Not only, it's not maybe not hard at all brackets, but it's hard in this bracket, right? Because like these are 9 to 10k players, so they are aware that you're aware. And therefore, you gotta be hyper aware to be able to catch them, you know.
Saw the alacrity put on the Forge Spirit, so he knows Invoker's up here.
I mean, they're gonna know as well.
Like you gotta be one step ahead of them.
Across the map right now, so not a bad time to
not always
strike.
easy.
Arcane Rune at the ready. A Secret seeming to.
That's a little bit of farming, sure.
Out of the lane, and Nisha, he'll stay hidden in the trees.
Is he having this GG bet pop up on my screen already, Chad? Should I just take up GG bet sponsorship at this point? Because it's just popping up on the screen watching this anyways. Maybe I should just take it. It's free money.
I was going to say, again, Nisha, he's playing outside of the lane.
Yeah, I should, honestly. Like, what the fuck? I'm not being paid for this. Maybe I should be paid for this.
Does the Midas temptation get the better
What the fuck?
Let's see. I mean, Ari's still here, but he's got no backup anymore.
Yeah, maybe on his own, Ari really
Fucking
got messed with
PGM is scammed over here, dude.
Rezo kind of makes his way back over, maybe thinking something's up.
The children. I'm already fucking over the children watching this. I might as well get paid fucking over the children. That's what I'm thinking.
Little things that you can see happening between the game.
Not that there are any fucking children here, but you know.
No, it's a smart placement from Ari, from Sentries to Opsis. Yeah, that one deep in sort of radiance half the map.
I played poker on stream, so why not?
Because of course they did
that was fun one with both us actually. But she kind of scammed me because she won like a poker tournament afterwards for like $500,000 or something. And I was playing against her for like, you know, a few hundred. I got fucking rinsed, dude. The Chabi, Lacor, thanks, man. Oh.
We're gonna see here straight away.
Thank you for pause against for the 50 gifted, man. You're awesome, brother. Alpha Knees, 6Z8, Jarek, DJ Durkee, Buboko, Shubo, X Mike, Tetsu. So many subs, guys. Sid Boy, Maruski, Digi, Azur, the Chuck, and Milky Snow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Deal with the Void Spirit, you know. Exactly.
Just ult them.
We're going to look at the potential for Roshan Secret. No chrono, of course, for themselves.
They kill it pretty fast.
I mean, Oteka's got his BKB done. If they can get here in time, they could fight this.
Nisha has 0 mana.
I mean, Kadara's just walking in kind of on his own. Now the back
Gorgc is low. Look at Kidaro going in for the steal. Crystal's just BKBs and kills him. There's the black hole. Stop the steal. We'll get the Aegis. Fudge will die here. The rough fight. 3-man dilate as well here. Crystallis a little bit in trouble. No BKB, so he will die once. Oh, not. He gets the lead. Wow, that was criminal. I thought he was dead for sure. Ari will finish the skill. Here's the Void Spirit. They will kill. This is actually kind of a good cleanup for... I think Crystallis is dead again. Yeah. Wow, not bad by Into the Breach, all things considering. They give Roche, but they take Aegis and they kill again. Maybe he'll find Puppy. Ooh. Oh, wow. No, I didn't even think he would catch him, honestly. So unlucky. Not bad. Not bad. Good stuff by Into the Breach. Ballsy to go into that Roche fight when there's black hole and shit, but it worked out. Really worked out.
He threw an alacrity, and that's it. He literally had nothing else. He kind of just had to watch the fight from the outside.
And not the flashiest of team fights from Nisha's Invoker.
It's all things considered, not considering.
In that situation, maybe a bit of a lapse.
Consider this, these nuts, bro. Consider this. It's whatever I say it is, alright? Okay, fine, I'll say it. All things considered. I'll start saying this. Fine.
Like CM jumps in and the Pudge jumps him and bites him. You see his like mana regenerating afterwards, but Secret was kind of on full retreat, trying to get away from them because of that. So a great.
He's maybe right. Did I say all things considering? I feel like all things considering sounds more correct than all things considered. Because I'm current. Whatever, dude. I don't care. I'll just say considered. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not dying on this hill.
Continue to do this as the minutes go on. It's going to become more and more impressive. Yeah. Because one bad fight and suddenly, you know, if three plus heroes are getting caught in these.
I'll die on this. It's fine.
Or these black holes.
Puppy not joining TI Secret Crowcast. I don't know if Puppy loses qualifiers. I don't think he wants to join Crowcast that much yet. I have suspicion that he might not. Then again, it's gonna be like a few weeks off, and you have time to chill, maybe. But whoever loses his qualifier is gonna be pretty salty about it. I can't imagine you're not. Because these teams are all putting in boot camps. They're, you know, for what? It's a $0 qualifier, you know. It feels bad losing.
We'll get caught once again here.
Wow. So much damage. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in Nisha's item build here. I think this Ags was pretty unnecessary. I think it would have been cool. I think it would have been cooler. Never mind, he's not the basher. Would have been cooler if he went some like more pick-offy build. Because now when he got his blink and stuff, like he's strong on his own.
In with the hook, in with the kill.
Might have needed might need that a bit earlier. Or more tempo. All things considered.
I mean, I'd be interested to see how many members of Into the Breach do buy these Eon discs.
I think they probably want to get at least 2 and maybe even 3. I think CM, Pango, and Void Spirit at the least want to get it.
Pango, Aeon Disc, yeah. Aeon Discs are really necessary this game for sure.
In the mid, quick combo, takes away a hefty amount of damage, HP and a hefty amount of mana there.
All things considered, this seems to be a decent stream, sir. Good luck in the qualifiers.
Hey, all things considered, thank you, man, thank you. I'll count them, that's 3 months. Appreciate it.
Knows that Into the Breach are hovering around the trees, ready to fight back. They have Chronosphere online, but Black Hole, how long till that?
Mike already up on Puppy. He's gonna be doing some damage himself now. And just kind of a soft counter to Pudge in a way because of the impetus damage that comes in mid to late game. It's super annoying.
Balance in all things considered.
Yeah, I'm bong thanks to the 5 months, man. Appreciate it.
Damage, multiple meteors as well, so in Chronosphere you can actually hit multiple targets easier with it as well, and reduce cooldown, etc. It's really nice to get this time.
I consider a lot, guys. My brain is in constant considering mode.
To combo the cooldown of the Chrono with the cooldown of the Cataclysm.
Exactly.
You've got the damage covered. As long as the BKBs don't come off in time from into the breach.
Hex on Nisha, or what was he buying? Or Shiva? I didn't see. I think Hex would be cool. He went for Hex, yeah, alright, that's big. There's an insane solo kill potential on this Invoker right now. The one thing I've noticed about Invoker, the way he... Oh, he only gets the one Chrono and it gets insta-hooked. A little bit sloppy by Crystallis. Oh, the blinking by Otakar though. The Black Hole's one, man. Okay, so they've currently failed all their shit, basically. Literally missed all spells. Can Secret win a fight where they've missed all the spells? I think they might. Jesus, that was some pretty... I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, they missed Chrono completely, right? Black Hole the solo punch, but the Cataclysm missed because the punch is like spinning and shit, right? Oh my god, the damage for impetus. What the fuck? I mean, you can always trust Puppy to carry the damage late game with his Ench, man. He always does that shit. Too easy.
Puppy just did like
fuck you guys and your fucking shit spells. I'm carrying this fight. He did the most damage in that fight.
What a fight. The Cataclysm actually ends up missing. I think the Pudge...
Easy for Puppy.
Maybe pulled him in like a rotation where it didn't clip. But either way, fight beautiful from Secret. Crystal is surviving throughout all of it, jumping back and forth.
Ench is fun, dude. You get games like this, it's... We don't talk about my Ench though, it usually doesn't work out that well. I understand why he goes for the Chrono here. Ari was very fast and all, but yeah, you gotta get minimum 2. Oh, Nisha with a solo kill with a Hex, are you kidding me? Is that much damage? Oh.
Look at the damage. The Meteor combo, man.
Alright, Nisha, he's ready to turn up.
Okay, damage with a Hex.
He's ready to turn up and make these sort of moves.
I dropped the plastic bottle.
Supreme not ready for that one, despite, of course, what the Hex was indeed revealed in that last fight. He knew it was there.
Yeah, just didn't expect the solo play coming out from Nisha. As now Secret, even though they start the fight awkward, have fully found their footing. Their late game scaling draft, we're seeing. I mean, we kind of like saw this. These big ults, the way that they set them up constantly. It's a lot.
Game is surprisingly competitive, which I think, I don't know, depending on what expectations Secret come in with, you know. They're like, these guys are noobs. We're gonna stomp them. They might not be feeling too good with how they executed this game, you know. I feel like this should have been a little bit easier, especially since they kind of did good on lanes too.
Even tankier, also just easier ways to commit into, Pudge and Death Prophet for sure.
Got Scotty Void now. See, Scotty Void not always that bad. I do think, yeah, it's a decent Scotty Void. I know. When Lincoln isn't necessary, I think you go Scotty pretty much for damage. I mean, for ability.
Even with suboptimal ultimates, it's still a very, very difficult team fight for Into the Breach to take 5v5.
It was like a, technically you could say, right? It was like a 0-man Chrono almost and a 1-man Black Hole, right?
It didn't really matter.
It didn't really matter.
Missed everything. Let's see again. Why didn't TB draft BH cancelled? I don't know actually. I was thinking about the same. There's very little Enigma counters in this draft here. This Heroes doesn't get enough respect, that's for sure. It's ridiculously strong, simply because 1, it gives you an almost unlosable lane, and 2, it gives you the most ultimate late game. Pretty much, you know. If you don't have big counters like Rubik and whatever, but even against Rubik it's solvable, I guess. So yeah, this hero definitely has a little bit problem conceptually, I think. I'm not sure. Scotty, slows are doing work. Boy doesn't want to build PKB. They're actually kind of bursting Enigma, by the way. There's a Chrono. I like it. He gets hooked out on one of them, but there's a Black Hole follow-up. They only kill 2 supports. Void is in trouble. Void is dead, by the way. Oh no. Oh, Supreme is coming back. There's a Kata! The Hex Kata? It worked!
comes crashing down on the Jibe, will kill him off once again.
Dream get out of
finding
this?
The opportunity
Fine.
to lay down the damage with the impetus.
Tornado?
As it still is the breach, having to run. Zayas
Nice
will look to
stun
chase
there,
this
though.
down, but Supreme catches
Oh,
him.
he has a snowball off.
Onto the hook,
Puppy.
but the snowball goes and will
Doing
fall back
damage.
to rock,
He's
but
killing.
sets up for Secret to clean up the carry pudge.
Still won the fight. A little bit of a fail chrono, but honestly it's hard. He chronoed 2 people and 1 got hooked out, so it was actually not that bad.
But again, another team fight where things falling into place for Secret and just
Puppy most damage again, pretty much. Funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Anch, I told you guys, Anch fucking hidden counter to punch, you know, like, you ignore her a little bit, and then she's actually the one doing damage to you later. For just 1 item or 2. If he gets like BKB Hyperstone or something,
has a full refresher, so
damn, dude. But look at Nisha's net worth. What the fuck he is? Pressure, dude.
We'll see the start of this fight once again.
This was a good start. I think they fucked up here. This is where Crystallis should definitely use his shard and jump back, and he's fine. But he kind of fucks up there. Here he finds the chrono.
Completely destroyed by Nisha. They take that Pango out of the fight.
Hook is there.
He's really important, honestly, and it's a couple fights where he's unable to really get anything off because he's just getting controlled.
Don't kill Voice Spirit in the thing though. Aeon is too strong.
As we saw, yeah, towards the end of the fight,
I feel like
survival.
It's hard watching this one after everything Aqua in previous match. I mean, Aqua did pop off. Charlie popped off. I don't know. I'm not happy with how Crystallis is playing. I'm kind of worried. He's playing with some confidence, but he's also making a lot of mistakes. I'm a little bit worried he's kind of weak for Secret right now. I'm maybe being a bit too hard, you know. But I care about Secret, and I'm rooting for them to win, you know.
Hell yeah, I mean, he didn't get the
I want them not to disappoint the pup man, for his own sake as well, for his own survival and whatnot.
37 minutes in, a tier 1 item being the item of choice, but at the moment, indeed, maybe some of these tier 4s that are going to come out are going to be the big ones.
Let's see if he gets Timeless Relic. That's what. Oh, I'm looking. Spell Prism or Timeless Relic. That's what he wants.
I mean, he's surely going to get one.
No, I don't think he's bad. I think he has play. He plays good some games, you know. Problem is sometimes he doesn't. Normal, but yeah.
Inside of these fights, they'll be even more difficult.
Oh, Nisha. BKBs. Gets the Hex off. Oh, he misses his thing though. Refreshes for another BKB, but he presses it as well. Wow, he's so fast, dude. What the fuck? Playing it really safe though. He uses both BKBs and Refresher. There's the Chrono, but it pushes out one of the heroes from Chrono. There's the Black Hole on DP, slowing things down a little bit. Nisha has no BKBs left. You're protecting him right now. Oh, what happened? Oh my god, my Void is stupid. There's a Kata, does not connect, but it's fine. Whatever. You know, it ain't clean, but it's good enough.
My god, they're trying so hard to get, like Nisha, they're actually trying so hard to commit onto him, but he actually gets the refresh.
Nisha had to use 2 BKBs right away, but I think it was really good decision by him to survive that one like that.
Able to hold their ground again, even thoho they get dove.
I don't know, I'm just seeing a lot of misspells and stuff.
I mean, that was just such a quick reaction there from Nisha with the Hex, right?
These fights are kind of Omega lol indeed. I don't know if they're choking or what's going on, but yeah.
Fresh BKB that was also incredibly fast too, right after.
It was so fast with the refresh BKB, by the way. Yeah, I wanted to point that out. What the fuck? Look at this shit.
Also, as we saw there, 4 levels ahead of anybody else.
Waiting.
BKB and a Hex. He knew that Otaka was going to go immediately for him.
And this from Ari was good though. We see here, you're going to see how Nisha actually whips his
fast.
combo completely.
I missed it a bit. He has Chrono here, by the way. There's okay. I want to rewind. There's no way he had like didn't have like a he chroned his own Enigma that was gonna black hole.
That definitely is sort of the overall story at this point of the game. You miss a spell on Secret's lineup.
What the hell is going on? He chroned the Enigma actually as well. I'm pretty sure he had a like a 4-man chrono there if you wanted. Another solo kill by Nisha. Wow.
Once again by Nisha, just
okay, dude.
Steps from his base.
Look at the damage from. I mean, again, it's just the Meteor deafening blast combo. The Meteor does.
He got silence from Mask of Madness. Ah, okay, yeah. I forgot people buy that item still. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'll give him.
And the fairy trinket, you know, that's definitely making the difference.
Did Volker have fairy trinket?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're considering this sort of
does. Look how good this tier 1 item is. He's using it 40 minutes into the game.
We'll see here. Off the start of a defense.
Is that good?
Together, Ari trying to set things up, but not
Ari wasted roll.
No roll now for the fight. 60 seconds.
And Black Hole is up.
That jump right there that they gave Void literally made the difference from him being like a okay hero to an amazing hero. I think this shard. Like you can siege high grounds, jump in, dilate, jump out. You know, like it's how do you play against that? You cannot defend.
See how much Secret are allowed to get out of this. They'll definitely clean up the mid racks. They can certainly stick around for more.
Does Nisha get more salary? I don't know. I can't say.
Refresher at the ready for Nisha. He's just holding on to it, waiting for a chrono.
He should though. Beast. Look at the solo kill. They're using. Oh, he missed the hook. My god, that damage though. What? Perfect combo.
She was flailing in the air from the setup from Nisha.
He hits one tornado, it's guaranteed more than 2k damage. He's been practicing that in the lobby for sure.
Who's going to make the call? Who's going to make the move to try and start some sort of a play? Crystallis, he'll just drop the chrono to catch out Supreme, but the Aeon disc and a hook will take Supreme out to the side. They're able to get back in with the red.
Black hole!
The
The fake chrono into the beautiful black hole. The combo, it works. One guy fails into the other guy doing it properly. Oh my god, Giga buybacks need to get the fuck out of here though. Good jump in. Nisha has A on this gear though. Not taking any damage from the pup because of the puppy heal though, so. This EKB again. Gonna fight it back. There's a snowball. He doesn't need to be in this though. My god, why is Invoker doing so much damage?
No buyback for him. Secret, they'll clean up the diebacks here that into the reach through into this attempt to hold off.
GG. The one guy fails the chrono or black hole, and the other one guy hits it. I get the combo, it's good.
And we, you know, we
kill him.
Prefaced it hoping for a Nisha show, and I think we got the Nisha show.
Pretty much Nisha show. So many solo kills by Nisha too, you know. Like, those matter so much. He solo killed 3 times that I remember. Supreme and somebody else. 2 times Supreme.
Secret. There was like some windows. It looked
1
like
versus 9 dog.
About 15-20 minutes ago, but
yeah, I think Secret need to fix their spellcasting a little bit.
And, you know, even from the draft.
Maybe some nerves kicking in, you know. They're not warmed up. First game of the day, etc. You know.
No, for sure. For sure, and yeah,
it is what it is.
Got the sense of that. Kind of
they got the W, you know. They got the W. Nisha 13-1 and 16. Not bad. Bad. Using fairy trinkets still. Look at that, boys.
No,
too good.
Definitely not. And
can't see the. Oh, here are the neutral items.
It's this lake
Apple on Pango.
And they come out of lanes ahead. So yeah, for Into the Breach.
Miracle Invoker still better easy. Is he though? Maybe.
To find some of these fights, but they
doesn't really practice at mid anymore, so I'm not sure about that one. He is very good though.
Any type of exception around these.
Kind of depends, but yeah, I think Invoker is back, guys. General Invoker is back.
No, absolutely.
Who's better, guys? Miracle or Nisha on Invoker? Tell me right now. I want to see the chat's opinion. Don't have an opinion, just type batches.
In the early game. Looking forward to seeing what we're going to get in game 2. See what changes up in the draft. See if indeed Secret get these kind of.
I see more Nishas than Miracle.
Hero finisher.
I see a lot of Miracles still though.
As very excited to see what does happen then, and I'm sure you are too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a short break, and then we'll be right back with.
Yeah, I mean it's close. I'm more of a practical person that I think like I usually think like the guy that's practiced like they're both very skilled and talented, right? But I think the guy that's currently practicing is probably better. Miracle's playing safe lane, so we can't just say Miracle's the best at everything, right? I guess Nisha is better right now, but I think Invoker. We're gonna see a lot more Invoker, guys. This is maybe the start of an Invoker. It all started with Mage, and now it went on to Nisha. Now everyone's gonna be playing this hero because this is the ultimate mid hero that people dream of playing. And you know what? I think the change is very big, chat. I think the small camp change makes a big difference for Invoker, and the fact with the double Fort Spirit thing, you can deny side runes now that matter more. I think those are big changes for him, and it seems kind of brainless too, from what I've seen. Not like playing Invoker is hard, right? But the laning phase seems kind of brainless, which is always nice. Like, there's not being brainless is not an insult. Brainless is what you want. You want your heroes to be as brainless as possible, so you just win games. Really important. And also with Void being very meta right now, I think we're gonna see a lot. Yeah, Stormstormer Invoker should be popping up, coming in right now, hopefully. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 5-10 minute break. We'll see what we can do. We can do something small during the break. Let's do... What other games do we have? We have higher, lower. We're gonna have to get some new games for TI, guys. We're gonna have some new games. We need some in-between games. Short films. We're gonna do short films after this series is over. In between Into the Breach and Secret, we'll do all the short films, alright? Maybe we could start now, I guess. We have a lot of short films to get. Alright, fuck it. We'll start short films now. We'll start some now. But I kind of announced it. Overthrow. Nah, not worth it. I'm too lazy for that. We can start some short films. Because we have a lot of them anyways. Next. Waiting for next game. Make this small in the corner.
Unban requests.
No. My unbanned requests are too toxic. Alright, let's start with the short films, guys. Here we go. This year's TI short films. Remember every single from last year. Winner. Never mind, I don't remember a single one. Okay, here we go. Can we full screen this somehow? The biggest. Is this as big as it gets? Really? Yes.
I'll find vengeance anywhere.
Okay. You did the TikTok face. I've seen a TikTok girl do this face as well. Yeah, this is a TikTok face. Ah, debated. Oh. Wonka is big. Jesus, that's scary.
No time to rest.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna decapitate her. Damn, that's harsh. It's anime time.
I'm under attack.
All right. I mean, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best I've ever seen, but it was pretty good. All right. Next one. Well, we'll read the descriptions next time. We'll read the descriptions next time. All right. Do we like it or nope? What do you guys think? It was like good, but I mean, it was like okay, but it wasn't like amazing or anything. There was like not a lot of story, I guess. It was so bad. It was shit.
Hey Gorgc,
Damn, that's
25
harsh.
gifted subs if you can beat my highest score of 1,000.
Kind of depends on the quality of the other ones.
in the Google dinosaur jumping game in your first attempt.
No. Well, not now at least. I can do it later though. That sounds kind of lit. Alright, I'll vote no, but maybe we'll vote yes if the other ones are even worse. Okay, let's go next. Here we go. Next one. No description.
Your
Prepare to
turn
battle.
pick.
This noise reminds me of memories.
Radiant team pick.
What the fuck is going on? Ice Frogs cocktail. Whoa, what the fuck is this cursed animation? Reminds me of Berserk.
Your turn to pick. Your
that a
team
Claire?
is complete. Prepare for battle.
Yeah, that was kind of good transition.
30 seconds to battle.
Why does it feel like I'm inside of a fever nightmare? It feels like I'm having a fever dream. What the fuck is going on, dude? What am I looking at?
The battle begins.
That's 100% downvote. I'm sorry, dog, but I felt like I was fucking high on LSD, shrooms, fucking all of it. Bath water. Okay, next one. Wow, the plot. In the dungeons of the Vark, Jesus, in that moment, Lifestealer was born. Okay, the Lifestealer origin story. I'm a really fast reader, guys, so here we go. Wow, this quality, though. This can't be real, right? Wait, is it just real? Oh, it's just real. Good. Get a wizard, daddy. shit. You fucked up.
Hi Gorgc. I really enjoy stream and music choices. Is there a way you can share a playlist PLS? I struggle while looking for them.
I'm sorry, I don't have a playlist. Just Google me. Golem, dude. Oh shit, that's scary. Okay. You're gonna jump scare me.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, okay, dude. Nice one. Jesus.
Your life is mine.
Alright, I mean, I think, even though it had some flaws, I think that was pretty good, right? I think that was pretty good, right? Honestly, I think that was pretty good. But I gotta pause my cell thing in it. I think that was an upvote, right? It was original, you know, it looked a little bit bad in the end, but I think overall it was good. Let's upvote it. Okay. It gives the okay. Next one. It had a lot of lore too. What was this? Credits, music, and videos? Yeah. Even the boar is crying. The music is kind of carrying me for sure. What? That was it? He's got tapped. Oh. You respawned? Oh no, he was just pretending. Okay, I mean, okay. I think the music, 10 out of 10. I mean, no doubt about it. 10 out of 10 of music. The fighting animation was a little bit lacking, I'm not gonna lie. The fighting animation was a little lacking. I think the tempo right here with the ages, I don't really get what was going on. It was kind of janky. I think it was cool. I think if they executed it better, it would have been amazing. But I don't think it was kind of like low quality, you know? It was a little bit low quality. It was like cool music and like the idea was good, but I don't think the execution was good enough. I'm gonna go with a nope. I'm sorry. Next one. You need more chance. Only a goon's groove can say the day. It's goon squad. Shirtless X. Sneaking in the base. Missing out doing the Ricardo Milos dance though a little bit. it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. It had some flaws, but I think it deserves an upvote. Or what do you guys think? We don't want to be too harsh, right? What do you guys think? Should we upvote it? I think it was good. You know, it was fairly good. It had a little bit of problems, but it was pretty good. All right, good. Nice, chat. We'll continue with this one after. Now the draft started. We'll continue with more after. We'll have time for a few of them in between the games. It's pretty chill. Not waiting for next game. It was pretty good. I liked it. Fuck. Can't get the size right. Perfect. What do we got? E then. Invoker first pick by Secret. Alright, that's confident.
The EU build, or the Europe build, or the China build. I mean, it's kind of everybody's
EU
build.
build. Yeah, they banned Enigma too because he got a first ban that stupid hero right now, I believe. Batrider as well seems to be on the list.
Very much considering what
the text.
they want to take here, if they want to start taking away some of these carries. Has been the.
I mean, I hope they ban the Void, Owen. I gotta be honest, on Into the Breach.
I mean, they've got to.
We'll watch more short movies after, guys. We'll watch them all day today.
Stubborn of them if they.
We'll probably finish it today.
Like, I understand they'll have burst and control with Tiny and Lena. That can be, but this is a hero that.
You say Anna played Core Marcy today? It's pretty popular. I didn't see, but I heard, and I think Core Marcy is a little bit underrated because nowadays, when you're playing support Marcy, you're kind of playing like a core anyways.
Absolutely, yeah. It wasn't sort of the cleanest game from Chrysalis
because
game, but just having the hero, having the threat of it, yeah, and he had the farm. Doesn't matter.
Sorry, because you don't buy Blink anymore. It's not as good with the new Dispose, so you just buy BKB anyways. So it's kind of like a core anyways.
Exactly. And even in mid game too, like little things that you don't really get to point out, unfortunately, because it's not something that's super shiny. But time dilation always has an insanity inside of team fights for like getting multiple spells off. And Lena, Tiny, these heroes love to get multiple spells off.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, it's
we'll see.
I don't know what's to be said if indeed they don't ban it out on this next ban.
They're taking it. That's what
Faceless Void needs to be banned.
If they don't ban it, they're picking it immediately out of the draft because it's also good versus Invoker.
Let's see, yeah. This is kind of interesting,
That's the only thing I can say. Otherwise, it's just gonna
What team has ban here? Fuck, I forget the order of things, but whatever team needs to look at ban or pick Void. Good against both teams.
I feel indeed, as you mentioned, if they've left it in the pool as long as they have so far into the breach.
Let's see it.
If you're Secret, you've got a serious.
Are they all playing in a hotel room? No, this is a boot camp. They're in two separate boot camps, even though they look very similar.
Do you really want to risk the chance of getting it for yourself? I don't know. They're going to do so. It's going to be a Chen ban.
They care more about getting pushed down, looking at the bans. Chen, Death Prophet, Visage, this is like all about early aggression. Secret probably feels like they can just scale at any point with their drafts and probably just beat into the breach. That's what those bans tell me, at least.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a ban on the Void or a pick on the Void here, for sure. Surely.
I would imagine
it will be surprising if it isn't.
5 seconds remaining.
Chatting. Sorry, I had to do some chatting.
See how much time they use.
Team Bald bootcamp when?
I mean, without a doubt, already quite a change up in the banning phase so far has been that last game we saw much more targeted bans towards Chrysalis. This time we won't, and
there's the Void ban.
It was always going to be a question: do they want to play it? Do they want to ban it?
I was gonna say something about Team Bald bootcamp, but then I realized
probably in the top
it was not a good idea.
Do we want a third pick Void here? Or just
it was actually the worst idea.
Like, you're putting yourself at a risk also if you pick it there. They can set up some,
I'll pass on it.
Set up counter picks and saves.
Crystal made it. Might see a Pudge again. It's very possible.
When are your games?
Gotta prep for it. Tomorrow night. Now I have to say it.
Stronger draft play.
Was it fun having Odin or Kokast? Yeah, it was great.
Priority heroes for the last few picks.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you want to set up Otaker to have the best game possible.
Yeah.
The hell are those tattoos? I can't see. Kind of weird.
What we got here, Secret.
I mean, you gotta prep for Pudge here, and I'm not really sure what hero you want to prep for Pudge with. Maybe...
these heroes definitely love to play with CM.
There's not a lot of ranged heroes that are good against Pudge with Marcy. Maybe you want to run Marcy 5 then?
Really nice for Crystal Maiden.
It's a hard choice.
See what one they want to grab, probably for Puppy Hip.
Bootcamp for one day. Yeah, tonight we'll call all the boys. We'll shave our heads. We'll go to an internet cafe and bootcamp.
I'd like an Ogre. Yeah, Ogre would be good. I'm down for some Puppy
I
Ogre.
will maybe bootcamp if I qualify directly to TI. If we beat Secret and all these teams, yeah, I'll bootcamp, sure.
But they already have Marcy.
Are they going to save Puppy's pick for a little longer there? Hey, Omni Knight, it's one of the ones he's liking to do. He's liking to do it.
Well, we've seen some Omni Knight in this DPC, but I'm not sure what I think about it, honestly. I don't really think Omni Knight's that amazing. Troll is supposedly pretty good, but we did just see him lose horrendously for Nigma, so that's rough.
He's got sidekick, he's got alacrity, he's got heavenly grace.
What you got to do? You got to get some Dispel.
Get me
Who's
some
gonna
discount.
I'll
offer
show a
that?
ball to Ti for
gonna offer
qualifier. Of course I will.
I mean, do you just brewmaster?
I was gonna say a bit Jibei brew. That wouldn't go amiss. That,
Brewmaster, you have
There's not that many offensive dispels that fit into this type of role.
okay.
Invoker's out already. Invoker is a very good counter to Omninet usually.
Because you know.
Omninet, you don't need to think about Omninet too much.
They're
Like
off lane or you're
What
safe
offlane
lane.
are
don't
you
pick
gonna
like
do?
something that needs
it's
physical
brew.
damage only, like EA or something.
Who else even dispels?
I think there's a lot of options.
That's
though.
actually an offlaner.
Is it? Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
can't
right?
see. I can't
You know, like I don't want to
tell what they're doing though.
Let's go offlane Oracle.
Yet.
It can be done if you want to lose.
Maybe pick Leshrac or something on Into the Breach here.
Okay,
You have
see.
You know what the
CMR
big
with
brain
it.
players, and I know my
Maybe.
big brain takes are normally terrible.
Not always.
Carry Sven. Get yourself an Ags. That's what you got to do. How'd you like it?
This
Gary
for the
Sven,
dispel.
that's
Get
a good
that
one,
dispel.
LP Pixel.
But Guardian
I mean,
Angel's
there's so
Not
much to
crazy.
dispel.
But it's an Ag and I'm Sven, yikes.
Offlane.
You're
What else
Sven
is
versus
Let's go.
Troll though? I don't know about this matchup.
You're gonna buy a BK.
Sven
it's
gets
fine.
countered by Troll,
Yeah,
so it's not a great
You
idea.
get an edge, yeah, it's, well,
Oh,
offlane
Tinker.
about
I think
for
Tinker
Jibei,
is a
there
good
you go.
idea.
Baron,
Yeah.
Sven, final to boom.
Tinker is a fun
You
idea
gotta
here.
do something
Something like
big,
that.
because
It's
this
a
is
little bit
nasty
cheesy.
draft to play
Oh, they go
into.
for
They'll go
Razor?
with the
Okay.
Razor. If they can't
I don't know
raid
about
buff
that
him,
one.
just steal his
Nerfed
damage.
Razor,
Just steal the damage,
and
okay.
he's not even
What if
considered a
he's
counter to
Alacrity
Troll
that's
that
sidekick,
much
though? I can't steal
anymore.
It is a
But
lot
still.
to steal.
This could
It's,
be.
in terms of like offlaners, which I
Emerald.
imagine this will be.
I think so.
This is an
10
offlaner that
seconds
offers
remaining.
something. As you say, you know, you don't really have the opportunity to get the sort of debuffing from
5
your offlane
seconds
hero.
remaining.
It's a debuff.
I gotta go
in
get
a
some water and
sense,
stuff,
you know.
guys, so I'll be back
You're
in 1
reducing
minute.
his power level with your static link.
Yeah, I mean it's a different approach, but it's just to slow down in the lane. Like, what are you afraid of? If it's Troll Omni, you're not really afraid. You're always going to be able to get these free links onto the Troll. Omni doesn't pose anything to a Razor. So maybe we do see Secret switch it up, or maybe tri lane or something, so that the Marcy's there. I don't know. Maybe we'll see some type of switch up, but
And in terms of, I mean, any other carry that what other carry do you like matched up against a Troll?
Radiant team ban.
the options have definitely become a lot more limited.
Yeah, can you go the way of like a Bloodseeker and just say, well, it doesn't matter how many buffs you've got, we're going to make it painful for you to run from target to target?
It's tough to find any real solution that just can straight man
Yeah.
fight at this point,
10
right?
seconds remaining.
Maybe you go for a carry that avoids the
5
fights,
seconds
plays in other
remaining.
ways, plays for the push, plays to sort of crush the game before the Troll becomes a problem.
Team secrets.
I'm trying to think of the
turn to ban.
Otaker heroes, though. I mean, whenever I think Otaker, I just think Terrorblade. I gotta be totally honest with you, but it's not a good TB game, so...
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you get Sunstruck, you're dead.
Yeah, it's just... Invoker in general is just
Yeah.
devastating to play versus.
Absolutely.
He's versus, I guess, maybe some limited disable. I mean, maybe he just plays Carry Razor, like, at the same time.
Honestly,
It's a
I
different
still would
offlaner.
not be opposed to it
5
indeed. Carry
seconds
Razor,
remaining.
offlane Brew, last pick.
I'm always just... I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about
Radiant
it.
team
Bruce...
It's playable. I think sort of it was a bit of a quick reaction to sort of shut down the hero after the patch changes. It's not what it was. It's different, and it's not as good as it was. But in certain games, you might still find a way.
The Brew is a really interesting hero. I think that hero has insane potential, to be totally honest with you. But
10
he's just a weird,
seconds
you know,
remaining.
he's just weird because people got to get used to him. Microing the fire thing to split push,
5
switching to the
seconds
wing thing to
remaining.
catch.
What do they do? Final ban anyway from Into the
Team
Breach.
secrets turn to pink.
Take away the Dark Seer.
Okay, the Darkseer plus Marcy. It's a it was even a combo before Marcy got all the changes, and
Yeah.
Rizzo does love the hero. And
and
then it
it's-
would be the troll buff.
It's more
literally with
buffs. Yeah.
everything.
This
So that would be
troll, he's
pretty
getting
interesting.
everything.
Thank you.
Oh, and they'll end
So
with
it's a
it.
core
Zayat's
Marcy.
That's the
techies.
Zayat's
think
techies
it
right
will
there,
be,
so it
right?
means it's Marcy offlane. Cool.
I
Has to
think
be.
so.
I think that's pretty
Has to
cool.
be. Rezo.
Okay. This is an annoying lane too. If it is Marcy techies, the techies sidekick is
10
nothing
We
to
don't
laugh
have
at.
life. He was
It's
in
actually
every
a lot
TI.
of harassment.
You think sort of offlane Marcy's more likely than them trying
Yes,
out
no.
an offlane Omni Knight?
So I'm trying to think. Maybe he's thinking he wants to lane the Marcy versus
Maybe
the
he's
Razor,
living
'cause
life
then
to
if
the
Marcy
fullest.
lanes
What's
versus
wrong?
Razor, he just rebound jumps
Being
out
a
the lane
TI.
every time.
Absolutely, yeah.
We want to be a TI.
I'm trying to think what the other answers, why they want to do something like this, but it's what I'm
I
thinking.
wouldn't say that
along
to him
the
though.
lines of.
But
Now let's see. So we've theory crafted a lot of
Last
ways
pick
to
here.
reach
I don't know.
close.
These
Let's
drafts
see
are
what they
way too
do.
dank
Where's
for me
the
to look
Razor
at.
going?
you need like disable and
What's it
jump,
gonna be?
probably. Unless it's tiny mid, which I doubt.
It's probably the offlane Razor guaranteed now, because then they're probably looking and they're like, okay, this
What
is
carry can deal with this
offlane
shit?
Marcy, so we can't pair the Razor
Ugh.
because they'll think the same thing.
So annoying.
They'll be able to
Jumping
split.
away. They got no time.
No.
Yeah, I spaced out a little bit. Lark.
Choose your
Go with the slot.
So old. It was like one of the older
It's
carries
ballsy.
you could
It's
kind of
ballsy, but it
fight,
might
'cause you're
work.
not
You know,
ever
maybe
really
they needed
fighting
ballsy
full,
to
right?
win.
You're constantly like resetting and stuff like that, but
it's
this
Fist
is not a good
bumps,
hero
let's
versus
go.
techies in a lot of situations.
I
though.
spaced out a little bit, Chad. I
no, it's not easy.
don't know what happened.
It's not easy. You could see on the timer they were running out
Got a
of
little bit
options.
distracted.
This is what they've opted to go with. It's just the thing, right? You know, you'll pop Shadow Dance, you'll live
Hello,
a little
Gorgc.
longer.
Who are you rooting for?
but when you
I'm
come
kind
out
of
of
rooting
that
for
Shadow
Secret.
Dance, you still got to
mostly.
face
I
this
mean, I want to
troll
see them go
that's
to
got
TI.
a million buffs, every
I
single
want
buff
as
coming
good
out
of a TI
on top
as
of them
possible,
underneath
guys.
the sun.
Very possible.
It's not an easy slot game.
There's also they have no team fight at all on Into the Breach. Like actually zero team fight. So
They literally have no
Secret
team
has the one
fight.
up on that, especially when they
versus
have 15
Invoker.
minutes. The techies
There's no
shards are
way,
giving
dude.
This huge team fight with the Invoker.
I don't believe it.
This one looks a bit tough actually. I'm
I
not
think so,
crazy
yeah.
about this Slark pick. I feel like the three cores kind of.
Would I rather play tomorrow, Alliance or Entity?
It's really up to the supports to be all the playmakers. Because yeah, I think all three of these cores are kind of right click.
Probably Alliance.
In a way, like Razor, he's gonna.
Last
be
time we
this
played Entity,
shut
it was a
down the
little bit
troll
of a
kinda
different
style,
Entity.
but
It wasn't pure in it. I think it was
I don't really
Crystals
see
and
like
stuff.
I'm
But
trying to think of like when
they
it's like, all right, guys,
whomped
let's group
us.
up.
Alliance
let's
was
get the Slark
competitive,
push.
you
We
know,
have
like that
X
was a
online.
close series.
I don't see that well
This
for
was
Secret. I can see a
yikes.
lot of timings for their.
I don't
lineup.
think there's
They're
almost
gonna
any
use
chance that the
these
Alliance beat
benchmarks
Entity.
to be able to
Unless
push it
Alliance
right
have done
into
some like hyperbolic, super
I mean,
secret boot
sort
camp
of
type
the
of thing.
driving force that they
And
could
now they're gonna
rally
be like
around
the
would
strongest
be,
team in the
you know,
world.
if we get a good start from
Which is
Lina,
possible.
But as you said yourself, you're already concerned about the matchup. This is a lane where Lina's probably going to struggle and not be able to have an explosive beginning.
Yeah, I think the Lina should still farm. I think Invoker is just one of the heroes that just fares well because you lane fine as well. You're able to just out sustain. So.
Well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to kick it off in Game 2 now between Team Secret
Game 2.
and Into the Breach. We'll see if Into the Breach is going to sort of be able to hold their own in the early game as they were able to do last game, or if this one's going to be even more brutal. And yeah, definitely the potential for things to go
they're
downhill
going for the
fast
first hyperbolic
if some of these lanes don't go
training.
off to a hot
Indeed.
start.
That, the
Slark
money had to go
starts
somewhere,
struggle
guys.
early on. It's going to be very hard for a Taker to get himself back in on this game.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching a lot. I mean, I'm going to try to watch a lot of mid too because I always like the Lina versus Invoker matchups because some of these Invokers can pull ahead. But,
I don't think Lina does very much to Invoker, honestly. Especially not... Oh, he's going Wexor. Okay, now I mean Wex. Not Wexor. He could go Wexor.
Yeah, let's see how
Thompson
bottom does.
build.
I'm curious to see how the Marcy core versus the Slark does.
They see the ward now.
And
I think
the
they
back end
figured
of
out where it
Techies, I think
was.
that's kind of the bigger
Gonna
thing.
put a sentry
How
down,
much
right?
He's going to be able to just mess with the
See?
Slark and keep him.
Oh,
low
they
HP.
miss.
They have to have
Oh my
a
god, they
ton of
miss.
regen bottom.
They miss. Oh, that's rough. That is really rough.
Trying to find some action. If
Two deep wards on Secret now. I mean
into the
on
Breach's half of the
Breach.
map, but Secret won't be making that move.
30
on luck. Yeah, I think the Into the Breach lineup is really dog shit. They have to win lanes, and if they don't, they lost.
Supports of Into the Breach
They
to
could
set
maybe
stuff
win
up
lanes.
early.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're going to have to kind of make all the moves for the most part of this game unless the Lina has a really explosive start. Or the Razor, I guess, if he's able to just run people down with links and stuff like that, but let's see.
The battle begins.
I'm not able to step up here for this rune.
Battle
Crystals
begin.
will get drained away, though. Gonna get walked for a little bit from Jibbe, but 3
This
runes for
is
Secret.
a weird lane. Razor
Actually
versus
take quite a
Troll.
hefty amount of
Everybody
damage.
used to pick Razor versus Troll, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go now because I think
Yeah, we'll see how much
He might
sort
just
of
be
the
able
Razor's
to
presence in this lane will
not
be
care
able to
about
mess
his
with
link
Crystals.
anymore. It's
Of course,
so
you know, as a
much
troll,
less impactful. They
you're,
nerfed it
you're
a
a
lot.
hero that has the ability to CS
Dreamer, that's their
regardless if
ward?
damage gets drained.
Oh,
And obviously the
yeah, that's their ward.
opportunity to CS
You're
from
right.
a
I'm
distance.
Pepega.
So definitely not one of those.
What do you think about Tegis?
if you
He's
got a
okay.
half
We'll see
melee
how he does
hero,
this game.
at least a melee hero that's going to get
Watch this
really
matchup,
feel
man.
the heat laning up against a
Fun.
Razor.
No, it's not the worst of the worst. You've got access to slow him down and distance yourself. You have, yeah, like you said, ways to hit without damage, etc. So, mid lane. We're going to see the constant EMP spam to keep this Lina low mana, and then the Quas regen. Well, bottom, it is a level 1 sidekick to start on Rezo. It has quite a long cooldown on the first level, 36.
Wants to be able to CS and sustain here on the first few creeps, have that edge.
Yeah, it gives you the bonus damage also on denies too, so you can always give a good laning prowess.
I mean, this is, you know, I look at this bottom lane. This is a lane where, you know, mentally a Taker, he's got to be super focused and online here. Because if you start to die in this lane against the Techies and the Marcy, it's a lane that you can
I don't know how
easily
strong
tilt
Tekis
in.
Marcy is supposedly gonna be.
These are
This is the
heroes
killer
that are
lane.
designed
Game
to
is strong
tilt
lane.
you.
Yeah, This is the lane to watch for action. Mid lane is the one to watch for like just straight up lane understanding, but bottom is the one to watch for constant aggression that's going to be coming up between techies and CM. Top,
Lark
I think,
needs
is
to
the most
pop
boring
off this
lane,
game.
personally.
Lark is
Razor
theoretically
versus
good against
Troll,
Troll
this
as
is
well,
gonna be, like,
because of the
make
2
points,
ultis.
stuff like that, so.
With the shard, pretty good against him. Kite him out.
I mean, see how much Otaka can get from this
Big
lane.
game, huh?
I mean, without a doubt, with how long sort of the minutes were, the seconds were going down, down to sort of the final second on that last pick, and we saw, very much discussion.
Looks like this Lina last pick is not. I mean, Lina picking
You
us
can
in
only
walkers
imagine
and
this was a
too
case
great
of,
for-
what can you play? What's going to do it? And he says, give me the slot.
Yeah, maybe looking at just like the
This guy even a
and
Slark
everything,
player?
and
He has
like we
silver
mentioned,
tier. I
finding
don't
a
trust
hero
his
that can
tier
land
very
versus
much,
Troll
but
is very difficult,
I don't
so
know.
maybe
Yeah.
taking this
I
was
don't
the
know
best
if this guy
option.
smurfs a lot.
Yeah, outside of the sort of the slot, you're going for some sort of crazy off-meta pick, and that's
Yeah.
probably not the best thing to do in a match against Secret. It's going to be a big risk. So
Bottom, we're seeing, I mean, the harassment, it's already beginning.
Sorry,
Like,
I'm feeling a
way that
little
you
bit low
can't-
energy
you
right now.
can't
I don't know
trade
what came
easily.
over me,
That's-
guys. I
This
feel a
is what
little
I
bit
was kind of
spaced
trying to
out
say with
just
like
here.
the side kick.
I'll
with techies.
recover.
You can't
Maybe I
stay
need
throwing
some
on
food
techies.
or something.
Techies is full HP, and CM, even if you nuke the techies, it's
Yep.
not worth it.
Bot
because
lane
the
C
heals
is going
side
Marcy's
kick,
way.
so we'll see
Keep
how
it
they
chill.
end up how it ends up getting as the lane progresses, because it feels like I feel like for Slark it gets worse and worse. Because the
So-
damage is going to build up for techies.
First, yeah, I need some coffee or I need
So
some
how do you use your
food.
spells as a CM in this lane? Like, what's the most value?
It's commit for a full kill. You have to use like double spells to commit for a kill. I think spamming the spells is not really going to help too much in this lane, because they're just going to offset with the heal.
Knocker is gonna go Midas Slark this
Not
game.
easy to just straight go for kills though.
See? I don't think you go Midas Slark, even though Midas is so popular now. I think you probably need a Mage Slayer this game against techies and
So
shit.
far, other lanes, very
Eventually.
equal on the CS mid. Supreme, 14 for 2. 13
Not
for
even
4
on
on
mid.
Nisha.
See what happens around the next ruin. That's going to be the big one to indicate. If Supreme's able to actually get one, then maybe he can actually keep up with Nisha. If he doesn't get the rune, though, he's going to be out of mana and can't keep his Fiery Soul stacks up.
I'll see how much focus Secret's able to bring in around the mid.
How's top lane going?
Some
12 and
support
1,
movements.
12 and 1 to the 14-5, and the lane is really far
I'm
back,
actually
so
going to be getting his bounty.
Troll is
rune,
gonna
so
suffer
nice
here now,
movement by him
a lot.
to fill up his bottle. And he's going to be going for bottom room. So Nisha, they're actually pinging it. Zayats actually saw him pinging. So I guess they saw the Lina moving down. And Nisha can probably play for top rune, and maybe Zayats will help for bottom rune. And we're seeing that move already.
It's off of streamer mode on the tooltip so we can
So
see
yeah,
the
Supreme,
player's
he gets
items.
his bounty,
Can I do
needs
that
to fill
somewhere?
up his bottle, but he's not going to get one of these water runes.
Where do I do that?
Good job.
Visible. Also, you guys can click. I don't really know how to turn it off though. Build an extension,
Should
add
have-
to my
In the
channel.
mid as well, not only not getting the room, but getting his mana
Visible?
burn.
Maybe this?
Supreme.
I don't know. I need to turn it off, but I can't do it here.
Constant spam from that invoker. That's why that matchup.
Troll's gonna
ends up
die a
being
lot in
little
this game?
annoying for
I don't
Luna,
think
just
so.
unable to keep
He has
Fiery
Omni
Soul
to
stacks
save,
in certain
and
situations. Looking at top,
honestly,
heavily,
his
Razor's having
his
touched
game
it.
plan is
It's
probably
boring
just
lane, of
literally
course.
to hit
Razor
creeps, and he has
doing
3
excellent
items, and then he
denying,
fights anyway.
Definitely shutting down the troll.
You never know with
Sorry.
Crystallis, so that guy kind of played crazily last game. But look at
Alright,
his
well,
wave
skill
down here.
point
This
just
is
in case
so
too,
bad
in
for
case he
Troll.
finds a toss back.
How does he lane here? It's impossible.
I mean, yeah, could there be kill potential for these two on into the breach?
Okay, it's
try.
going a lot worse than expected.
Good chase
The
down
turnaround
from
by
Crystal.
Crystallis,
Turn the
but-
axis to apply the mischance to Jibbe, slows it down
Probably fine.
as well, the both of them.
I'll be gonna take a shit ton of
Good,
damage now.
good axe usage there from
Mythical
Crystal.
thanks to
Will allow
Thermal's
him
up.
to step to safety.
Yeah, he put the point in the stun rather than saving for toss. I think maybe with the toss they could have actually perhaps fully committed for a kill just to reposition, but either way, they push him back to the tower and Crystal's
Yo, and the third drill thanks to the 3 months.
Anyway. So maybe
Pause it
it's-
on,
I mean,
and
maybe it's
Ryuk.
better if they don't kill him.
Jump
As
on,
mid,
thanks man.
Welcome back to the lane. Supreme immediately eats. Nice stun.
I mean, the sixes are going to be coming online for both, so.
Hey,
back top,
Crystallis. Could he
Crystallis.
die here? They're stunned. Yeah, that's first
Is
blood.
he going to get run down? They'll get first blood off that.
That's a big
Ooh,
problem.
he actually stayed. He actually stayed and showed his face versus these two at like sub half
Big
HP.
play to
Yeah,
buy
I mean,
egg.
you said yourself, after he was left that low, you'd imagine he'd be sitting away from the wave for some time, but risks his life there and loses
Okay,
it.
I'm underestimating
Well,
Razor a
Ari
little
not
bit.
able to have enough sort of save potential at this low level to keep him alive
How's
if
bot
he
lane?
steps up like
Pretty
that.
even.
Yeah, now Ari can make the rotation to mid because of that kill. He can actually ensure this power rune perhaps for Supreme.
Oh,
And
this is a
he's
good
low,
catch.
Nisha.
They have
And
toss
he's
too.
super low there. He'll get caught in the setup.
Think? Actually, maybe they don't have toss.
Enough burst. Doesn't
I think
look
they had 2
like
points
it.
in stun,
Nisha
never mind.
lays
Versus
down the
suicide.
EMP, he's on the retreat.
Moon is bottom.
And as it will be,
Daro
the
takes the
power
DD,
ends up being
tries to
bottom.
do something
Daro
with it.
grab
Won't be able.
that
That's a
here,
fucking
some
party
DDCM,
mid.
ready for
3
some action.
ITB members here, okay.
Good lanes, good laning moves though, especially in the top lane as we saw. Almost.
I don't know.
everything
It's the
failed.
breach at least showing they're a competitive team
Supreme still
considering.
definitely gonna struggle. Wasn't able to find that rune.
Considering how good Secret are, supposedly, right? Supposedly, I like how I say that. If we had a chance against Into the Breach, and Into the Breach have a chance against Secret,
kill potential around the
we have a
Laguna.
chance to qualify to TI, right? That's how it
You
works?
see the constant healing,
Think
right?
so.
The quas, and then just even raindrops. All these little things for the Invoker to offset anything that comes up from Super.
Side, he didn't get this thing off.
Bottom lane, they're going to try for the setup here, see if they've got enough damage
quite
through
enough
the
damage, though.
silence. Not quite. Kadara's in with the TP. Ataker's going to be fine.
Not actually having the... Oh, yeah, Rezo going for a 0-2-3 build, not having the throwback. Interesting.
I guess you know, he wants
Need to play some
punch, he
Carry
wants to
Marcy.
be
I've
able
been
to
pushing
stand
out
his
of Carry
ground man
Marcy
fight.
this
He wants to
entire
be able
time,
to
but I
offer
do
up
think
the
it's
buff.
good. This is kind of like a Carry Marcy, I mean,
does
obviously
give
he's
them
offlane,
extra
but
damage and stuff like that, but yeah, disposed of.
Seems better now.
Very valuable.
It was kind of annoying with this pose, right? Because you were tossing people back and you had to chase them and they were
it's gotta
stunned
be
and
phase
shit.
BKB.
Jumping right on
There's
the face
no-
and
I don't
right
think
away
there's
just
much you can
smashing,
parry
it's
with
kind of
the
nice,
zero,
I
except
think.
if you're like throwing like a Falcon Blade, if you're like a carry or something like that, I think. It's just too good of a build. It literally fits all your needs.
Yeah. And it's all you need to be
is.
able to get these ultra kills, as we've seen.
And the really important thing that I will tell people...
Falcon Blade BKB?
This is
Probably.
kind of one of the
Marcy.
big things about the Marcy. It's the ult pierces BKB the slow, which is kind of one of the bigger things. Is even when they get it, the attack speed slow, the movement slow, and the procs, it slows them through it. So.
Good by Rezo.
I mean, that's going to come in huge. If you sort of imagine these
chilling.
fights where maybe Rezo getting in on top
On
of
with
the
it?
Razor,
Yeah.
and that slow sort of allowing, despite the
I
BKB,
get
you know,
that.
allowing the distance to be created between
We'll
the
see
troll.
when T1
the
gets...
Oh, he is
Razor.
going. Okay, he is going to go the Falcon Blade build. Okay.
Real,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I'm
like
maybe
kinda
being
the only way
harsh,
that you
but
deviate just to
when
get some
they
mana
get
regen.
harder opponents, we'll see if
Because
T...
it makes
Like,
a
I
lot
feel
more
like
farming
you can
rate
play
and time
Carry
goes
Marcy.
much later for your
If you're feeling confident, you're going to win with anything, right?
I mean, playing
But is
it
it going to be
later
played
points of the game
Sure.
worked
in
out
really
well
close
game one,
games?
so,
Maybe
you
will
know,
they ever
just
pull
chill
it out
out
against
and,
T1?
you know,
That's what I'm not
take
sure
the
about.
easier, slower steps through your build.
Okay, they toss back.
Top.
Puppy,
Nice
is
toss
he going
back.
to TP here? What's he going to do?
To finish
Yeah.
up Puppy here,
You
maybe.
can
Fine.
go for a TP. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye to...
And with that, Crystal's
Hated
maybe walking
on
back
me.
to lane. Jibbe is getting good damage on tower, while Kidaro
So much damage.
does
It's
full
psychic.
bottom.
Nisha ready for a bit of action. Comes in with a rotation. It's been a bit of a slow start in terms of kills. And we'll make sure that Secret get there first on the board.
Oh, very cool, too. Look at his item build. Nisha not going to earn. Even though he's Quas Wex, he's going to be going for more of a scaling-oriented build. The Witchblade that we've seen a couple times.
Tower fallen bottom. Nisha makes a
Witchblade
very
strikes double
uncharacteristically
nowhere.
early rotation down here.
With
I'm
this
a
sort of
little bit
amount of
weirded out by
damage
why he picks Wex this
and
game
the
instead
sort
of
tactical
Exort.
control that Secret do have,
Might
it's
have to
just
do with
gonna
the
be
fact that-
impossible for Otaker to turn up to any
Actually, I
fight
have no idea.
anytime soon. You know, it's just
No
so
setup
hard
for
this
Sunstrike, I
Slark
guess. That's part of it,
to take part in any sort of action that Secret brings
I
towards
believe.
into the breach.
But he kind of
This is
smashed
really nice,
last game with
though.
Exort.
that
Maybe he's
rotation
just
from
trying
mid,
it out a
Supreme
little bit. He's
get
chilling, you
heavy
know.
damage onto mid tower, actually 1/3 HP. Now mid though, Zayats, Nisha.
Now, look at the setup, see if Supreme can offer up any help.
Wow,
He
he
lives
didn't
die.
die.
He is going to live.
So cool.
About sort of 7 HP, I think he was falling down towards. So we'll see
Charmer
Rezo's currently
Selena?
also getting
It is?
sniped by Otaker, so Falcon Blade. will
He's
sit on the
he has a
sidelines
T1?
for a
Oh
few
yeah, I meant
moments.
Talon. I get
Every little
confused.
thing mattering there. Shovel, raindrop, even branch. That's the things that make the difference for the CM to survive. Next to the tower for the
Branch.
armor, etc. And Supreme gets another rune as well. They'll spawn up top. So all things considered, pretty good for Into the Breach. The troll, as we know, very shut down.
Okay, so it's gonna be
So
a
is the
magical,
Slark,
that's
though,
kind of cool.
at the same time.
I
He's
played
got a
against
similar
this a
net
few
worth
times.
as
It seems
Otaker,
pretty good.
Crystallis.
Like you
Yeah, and the sort
go
of the difference,
Aghanim,
difficulty for the
Aetherlands,
recovery of both of these
something, and
heroes
you
is
just
gonna be the
blast
fact,
people
right,
from
that
really far
at a
away. It's
point,
kind of
Otaker,
fun.
He's going to need to feed off kills. You know, he's got to
Yes.
find those sort of opportunities to take down heroes. Because as it goes to the AFK farm, a troll going for the Battle Fury, he's going to win the sort of scaling every day.
Yeah, and there's going to be a lot more pressure on the map. It would
Yo,
feel for
Charky,
the
that's
Slark, as
22
we
months,
mentioned.
man.
There's Toss back, Ari.
Hoppa.
Zayat's able to actually jump himself out of there. Somehow survive anyway. And yeah, there's going to be a lot more pressure on the map overall, what it would feel like from Secret's draft. Because these 3 cores
No
from
kid
Into the
over
Breach
here.
are very
Oh, he
just
gets
farming.
baited. Supreme is here.
Nice catch there
He's
from the
fine.
trees.
Puppy's
but
behind him.
no follow-up.
He's going the magic build on Alina as we see the Aetherlands, Arcane Boots.
This is the
start.
tornado to purge that DD. Man, so much like lingering around mid here.
Against these heroes, you know, being able to play the
Bottom.
distance and and have the setup for the burst. Gives them that chance to maybe catch
super low on
Nisha by
Ari here.
surprise.
Could he maybe die?
Some opportunities.
Oh, that's a nice CMOS in the trees right there.
Decent position in the trees.
The Taker is here. Puppy, big trouble. He's gonna die. He got baited into this.
This should definitely be a kill here, unless Puppy can do some fast moves. But
I don't know if Taker was close enough for his Agi there, though. That's pretty bad for him.
Did he get the Agi? No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Nope, he didn't get it.
That's gonna feel a bit bad.
I'm always checking. And Rezo, he switched back.
Luck.
He bought the Blades of Attack. Oh no, he actually
No, he was on the courier. It died on the courier.
Okay.
Yeah,
so Falcon Blade, and then I mean, he's massive. He's pretty much going to be the one position. It feels like in this game now.
This is the real one.
Nisha. Perhaps that's why we did see Nisha also go Witchblade, because they see their troll is struggling. They want to have these scaling builds. And they can throw the buffs on Nisha at the same time too, right? You don't have to buff the troll. You can.
That's
wondering what the
true.
policy is, what rules they have. If you qualify to TI, are you allowed to replace somebody?
Yeah, you just
I'm just asking, just thinking,
and then they can actually
if the team qualifies TI and they get #1, are they allowed to replace somebody? I don't think so, right?
AFK, hit the creeps. You know, if they
Probably
need another
not.
carry to come in later.
Because you're allowed to replace somebody right before the qualifiers, so why not right after?
Indeed, for the next 10 minutes, it's going to be all about Nisha and resolution.
And constantly just keeping.
No chance I can join Secret then.
We get an Arcane Rune, so we'll be able to perhaps
okay.
up for a fight. But yeah, they're constantly threatening.
Of course not.
This is
What do you
actually
mean,
one
of course not?
EU.
They're replacing people left and right all the time.
Europe was very similar to this. These like very low kill counts, but Secret's just kind of happy with
Not
like,
sure,
the farm
man.
that they're going to be able to just.
There's never an of course not. If it's not written in stone, you can do whatever you want.
I don't think there's any threat for him to really get invaded on too much from this Radiant draft.
Asking for a friend.
The towers continues to be alive. It's up to Tiny.
I mean, I was looking at Crystal's net worth and I was thinking out loud. That's all, chat.
Triangle to contest it. He's very low level, low farm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Secret, they're the
Sounds
ones
like I'm
making
flaming a
plays.
lot,
They're the
but, you
ones
know,
actually
just
on the
wondering.
hunt in this early game, looking to constantly pressure.
I mean, they know how strong Rezo is around the ultimate.
Think my bad. Honestly, I think they played pretty fine against
step up by
Blue
this
Squad.
tier
I
1
think Blue
tower
Squad just
probably
stepped
won't
up and they
last
made
Nope.
a little bit of mistakes game 3.
Nisha,
But yeah.
waiting in the wings. Rezo trying to get a jump off kick.
Oh,
I still
yeah,
put them in my
see
top
him,
5 of this qualifier, but everything else you have to
Getting
prove
good
it.
farm. Ari
Line
now
hold,
taking
46
some
months,
lane
thank you.
farm. Jibe near BKB. Taker also farming bottom. Mage Slayer is complete. So they're distributing their wealth pretty decently.
See if they want to do anything about this tower push. They're heading over into the breach. They're happy to take this
They're
fight.
smoked behind. Look at Ari.
See if Secret's prepared to
Ari.
be jumped upon by this angle. Nisha.
Oh, finding
By
Nisha
the
here is
avalanche,
big.
Frostbite as well. They'll land the light strike. The buffs are coming out from Puppy, but it
Puppy
won't
buff
be
was a
enough.
little bit
Nisha
early.
taken down there.
He
Into
went
the
Mage Slayer on
breach.
Spark. He needs it.
Wrap around and, as it seems, catch Secret by surprise, or at least in a manner where they just weren't prepared to have the ability to
bottom?
save their Invoker from getting
Lose
blown
mid
up.
tower, it looks like.
And now they can probably just get this tower too.
Avalanche.
Huge move. Great rotation. Good positioning from Ari.
Unfortunate.
Absolutely.
For,
A nice little bit of it.
Game is not looking too good, guys.
Into the breach.
Move your camp is blocking the net worth. It's only blocking the net worth of
I guess
3
Secret really
supports.
thought that
I'm
they
pretty
could
sure we can live with it.
Push this tower with the Omni Knight.
It's
back
better
up
than
the
any other
Invoker,
place
but
because it just
not the
looks.
case.
I can't put it here, right?
Crystal still gets the space, of course.
can't put it
because of
here.
that, but Nisha
Great job. Thanks for the
does
sub,
drop down
man.
heavily because of it.
Great job, I mean. Great job.
As Supreme continues just
If
getting
I put it
farm.
here,
He's actually.
I
okay,
block
he's gonna
kills.
buy
I
the
put it
shot.
here, I block
He's gonna go
cams.
maybe
If I put it
for
here,
the
it looks.
kinda cool. So he's gonna look to be more of a.
It looks
playmaking
really
unit as
weird.
well, rather than.
Maybe if I
being
put
any
it here
type
and
of
flipped
scaling.
it, but I think it's kind of weird also.
We'll see top.
I like that. I think it needs to happen.
Comes up, Zayas is going to get caught in the toss. Is he still able to jump away from this? He isn't. We'll see Rezo
think it's a pretty
attempt to
decent
run
spot.
in on the two of them. Does he still want to try for an attempt on Ari?
I can't put it
Ari's
over the
staying hidden in
GG, but
trees.
not allowed to with
Rezo
the
won't be able to
coaster.
find a way to get in on him.
We can have a vote
losing
for it
Zayas.
after chat. We
Getting
can
quite a bit
vote
of
where we
momentum
want the
here.
cam. I think it's the best, but
Slark getting all the space in the world because of these moves that are happening.
I guess
Yeah.
this spot
BKB's
is
done
pretty
for
good too,
Jibe,
right?
So they could even look to.
They want to
maybe
go again.
DI logo,
REC
right here.
now.
Yeah.
maybe.
And straight away they'll get the jump on him.
I like being
They'll
here,
bail
you know?
out
It
this
feels
one,
like
leave
home.
Ari to
I'm
die.
looking to the right, you know? What did I miss?
Well, let's see that.
Ari died?
Because there
Alright,
is
not
going to be
much.
this timing where Slark will be geared up more to
Mage
turn
Slayer.
up to the
Man,
fights in
this
comparison
Razor
to
might
Control.
carry this game. He's 8k net worth.
Absolutely.
Well, we
What
got
happened?
Mage Slayer into the Aghanim's. You know, this is a
I think
full
what
fight
happened
build,
top
so
was
as soon as that Axe is
not
done
supposed
from
to happen,
Motaker,
where the wave just got locked
we're
next
gonna
to
see
their
into the
tower
breach, look to make these
for too
plays as a
long. They
five
just
man.
fucked over Troll too
Yeah, I
much.
feel like Slark's actually quite different now than he used to be how he plays. Like, you get this Ags and you just... I mean, you did do that before, but now it's like you get these Ashen Sift stacks from it, so you're able to fight even better if you do connect with them. So it's definitely going to be interesting. It's definitely true.
Slark is pretty
into the
good.
breach, they'll have this timing to be able to fight a little bit faster.
Sometimes when I play Slark, I kind of avoid buying it, but
The rest of
it's
the
real.
heroes definitely will stay with the fight, but could be situations of 4 versus 5s.
Absolutely. That's it. That's going to be what into the breach.
Now if you're up on Troll, 16 minutes, not the earliest, but okay. Problem is, I think with this Nisha build right now, is that he doesn't have Midas. He's going back from Midas.
15 minutes.
Doesn't have Midas, so I don't see him
About that.
carrying the game like he
That's
did
one
last
that
game.
Secret also is a bit reliant on to make
Actually
active
pressure on
plays
Crystals to
around that.
carry the game. That's
See
not
here.
good, boys.
Rezo.
All right. He's got the setup on Rezo. Puppy will be able to come out with
Up
the
the
buffs.
initiate, that's
and
good.
they'll step out. Not enough damage or control coming out from the 3 of into the breach.
Very
I'll have a
ready for
vote
that.
after this
Stop
chat. I'll
thinking
make
the
a
T-word from earlier.
I'll make a
I
poll.
believe it was called from Ari. So
We're gonna have
take
one.
Sentry up there.
This is the one spot.
Yeah, getting close to Ags. So
This is number 2 spot.
timings
I'm
at least
not.
for
No,
that.
I'm not even
Maybe
gonna have
that-
that.
okay,
This is
so I
number
was saying,
2
like, I didn't
spot.
really see what timings,
But
at
this
least with
blocks
Rapid
these
and into the
things,
breach
which
to play
isn't
around,
good.
but perhaps with
I
this,
don't like
with the
that.
Ags on
This is number
Slark
2
when it
spot.
comes out, BKB
3
Razor,
spot.
that could be a bit of a
And
timing
this
for them.
here, like this. This is number
Still
4.
no Blink Dagger on Ari for
That's
some
the
time,
4
so
spot, so
initiations are going to be a little
later. Not
awkward.
yet. Maybe now actually. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Might be just down to getting a good
This is
bounce
1,
off. Having that sort of
2,
long-range initiation
and 3.
ability to control
1,
someone long enough for
2, and 3.
your Lina or Tiny to get in position with the follow-up
1,
stuns.
2. Wait, where was 2?
Slowly but surely, though.
Fuck.
Look at Crystallis. He's like bottom of those cores
I think
before.
1, right?
Soon approaching top.
I'm a
He's got
1
all the
guy.
space in the world to farm.
I mean, as
Too
I
many
say, it's
twos,
down to
man.
will this slot get killed?
Guys, alright, I'll
and
put it
if
there,
not,
and then you
then
guys will regret.
Crystallis, he'll
Fine,
be
I'll put
sitting
it
at
there.
the
I
top
put
and
myself
only
there.
getting further ahead.
Yep.
You can
and
barely
he'll
see me.
join
Where
team
am I?
fights With every buff in the
Nowhere
world,
to be
so.
found.
Nisha.
Alright, fine.
Rune out their Forge Spirit with the Forge Spirit, can't quite. And Ari, he's
Mirror now. Are you happy?
getting
chat?
closer and closer to Blink.
Or 2.
so
There was too many
farming
2s.
bottom
I
to
couldn't
get that
resist.
Initiating Forge,
Follow,
but they're
follow.
still lacking to be able to push their lead a little
Amen.
bit here. Because they do have the other 2 timings pretty much done. Slark Ags as well as BKB Razor. Just need a way to start that fight and let the Razor get in there. So
We've got a bit of
just need that
setup
tiny
now.
bit.
Now with the Yules on Supreme.
Okay, he did switch it up. All right, he had the blink queued with the shard for some time. I know he bought the shard, but okay, that's gonna be cool, especially versus Troll.
Bum.
A secret.
Where am I looking?
The
I don't
Yo
know,
said
man.
for you homeless bozo
In an
did
effort to
4.
maybe try and find a taker as he works towards that
Not
final
looking at the
component
screen,
of the
apparently.
Aghanims.
Who
But they
can
won't
lead?
find anyone.
Scanning.
They found Ari. They saw him for a second there.
Yeah,
This is a big
they
kill
will
too,
get a-
so close to his blink.
We'll get a tiny kill, but whatever, honestly.
Very dead.
Stops his blink
no
a little bit,
backup will be
but
coming his way.
good for Troll at least.
it's
His
Crystallis
BKB
as well.
timing needs to come so he can actually fight. I think against Razor, you have to
that's
think a
such
little bit differently
Yeah, that's
too.
such a painful death.
Might need to get a
2,000
Blink
gold,
Dagger just to
that
blink on
20
Razor and
seconds,
kill him
Blink Dagger's
first.
gonna be stalled quite a while
Usually
longer.
what I think
And they
about.
would have had that sort
You
of
can also
timing
go the
where
route
it's
where you
that
buy like Yashas to kite a little
alongside
bit.
the Ags on Slark,
Exactly.
the Yules on Lina, just when everything may have been able to
Yeah,
come
into the
together
breach
for
are
Into the
definitely
Breach,
ahead
it
now.
was taken
This is
away
not the
from them a
Nisha
little
show.
bit longer.
Nisha actually stepped back and let his team to
Now
see
there's
what
a
his team
blink on
could do
Secret on Nisha
for this
for
one
the
game.
plays.
Looked
All
like
things
not
considered, though,
much.
it's like this farming kind of thing where Into the Breach is they're still getting a lot of farm on the map. They're still kind of chilling out.
Yeah, Blink now. I mean, you know.
Not the worst case of scenarios for them.
I remember Nisha having this net worth like 13 minutes in last game. Quite a
See
big
a
difference.
taker.
Yeah, we got
Already
Slark
feels like he's out on the hunt.
terrified.
Checking out the vision sort of situation from Secret.
Rune? Denied.
Nisha, so annoying.
Constantly looking to play around these power runes. Just
Gonna buy a Lotus Orb on Zibe. That's mostly for...
Zayats?
I might have him in
Back
the
in
combo.
the late 1800s,
I'll waste
they
no time
invented this
deleting
thing
the
called a
techies.
light bulb. Works
Cast
wonders
range
for
there, plus
being
the
visible.
Lens, Lina.
At
Now
any
the
rate,
timings are there. I
love
think
the
Ari,
streams
Blink
of the
Dagger, Guard,
majors and
Axe, Slark.
qualifiers.
This is
Great
great
to
time.
hear
That's it.
player perspectives.
Not only do you have a situation where it's 5v4, and maybe 5v3. You know, suddenly
Yeah.
one of the 4 is Secret. The
And
one
turn
that's
it on, alright?
involved. He's out of the game for a bit of a window. If you strike hard and fast, you should have a good chance of getting a kill. Ari, he'll manage to do that. Set up there straight away onto Puppy. Taker. See if he's got enough build up here with
Puppy
the Essence
down.
Shift to take him
This
down. They'll
knows.
pop the GA Puppy, but it won't.
A lot of
keep
stacks
him
for Slark to
alive
fight
any
with
Bounty
though.
longer.
carried during qualifying
Oh,
games
one
pretty
stacks on Slark
please.
now.
Thanks in advance.
Wait, which carry?
A quick rotation also to bottom. They saw the
Let me
troll, but
guess,
unable
you
to
can
quite
see
Bounty
this
carry?
as a
You know what?
child,
It's
of
course.
possible.
They're the ones actually
Veldira
getting
against the
pressured
Prime.
this
I
time
played it
around.
once with the Seb game the other day and it was fucking
They're just having
popping,
to
dude.
kind of sit back and wait.
Exile,
until they
thank
feel
you.
like Crystallis is ready to get involved.
From
Perhaps
Finny,
when BKB is
Lionel,
ready.
thank you, man.
Now they're smoke. They have Rezo with BKB. He also has level
Lionel.
12 and Dagger of Wrist Duel. So this is a really big
I can't
timing
get
also
Pilot
for
Eye,
the
guys.
Marcy.
Pilot Eye is sleeping.
If he finds pretty much anybody,
Not
he'll
as
kill
it's
them.
he's in SCA. This is not a
Razor's
schedule
shipping.
being up right now.
Plate mail.
He's got
Oh,
BKB
nice
static
quick
link.
Nice
BKB there.
timing.
And BKB static link
Oh my god,
onto the
he's
Marcy.
just fighting.
Give him a bit of a
You can't
chance to walk
jump
this one
out,
off.
okay?
Balance
But
coming in a
or is
hurry.
there beautiful
He's in
double
with the
stun? Oh,
avalanche
this is
out
big
onto the two
trouble.
of them. Zayat's
Oh
getting
my
very low.
god.
There's the combo
Right in
thrown
front of
down
Pit
by
too.
Supreme.
Rezo.
As he bursts through Nisha. Rezo having to run now with the remainder of his BKB.
he's
But
dead.
into the breach, they're hot on the chase.
Oh,
Take it.
a little bit
Thousands
jump
of
up,
rounds.
but
No, that's
walking in
been
a
missed
line.
opportunity.
Or you
Make no
connect,
hurry.
can you get a
He's
toss
trying
back?
to clean
Up
this
and down
opportunity for the
inside.
breach. He's in with the
Pass
outside
it.
Crippling
of the two of them.
sensation,
Chasing
Oh, no.
forward here
regrettable
to take it,
temptation.
closes the
This
gap
clearly
on
deserved
Crystallis.
more
Puppy's gonna try and
contemplation.
head over to
Yules.
back him up. He'll turn and be able to get his ult
back
off, but
what you
Supreme
said.
finds
Stopping
time
that
with
down,
Yules'
no?
control.
Executive decision.
Trying to
3
rip into the
years.
It
slot,
cools down.
but the
By the
jump
way,
from the
I
Luke
haven't
Lurch
played for a
comes out
while.
onto him.
What happened to
Crystallis
the
goes
side
down.
shops?
Gonna
I
take
don't
it
know,
easy for
Hyperion. Thanks for the
more.
2 months,
Hiding in
man.
this trees.
Appreciate it.
Quick
Or
flip
4
to
months?
tree
4 months.
line.
I mean, you have to give Jibe all the credit in the world. BKB
We all
while
missed
the
him.
techies is mid-air suiciding onto him.
I mean,
If he
it-
gets hit from the stun,
That was-
sure.
That
but
was a
it's so
brutal
risky,
BKB,
it's a
fast
risky
BKB
move
by
there for
Zippe.
Secret. I think he's getting that BKB off every time, though.
It was from the smoke, though, the suicide. It's a pretty quick
Sure.
reaction.
I wanna see that again.
Razor's able to
We'll
get
see
the
it here.
BKB
It is
off.
actually, that is
That is
actually a
insane.
fast
Yeah,
reaction,
you're
I'm not gonna
right.
lie.
You're
That is
right,
actually a
that was
fast
actually,
reaction.
that's sort of
Maybe he saw
strange
something
before.
else, but
Because
That
he
was
dies
odd.
100%
That's rough.
there,
Let
and
me
then a
guess,
totally
you
different fight
consider
happens. But they
yourself
were
a child.
super
Lucal,
prepared
thanks to the
for
tier
this
1 sub, man.
situation.
And great stuff from Ari on
Rough
the chase
one.
out. You know, getting
Good
that first
try
jump
by
in,
Secret,
and
but
then
if
after
your
that,
techie
good job
suicide
getting
isn't
away
gonna work
from
from
this.
fog, what reliable
That was
stun do you really
honestly
have?
Big credit to
This is
Jibe.
crazy that
Either
Crystal's
someone's
died here. I
calling
think he
it or
fucked
he's
up. I think if he just
literally
runs up
staring
here,
at his
he's
heroes
probably
so
alive.
closely
But he like
because
turned around
I've
to
seen
slow
so
and
many
shit.
players not able to get the BKB.
Maybe it
Yeah,
didn't
you're
matter that
absolutely
much.
right. That was as close as it gets. And
Because with the dagger of wrist duel, with
Cringe.
the sidekick with the Marcy damage, it would have been enough. But yeah, he gets BKB link off.
That's a
late
rough
to
one.
turn.
Free the
I
elephant,
thought he
47
died
months, thank you,
because
dude.
of the- even with plate mail, if he gets hit by the stun, he's dead. But yeah, super impressive.
he's having a great game. Top net worth.
Excel, thank you.
He'll continue to do so. Continue to be there after that last move. Going, of course, for the refresher up next. And it's not going to be there too far away.
Side
This is going to
shots.
be a very, very
Anyone
stacked
remember
Razor,
that play by
and
the
we're
Pucker
seeing
T where he
into
bought
the
and
breach
sold
find
Blink
these
to
sort of
evade
fights
after
that they
getting
need
a
to
few
be finding.
kills?
They're getting Otaker
That was
involved,
cool.
and they're sort of picking apart Secret one by one, and now towards the top, Nisha.
Nisha.
Gonna be out
Oh.
just
No
in
pounds is
time.
left though, it's
I
fine.
guess Pounds still cool down for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He said he's used both the charges. But very much a testament to how Secret have to play right now. They've just got to stay away from Into the Breach unless they're fully prepared as
He's
five.
just
And
humping
even
his own
then,
elephant there.
it's not easy for
You know
Secret
what?
to take
Surprisingly
the fight.
silent
No,
game.
not by any
No
means.
voice
At
lines
this
at
point
all.
with the farm that
Yeah,
they have,
nobody's voice
Supreme
lining,
also
nobody's
has
tipping.
Aghanims, so he can actually just soar in and perhaps kill Nisha in a lot of the fights.
All the
almost
Zoomers are
inside.
bored.
Like Nisha is incredibly squishy now and under farmed because of these last few situations.
Yeah, I got him finished on Lina too. I don't know. I don't think Secret are winning this one, chat.
Already
If Nisha is not solo carrying, they suck.
a lot of
It's
the
actually the way it
heroes on
goes.
the map, especially 24 minutes in the game. Now with that, you get
Puppy
caught
banned
in
the
the
tipping.
combo, you're getting taken down.
He
Puppy's
would if
gonna
he
have his
could.
work cut out.
I don't
Who
think he's a
able to
tipper
save it,
liker.
Even if he's able to save
I don't think.
anyone at all.
I know
And
the
this
few
amount
players
that
that
gets
don't like
thrown
it. I think
down by
Zai
each
said it in an
Breach's
interview.
heroes.
He doesn't
And
like the
distance
tipping
is gonna
stuff.
be too, right? It's lens and eye of his
I mean,
hero.
okay. I'm gonna be
So
honest.
Supreme's
90%
able to
of
cast
players
from
don't like
super
it.
far,
I'm
and
pretty
you
sure.
can't-
But
it's not even
you know,
just about the ult. That's
you gotta
something I
do
think
what you gotta
people
do,
really have
man.
to
It's a war.
really like with the
No
shard,
lockdown for troll.
and
I think
with
they got
this
plenty of
axe,
lockdown for
all
troll.
your
Also, they have
spells are
Slark ulti
insane. Your
and
life strike
Razor
is
Link for him,
500
so I don't think
damage.
troll
Your
is a
Dragon Slice
problem.
is doing
To be honest.
450 damage. Everything is doing insane damage.
You sound better? How are you feeling? I'm feeling
gotta
okay
get
now.
him to-
I was sick
At
for
the
like a
end of
week,
the
but I'm
day,
okay
It
now.
feels like in this first 25 minutes, Secret, they just needed to have a little bit more done by Nisha and Rezo. It's a slow start for these two cores, and uncharacteristically so. You know, it's not normal
All
that
the
you'll see
old
Nisha
players
at the
don't.
bottom of the
Yeah,
net
maybe.
worth when he's playing as Invoker 25 minutes in.
I'm gonna keep it really there. OG would have never won Ti8 if it wasn't for voice. That's my. It's just. It's not a fact. It's just a feeling, you know. I don't think they would have won. Probably not. They were the ones that abused it first.
Very good early game.
That's insane. Yeah.
Brit said it too.
Refresh pretty much gonna be there
Brit's
for
not
the
a
next
liker,
fight.
is he?
Jesus.
So you know you couldn't catch him when he had 1 BKB charge. Good
I'm
luck when
not
he's got
salty,
two.
guys. Stop saying I'm salty. Why would I be salty?
Into the
Fucking some
breach.
people saying I'm
Been
salty. I'm
secret
not
on their
salty,
toes
dude.
this time. You know, we saw last game they had a decent opening, but they needed to.
I think
be
it just
ahead.
it's a part of a
This
mental
time
game that
around,
a lot of people don't
same
use.
things to be said in terms of what was required.
And
when
back
they
then
run
the
this
mute
lineup,
meta
but
wasn't
they're
online quite, you know.
executing to exactly the level they need to. 4K lead, 25 minutes in. It's just a little too much.
Why would
for
I
Secret
mute
to deal
people?
with at this
Surely
point.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
get
it actually
affected by
almost feels like
voice
the
lines,
reversal of
right?
what I was feeling in this game, where it's Secret the one's unable to really make
That's
anything
actually
big
satisfying.
through
I'm not a
doors that
support
aren't
player,
playmakers,
but to
right?
me it
Kind of
seems
in
like a
voice. It feels
satisfying
like that,
support
at
player
least.
when you see
They have now Basher on
that your
Rezo.
ward was been at
So
the
they're
full
still
duration and it
decently
never
far down their
expired,
team
and you
course.
just place another ward right
This
on top
lead
of
and
it before it
Razor are
expires.
kind
Because
of-
it's already
the
gotten
Razor
full
beats my
value at
counter,
the one
of course,
spot.
does a lot of damage.
You might as well make another
He
one at the
literally
same
doesn't have
spot. It's
refresh
pretty
in this
nice.
fight.
Yeah.
He can link up even both of the melees.
I'm very much, you know, showing one of the reasons why they'll pick this Lina early on in the draft. Supreme,
Yeah.
proving to have a good game, despite what you
Why is
pick
it harder
against
to
him.
watch the game on the right side? Because it
2-0-3,
looks
they've
weird.
yet
I'm looking
to
into the
be able to
abyss.
touch
Like,
him.
where am
He's
I
got
looking?
BKB next, so it's
know what I
going to
mean?
be even harder
Where
to
am
get
I
on
looking?
top of him.
Near
And
the
as you
18
say,
as well.
his positioning
Can't
just
see
been
where I'm looking.
perfect in the
Because I have
fight.
to look at the right to look, but you know.
Nearly 18 as well. And they don't also, the thing is, they don't have a traditional.
Yeah, this is the biggest problem for Secret. They literally have no instant initiate, and they're Slark, Lina with BKB, I mean Razor with BKB.
Sure.
But it's working.
And it was, you know, not the quickest of Blink Dagger timings, but,
No.
but as soon as he had it, we saw
Razor
how
refresher,
impactful he was
oh
in
my
that last fight.
hoochie mama,
And
that's
there
a
we
rough
go.
one.
I mean, Jibei
Okay, I
Diaz
think they
continue
lost
to
on
fly
Secret,
out.
guys.
That
I'm
was
calling
the
it.
refresher orb done.
Calling it.
They're ready to go. They're ready to fight here into the breach. So the question is, if Secret, are they going to be ready for this?
Feels like Secret's the one who are really lackluster in the initiation department now in comparison.
Dude, what if Nigma and Secret lose?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, the initiation is what Zayat's jumping in or Rezo jumping in. And
Yep.
both of those sort of moves, there's potential for reaction, potential for counterplay. And, you know, if
With my
Jibei's
camera?
as hot on the BKB
that would look
button as he was
weird
in that
and
last
disingenuous
situation,
to
good luck
reality.
being able to disrupt the Razor at the start of the fight.
I imagine even more so this time he will because he has two of them.
Remember my old
Yeah,
house?
he'll be
Yeah.
more, yeah, he's
Yeah.
more willing to just throw it down as soon as he catches a whiff of any hero near him.
Alright, Roche
Yeah,
fight
those
is
come out, catches all
not
Secret
happening.
Hydra.
It's only a 3k lead, so Enter Breach are not pushing it.
Crystal's
Fine.
hit level 18. How's our itemization looking on the support?
Roll a lot of them.
So we do have a, okay, I was looking to see for the four
Got,
staffs.
got
So
BKB
Zayat does have
finished.
four
I'm
staffs,
guessing he's
so
buying a
at least that
basher.
one
Yeah, he
with
just
Great
got it.
Link, perhaps.
He's really
Obviously
strong
he's
right
saving
now.
gold. He
All
has
gonna be whether or
pretty much
not he's
the
gonna
most
get like
complete, so maybe
double
he's
drained
gonna
by
take
Razor or
Okay.
some shit
Link.
like that. If he
But
doesn't
I
and
just
he
wanna
manages
see
to
if
get
he's
on top of
going for
Razor,
so they at least do have
I don't know.
those
I just don't
guys.
see the win condition for them in fight. It's so hard, chat.
That Link
Because
is
one,
Razor.
Slark can save Razor,
mean,
right?
indeed,
So
do you think,
killing
you know,
Razor
Gorgc
first
gonna
is
be
not
the
even an
most
option.
impactful
And
pickup
how does
for
Troll fight
Puppey,
if there's two
with
links
this amount of money that he's building up?
and two
He tends
BKBs?
to be a more greedy.
I'm not
greedy of a
sure.
player. I don't think I ever
think it's
see
too
Puppey
hard,
go
guys.
four
I think it's
staff.
actually too
he
hard.
always goes for the big ticket items. I mean, you can see arguments for it this game for sure. A lot of different like cool things.
In
that
Volker
he
has to
can
do some
install
work,
and
but it
reflect and
doesn't
whatnot.
just seem like it's Nisha's game this game.
If he gets the timing of it versus the Razor, it'll be godly. If he doesn't, then perhaps not. So
Sure.
And we'll see how well Into the Breach can do once and if the Troll and Marcy get on top of them, right? Because we'll both have their bashers good to go.
he did. Oh, he went Basher. Okay, I was waiting to see what Crystal's committed for because he had the SNY queued up for quite a long time. So it's just gonna be Bash Bros to stick on targets then. Which I mean, for the Lina, definitely could be a problem until she has
If,
BKB.
I mean,
to at
that,
least try to
if they get
away.
on top of her. And
If.
Supreme, as I say, he's been keeping
Supreme.
the distance perfectly. He doesn't get
What was
any
that thing?
closer than
Yeah,
he
yeah,
needs to.
Yeah, they're not giving opportunities for
Nothing is happening.
Secret to get on him at all, for sure.
Yeah. And with
Yeah,
this
they're
time, they're going to be able to get
Definitely
BKB done on Supreme before the
Bedge,
next fight.
that's the motto.
At this
And I
pace.
think even on a taker.
Very
as well,
Bedge game
too,
right
so
now.
they might even have like quad.
And I
BKB
don't know
time.
if
I
it
say
favors
quad,
Secret at
Razor
all,
left.
because I feel like
Yeah,
Into
triple
the Breach
BKB time
lineup
is
is actually
worse.
stronger.
It's going to be down to if Secret can get the Troll.
We're just not
and
seeing the
Marcy
Invoker
on
performance
top
we
of
did
these
last game.
heroes
That's pretty much
and
all
buff
their
them up,
differences,
keep
I
them
think.
alive long enough to be able to stand the ground and man fight against them.
Like imagine
Yeah,
Nisha,
it's like, dude, yeah, I think
our
that's really
beautiful
gonna be the
Nisha
big
at
thing. Do they get on the
17k
Lina? Do they
net worth
find
right
Supreme?
now. X Blink, you know,
Especially pre-BKB.
shit like that. Instead, yeah, some Blink Witchblade. I don't know. BKB.
Few hundred
It doesn't
gold
seem
and he'll
strong,
have
though.
it.
But I think he was kind of testing it out a little bit too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 9-3. And we're 30 minutes in.
Super slow game.
It's a slow game, but I do feel there's still been a lot to talk about.
It's very like macro game so far, where Into the Breach, because they got that advantage in the mid game, they're able to sit back and farm, where Secret can't actually pressure them. So they're probably just telling themselves, we have an advantage, wait for the timing. of
Waiting.
BKBs,
You can't
BKBs, and then we
hit
can
the
just-
mines next to that minefield
Yeah,
sign,
they're
is what I
about
learned.
to have all the
It's
time.
kind of annoying, honestly.
almost 20 on Lina too. So maybe, I mean, they could even look to be like, hey, I'm close to 20 on Lina. I almost have my spell lamp talent. Maybe we wait on that too.
I mean, they're getting very, very strong.
Waiting and waiting.
They,
Oh, he's
they
using
really
that
are.
god-awful
As it's
item I
played
hate.
out so
It's not
far,
that bad for Lina,
they've
though.
known
He'll
the
be
right
fine.
times to make moves with this lineup, this draft. Something that they're proven to be very confident with, and impressively so, considering sort of the situation in which the Slark was picked up. The pressure was on in the draft, but so far it's fitting perfectly in the way they want to play. We'll see Secret maybe consider. I mean, could they sneak the Roshan, or is there just no way without a fight?
It'll get scouted for sure. Like CM will nuke or something to check the pit. And yeah, that's Kidaro's going to do it right now.
He's going to be like, what are you guys doing in here?
He's like, where are they? They haven't shown in a while. Just has to keep checking, keeping tabs. I see the double blinks also queued up. Maybe Secret want to wait for those blink daggers.
I mean, they have.
That would
it's
give
so
them the
important.
element.
They've got to get on top of these
My God.
heroes.
Yeah,
I fell asleep.
see Crystallis as well as Rezo. Rezo hasn't really
Yeah, here we
farmed much
go.
in a long time, but
Looking at
Crystallis,
Roche
he
Pit.
pretty much has it done if he'd like to.
Can anybody find the jump?
course,
I mean, I want
playing
Blink
on
Stroll
Rush,
before I
the
really
pile
fight.
thing,
Okay,
of course,
now they
buybacks
have
as
to
well
be
too
ready
and
on Into
stuff,
Breach.
but-
They got BKB Slark. Well, 20 Lina any moment now.
There's the smoke
This is it. Here we go.
into the breach. They're very, very strong at this point. A blink
Yeah.
dagger, it's out
Here we go.
for Crystallis.
Unbelievably strong. All these BKBs, glimmers. Look how tanky she is.
I actually fell asleep for a second. Mentally, I was asleep
To
for
the
a
point where
good
if
15
Secret
seconds
see you
there.
running at them, I think if you're Secret, you
Oh,
start to
Halberd
run.
Trolls too.
You
It's
don't go
Halberd
ahead
for
into
Troll too.
this
It's gonna be so miserable
if
for
you
him.
see
Yo,
the breach.
sir. Yo,
I
chat.
think you,
How
I
this
think you wait your
brawl
blink
is
daggers.
going?
I think you really want to wait for blinks so you can
We're
just
all
get
is
on
popping.
Lina's face.
Oh, they could
Rezo
find the
might get
Rezo
caught
jump.
though.
That's actually not
He
that
certainly
bad.
will. Ari, in with
gets
the jump.
BKB
Ooh,
off.
Quite able to get the follow-up from
Jump
the
out.
light strike.
Okay, but Zibin wastes his
Well,
BKB, which is actually good. He didn't have to use it. That was kind of bad by him.
Shipman's
That
got a
could be
second, though.
okay for Secret now.
Secret. Still
Oh,
hanging
no,
around.
Slark too
Zayat
fast.
still up for the jump
Slark
in.
too fast.
See Ari in return, jump the back lines and takes
There's
it's gonna
all
be a-
yes,
BKBs in
Troll!
over the
He
wall,
did it!
but this
He
time
did the
Crystallis
thing! He needed to
closes
do.
the
He
gap
killed
on
the.
Jibbe.
He killed the
Out of
Razor.
fight
This
for a
fight's
minute, and
winnable.
Taker's BKB soon to be
Holy
coming to
shit.
an end, and Supreme has got to be careful
But
as well.
hold
Once
up,
the
Crystal
BKB
is
tries to
in
get away,
deep
but
here
Crystallis
without
is
his
in on top of him.
BKB.
On top of the Lina.
But he gets a bash.
Supreme turn with another stun.
They're turning on him. He's dead. Nisha is coming in here.
Trying
Trying to kill Supreme. Literally doing no damage though, and will die after the Yule.
This out, Supreme, as he steps to the side, turns back towards Nisha.
Oh no, it's too
Nisha
late.
falls. Rezo
Okay,
jumps
Rezo,
in,
what a
finally
trade this
finishes
fight,
the
but
kill onto the Lina, but
Clark
it's
is
down
alive.
to
Can he
two of
finish?
them.
No.
Zayat and Rezo.
I think he can.
See if they
I think he can
hold
go.
back against
Yeah,
the
here we
takeover.
go.
Taker's gonna still want to go though. Finds
Okay.
the angle, pounce over towards Rezo.
So 2 for
So
4.
that's the rebound
All in
done.
all,
And with
decent
Zayat
for
around,
Secret,
will
of
manage
course,
to
but
jump
could have been
away.
better, I assume.
38 essence shift there from Taker.
I understand why the
But overall,
the troll had to BKB to kill Razor, but after his BKB is kind of useless, right?
They lose 3.
But yeah, that
Especially
is
with this type
exactly
of
what we're talking about.
disadvantage
Troll
in the
found the
fight,
opening
they
on
definitely come out of it.
Razor with the
Troll,
blink,
Crystallis-
and he kills him.
He
Slark
just
wasn't close enough
blinks
to
on
save.
top of Razor, kills him pretty much as the fight starts. That was a really good play, actually.
That's what you
All
got to
things
do.
considered,
I think
too,
this
when Wade started,
BKB
it's
Razor was
defensively
definitely a
pop
waste, by the
BKB and
way.
stuff
I'm
like
not sure
that.
why he went
I think
for
they're
it.
probably
That should
pretty
be
happy
obvious. He
with
should
that.
not.
At least for the troll.
Only the
Nisha, though,
techie's
continues to
suicide you have to
struggle.
watch
Yeah,
out for.
linked
So
in
why
the
would
first
you use your first
game
BKB
against
there?
Guild.
I think one thing that tripped them up as well was that that position where they tried to finish off Supreme.
No,
but
look at that.
I believe
Look
what
at that
Taker
catch
with
on the side there.
shard
Crazy.
able to provide
Rezo
that
and
depth
Nisha were
throughout,
just
that
watching that.
protection for Supreme during those last moments.
Oh, good call. Actually, I didn't get to see this. Yeah, I didn't get to
You'll
see
see
the
it
depth
here.
chart.
Rezo's running
Yeah,
out there.
Crystallis,
Maybe he
again,
should have ran
trying to
in,
get on top of
actually.
these
Yeah, I think he
important
should have
heroes,
ran
but
in.
depth throughout just
He fucked up
stops him
there.
in his tracks, gives
I understand
Supreme that
the
chance to
second
look
initiate from
that little
Tiny's
bit
coming, but
longer,
he kind of
get a
had
few
to,
more
I think.
spells out and bait Nisha into this position where he's jumping in
Yeah,
aggressively.
Nisha fucked up too, I guess.
And ends up losing his life as a result of it.
I was clicking
Oh,
around.
close
too. I
saving
was
Nisha there
Did he
too.
get glimmered? I didn't actually see the Slack shot, so good call. Yeah,
I
great
think,
save
I
there.
think it was only just picked up before that fight. I think.
Yeah,
we
maybe
haven't
something
seen it.
like
Actually.
Oh, he's going to nullify for that Omni
Talking
ulti.
about the
Understandable.
dispels, Taker, he's going to look to have that covered. Wants to get the nullify.
Yo,
I mean, they need somebody to get rid of
Clippy
these buffs
C.
at least.
Ah, man.
But yeah, okay.
5 gifted.
I mean,
Thanks,
we got
man.
to see finally
Appreciate it,
the
Clippy
first
C.
team fight of the game where everybody was involved. So we get to
Thanks
see
for the 5
potential of
gifts.
further ones for sure as he does increase. And we get to see
Thank you,
Crystallis
Clip.
finally do something, right?
Clippers.
Finally be able to get on top of a target.
Into the breach, they want to go again. They
Clippers
want to
and
strike.
shippers.
A Taker. He's going to look to
Yeah.
the double pounds.
Two types
keep
of
the control
people in the
on
world. There's
Zayat.
clippers
Crystallis
and then there's
trying to help
shippers.
out, but already under the shadow
Zayat.
dance. Too much they can do
They have no
initially.
ulti on
the
Slark
shadow
now.
dance comes around, they'll
Can he
try and
find
punch,
the
but
kill?
Ari in with the blink
Rezo's
avalanche.
doing some damage, but
Forces
he's in
Secret
trouble.
back
He's going to
off.
start running.
Buy
Troll is
back
going for the play,
immediately.
but
He's
he
gonna
didn't
blink
press
out
BKB.
onto Jibbe. away. But
Okay,
Jimmy's gonna be able to
he does
break
press it
away
now
from
instead.
Crystal
This is
Lift
fine if
during
he
the
can at least
battle
kill
jump
CM,
and the
actually.
BKB. Crystal's will
Yeah,
be
he
able
will.
to turn towards Kadara, get his
Okay.
hands on him instead, kills
Oh.
him off before the
You know what? Not pressing
BKB.
BKB, kind of not even a mistake.
They can get more. I mean, Ari, the stun control on the Rezo.
They found Rezo, but look, they might kill Ari here. This is actually a good kill. This guy's doing a lot with his reinitiates. Oh, this Sunstrike, beautiful by Nisha. He's finally playing X-Sword again. He just needs high enough level.
Get the
Still
Yules.
ready to go. Set up the pounce. See Puppy.
Beautiful
Find the buffs, allow
tornado.
Christian to
That's the
break away
last
from
ulti
this.
from Slark.
Taker will be able to disengage once more.
Okay, okay.
That was
Spicy
incredibly
fights,
scary.
2
Puppy
buybacks
being
used.
Forced to buy back to make sure that his cores do a.
Man, this game is close. Okay, it was a bench game, but I will admit this.
They count
It's
on
close
Gorgc.
right now.
Though, despite the fight not being too clean for Into the Breach, they're around the pit. It's been scouted. Actually, that will.
What's
scare
breaking
them to the point
Pounce
where they
leash?
won't
Mostly
try and
4
look to
steps
sneak
this
it. They
game.
were considering it.
We have 2 4 steps.
Obviously, not really the
On the
best
side of
of
Secret,
lineups to try
breaking
and
them all
take
the
it
time.
while
Let me
Secret's
guess.
alive.
You consider
Not if
yourself a
Slark.
child
Slark
of
needs to have a
God.
ton of stacks if
Yeah.
they want
Yo,
to
thanks for the
those
sub.
type of pushes. He does not have nearly enough, and I think Ari's super
YL.
important. I think they have to wait for this
Thank
Tiny too. Watching the way he's taking the fights with his Blink Force, he's getting multiple series of Avid tosses in on like 2 heroes every time. So I think he's actually one of the most important ones in the fights for control.
It's very important to kill this Tiny. He's actually doing really good work on Tiny. If you're noticing, he's getting like
Crystallis is
crucial
finally taking
initiates,
top.
getting out and getting them again and again in
After a
fights.
struggling game,
That guy needs to die.
he's finally made his way up there.
Isha, I mean, Crystal's kind of getting
A lot of
online. He's
money
getting
at
a
the moment
MKB
still
here. That's a
unspent
shitload of
on a
damage.
Taker. He is close to the nullifier, but very much the feeling that he'll want to have that done before he's forced to fight again. Helm on its way out, just a few hundred off the relic. Right there.
Yo.
So next fight.
Gorgc shake, Gorgc shake.
Illumina thanks 2 months. Yeah, this Ari guy used to be a
Crystallis is
carry
going to
player.
the MKB, I guess, for
He
that
used to be
Halberd
pretty
and
high
stuff.
ranked,
He's
not like
actually
crazy high,
reversing
but
the
high.
carry
But
dust
he seems to be
on
playing
control.
better on +4 right now.
He's got
He
to have it for
transitioned.
the CM for the Glimmer Cape.
I know they've got to be so prepared for this Blink Hex from Nisha.
No
They're
be playing
getting
as
all
much
these
Dota
items
but
up
still
that are
watching
gonna
the stream. Much love
Make it very hard
Gorgc's
for like
chat.
Supreme to sort
Thanks,
of
man.
survive that initial
Demu
burst
farmer, thank you.
from Secret.
Ooh, Ari in a beautiful position there, breaks the smoke. And a timeless relic. Ooh, Supreme, if he'd like that.
I think he certainly would.
He got the dream. He got Spell
Busted.
Prism and Timeless Relic, so he's got to pick and
What do you
choose which
take?
one. Timeless Relic.
I think so, right. That was sort of on top of the spell amp from the Ags. You know, you do the math. Yeah, I certainly won't. It's a lot of damage.
Drowning in
and the
comb.
talent as well. Spell amp for days.
These are the 5 gifted subs.
You get caught
Thank
in
you,
this
brother.
sort of combo. I mean, of course, having the Omni Knight's definitely
Drowning
going
in
to be able to offset
comb, that's a
bit
good name.
with the sort of the buffs you provide.
I wonder what
middle,
it's
alright.
referring to.
The jump setup onto Zayat.
Oh, they will kill Zayats for
trying to
free
get away
here.
from
It's
this,
actually
but
pretty big.
Taker
He will have to
in
buy
on
back,
top
I
of
think.
him. We'll finish him. He's going to look towards the
Don't
next
more.
kill. He's over towards Puppy. Nisha trying to hold him back with the tornado, but the BKB's out from
The
Otaka.
Yule though, the nullifier is
Yeah,
there.
now
Puppy's
Puppy
dead.
will
That's
come
no buyback on
straight
him.
back down into
Now
the
Rezo has to
Taker.
pop
No,
BKB.
Taker
He's
not
just
done.
fighting back.
Well,
Fuck it, I
towards
guess.
Rezo puts the BKB in the ult. Tried to turn towards it. Taker, but
Very
his death
cringe.
trails down. He cannot stay on top
Take
of
his
this
here,
now.
suiciding in.
Right,
He's
jumps
going for it.
back in here. He's committed with the buyback to try and help them take this fight. They'll put the
Oh, my
refresher on
troll is not
Gorgc.
pressing
Ult from
BKB.
Crystallis. He's heading in over to
What?
Shibe. He's in on top of him, but indeed no damage being done whatsoever. Finally, the BKB comes out as he'll continue to try and trade with Shibe, but he's already lost so much damage. The Crystallis, he has to run, and it doesn't look like there's going to be any help to help him get out of there. Crystallis is gone. See if they can still redeem this fight.
Yo,
With the
Bilbo
buyback,
Buckins.
Crystallis,
1 second,
they're
Bilbo.
looking to do their best to turn this.
Okay, maybe they can still win this fight. Buybacks from Troll, buybacks from Niche, and buybacks from Zayats. Could it be enough?
This time from Into the Breach, Supreme ready to step back in. And
The
there's
combos,
jump.
though.
Ari, he's in with the avalanche over the two of them. Nisha, he's got
The
him ready
Halberd.
solo.
Oh,
He's able
the
to
troll
get
is
the
deleted
Ghost
from the
Walk on
game.
the Laguna,
With
catches
Elena.
Crystallis. That's a
They find
dive
Nisha
back
and they kill.
from
Oh my god, they
Taker.
won.
He'll be able to find Nisha off to the side.
Jesus. Yo,
Secret,
Bilbo.
they're two big
Bilbo
cores out of the
Buckins
game,
with the
and no
25
buyback
gifted fucking
available
subs,
for
guys.
either.
25 big ups.
Now available into
Jesus.
the breach. I mean,
Thanks a lot,
amazing
Bilbo.
Team fight really from
My
them. It's
motherfucking man.
Awkward fight really from Crystallis
Thank you, Bilbo.
in particular. They are able to just they disarm him,
Appreciate
they
it.
stun combo him,
You
they
dodged for a lot
clear
of
out
real.
the whole battle trance.
The
Then
jabroni,
they-
thanks.
He buys back and just gets control.
Oh, I don't know what's up with Crystallis, but he's literally not pressing BKB.
I mean, maybe sort of, I don't
Twice
know if this
during his
was BKB
ultis
was
now.
on
Does he
cooldown,
think he
but
can
we saw
BKB
the initial
afterwards?
ult
Or
come out without
I
the
mean, he
BKB.
obviously doesn't.
I think it was up. When I
What's
clicked
going
it,
on?
it was up at least.
And that's always a risk, right? If you're going in with the ult but not getting the BKB off first, you're going to run into difficulties.
He's just
Yeah,
got
you're gonna-
Halberd
you're
in
gonna
a
run
ranged
into
form,
Halberd
and
every
literally
time.
was
Shibe
completely
on
useless
point with
entire
it every
ulti.
single time. Itemization, like everything really from this
Let me
Razor has
guess.
been perfect.
You consider
Shibe's
yourself a
crushing
child
it.
of God.
Yep, and
Yeah,
Supreme,
this
they
Razor
used the
popped
buyback
off this
before,
game
they'll
honestly.
give him
He's
the
kind of
Aegis.
carrying the game. From
They're
that
doing
lane
excellent
top
jobs in all these
to
fights, and we're not
just
seeing
how annoyed
really
Troll
the-
is with all this, I think.
Not really feeling the effect and the damage, at least from all the buffs that we talked
You
about.
know what? I wanted to
Really
pick
great
Secret
properties and
as
stuff
like one of
that.
my
I
favorite
think
teams,
Secret's
but
not
now
able to
I'm
stick
not
on
sure, man.
targets 'cause they're
Berthus,
actually constantly getting
Ichigo,
kited
Clubbreaker,
themselves, too.
thanks, man.
Rezo, he's 2-0,
Turning
9-0.
point.
He hasn't
Will they
died
be
yet,
making
but
a
I'm
new
not
Aegis
feeling
of
him able to really stick
Champions,
on targets
given
at all.
that the current
That's very
Aegis
true.
only has 11 slots?
What? I don't don't know actually. Maybe they'll make a
Now,
new,
into the
completely new
breach.
trophy. I think so.
Towards the tier 2 top.
Would be weird though.
Secret now
Can't they
down
just like
8K.
maybe
Having to deal with a situation now where
delete the old
they're gonna
names?
have
I mean,
to
who
fight
cares
until
who won
leader in
Ti1,
ages.
2, and 3 anyways?
And now they can't do the buff ups, of course.
Delete
As you
them.
mentioned previously, you know, there was the nullifier that had come out from the Slark even before that last fight, so definitely really difficult for Crystallis. Get into
Yeah,
these
remember
fights,
those
has to
waste
be
move.
super
Just
careful
fucking
how-
rub it
how he
out.
pops trance, how he pops BKB, everything. Feels like he has to kill somebody in a battle trance, so the fights are going to be.
Yeah, nah,
pretty
they'll probably
horrible.
make a new one, I guess. I don't know. I know the way it looks, like I've seen it. I've held it, but there's an inside. You could do it on the inside somewhere, maybe, no? Like, it's not going to be that many slots, but I think there's some room there, you know? It's not like no room at all.
Or with the way
Nah.
things are going, you're kind of comfortable in this point.
I think
of the
you're
game.
very comfortable. You have 3 cores that can. There are 2 cores
think
that
there
can
might be some
scale
room.
really hard, at least in the right-click department, and one that scales in the one-shot hero department of the Lina.
They remove older names for ice hockey. Oh, they actually do that? See? They
Absolutely,
would maybe
L3
delete
goes
it.
in a fantastic spot.
And
Like,
I'm
people wouldn't
actually
be
really
salty
glad
about
'cause I was
Ti1
a
and
little
2, but
worried
when
that I'd
Ti3
see
deletion
the
came
right
around,
build.
there would
I'm
be
so
riots
happy
on the
with
streets, man.
the spellcaster. I know it's more of a standard this time, but I'm still seeing some right-click Linas. This was the perfect spellcaster Lina game because there's 2 other cores.
Skip Ti3 and delete Ti4 instead, I think. The answer. Ti4 was
Now
kind of
for
boring
Secret,
anyway.
What's the play from them? Is there any sort of item coming up soon that they want to try and get done that might help them turn the tide?
No, I mean, you just need to blink and one-shot a target with your Hex and your Suicide combos. Like, you need to just kill a target immediately with your jumps. But it can't be Supreme because he has Aegis.
Oh, red zone.
Oh.
Red zone?
He's going to jump in for this. He has to immediately rebound back out of that as pretty much the entirety of Into the Breach
Use
revealed
BKB on
themselves.
Rezo,
He has
though.
to run
It's
back with the
awkward.
BKB usage.
Crystallis, I
and
don't think,
ult
after his buyback, he's
Unfortunately.
super
That was the
poor.
ult as
I don't think he
well.
has any item, man.
That's going to be painful. Ari, he's looking to hunt them down.
They have so much chase. 5 seconds on the next punch. Zayats, he'll get away.
That is old. Indeed, they're old. Let me ask 33 if he's up for the next game or next series. Do you
Does
wanna?
not feel easy for Secret to kill any of the targets. Nisha, he's killing up Refresher. Maybe feeling like they need like a double Hex.
I'll ask him for a
double
Lion
Sunstrike
series.
kind of combo to kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Because just feeling lots of weaknesses. Or lots of weaknesses now at this point versus what they're up against to actually kill any of these and burst them in time. Almost 3 level 25s
Hopefully.
coming out too. Jibit 23. Otaker's about to hit 25. I
This
believe,
game is
so.
really hard now. I doubted
Who's got
this
who's got
slot last pick.
impactful
I really
player
did.
out of these 3?
But
Ooh, out of
when you
these
look at
3,
Secret's lineup,
I
you
think
kind of
the
realize
Razor
their
one
biggest
is
issue,
pretty
which is
insane.
no instant
Yeah, the
initiate.
static link steals attack
Like if you
speed,
can't
I
rely
gotta
on
be
taking
honest,
suicide
but
from
the Lina one is
fog,
also
even,
pretty busted with
then
Pierce's
how do you jump
immunity,
heroes like
'cause then
Slark? You just can't.
literally always have free
And
reign
the
to
hero
do
gets a
all these
lot
BKB
better then when
targets.
you can't jump him.
And especially
Like if you have
when it's
anything,
piercing
like let's say
immunity with the amount of
Chrono
damage that
or
it does.
Lion,
Spell amp.
Yeah.
all these things will make it a little bit harder to play Slark, but this is a very easy game for him right now.
Secret.
Which one do you take?
Starting to
Laguna
gather-
game is pure and
trying to
Spears
gather
spell immunity,
themselves
or
together
Laguna
here.
Blade cooldown?
Preparing for
I don't
the
know,
inevitable.
actually.
You know, into the breach. They are so hungry.
He took the
for-
Pierce's spell
for
immunity.
anything
Man, that's gonna be a
in this
lot
sort
of damage,
situation
dude.
That if you show yourself in any of these
Yeah, this
lanes,
game is
they'll
hard,
be straight
guys.
on you.
Yeah, they're fast.
Kinda
to
like the
rotate,
synergy
and
between,
I like this game a
Magic
lot,
Lina
how
and
they've
Slark
stuck
and
together more
Razor.
and not really
Pretty
shown
decent
people, like, getting
tricore.
picked off almost at all. I think I've seen like nobody really get picked off. Well, last time like Supreme in particular.
A lot of
he got picked
physical, a
off
lot of
mostly from
magical, some
Nisha.
catch.
They're doing a good job of.
Tiny's doing all the
really
the
nice
jumping
super
anyway.
conditions.
It's certainly feeling like it.
Why would you take that if Troll
Secret
isn't even pressing
can't
BKB?
get
Hey, that's true.
Chrysalis into the fight and keep him alive. If this troll dies
Gonna go
early on,
casual Wind Waker
sure,
on
Marcy
Supreme.
has
I kind of think
protection,
that's
but just
cool.
across the
He can
board,
save
it
his
feels like the
teammates
damage just
and
won't be there
kind of get out of
outside the
position
troll
on
being
his
able to
fight
get
as well.
kills
This game is
to
almost
sort of
impossible
drain
for
into the
Secret now, I
Breach's
think.
heroes at a pace fast enough.
Shibe showed himself. They might go for this. He has a Lincoln's though. This might trip them up on the
Yikes.
initiation.
I was going to say you're not getting that blink hex off anytime
Hey.
soon. See over to the side. Ari pretty
Oh.
much able to get a 4-man avalanche out, but the BKB
Kidaro.
and the ult from Chrysalis is there.
Uh,
Head over towards
they're
Kidaro.
trying to run.
Kidaro,
The
he's
troll
having a
best
nice
BKB,
time
he
with
did
the
already,
Chrysalis
he's just
quite out of
dead.
protection. Chrysalis just gets deleted by Supreme.
I don't think they
He's
can
out of
kill
the game. Over to the
Otaker here.
side, Zayats and Nisha, they're trying to deal with a taker, but the depth shroud's up. Nisha
Hex
still
is there,
wants to
but he
attempt
got
to
the
finish
purge
this
off.
He's got the hex.
That's
but
2
Kidaro
dead.
catches
I think
Zayats
game over
onto
here,
the
right?
side. It's 2 dead on Secret, and Nisha, he's having a run. Goes into the breach there, looking
Nisha
at
just
Chase.
gets a taste
Will
of
be
what
able to blink
happens.
to the side, and
He
TP
doesn't
out will get him
single-handedly
away.
put his
But
entire
2
team on his
heroes down,
shoulders.
And indeed, you're just seeing there the unbelievable
Seems
amount
pretty
of
disastrous,
damage that
dude.
this Lina offers up. As soon as that ult comes to an end on Crystallis, so does
Puppy's
his
like,
life.
Nisha,
If the
why don't you
Lina's
do the
alive
thing
and
where you
ready.
just
I have to
solo
give a lot
carry?
of
Come
credit
on,
to
man.
the breach for the reaction.
Do it next
time
time
this
again.
game, too. Jebe with the BKB earlier. This fight was Otaker with the Dark Pact. They
Yep.
jumped him on the high ground to hex him, and I'm pretty sure that's how the fight started. He Dark Pacted it off. They wanted to burst him, not the Tiny, but he's able to just Dark Pact off and survive because of the initiation.
Oh,
So two
that's kind
times
of
now they get these
sloppy.
kinda-
Nisha,
Look at the
fine. All right,
Darius.
all right.
He's ready to go, jumping up here towards tier
Gonna be
4,
one side
trying to try
down.
and find some setup. They're
Goal is
holding
dead
back
for
Secret.
30.
With 2 heroes down, they don't stand a chance at defending this mid-racks. Into the breach, they'll take it. Could maybe look for more.
Our team's
Top
picking
is
troll.
Exposed, but at the same time,
Just doing a little bit of
it
trolling,
doesn't
that's all.
really feel, like
Also,
there
the
is
hero
any
is
pressure. They can
like when you
take
pick
it, chill,
troll,
back
you've won
up,
your
get
lane
the outpost,
90% of the
maybe
time.
even
This
wait
is
for
like
the
one of
next
the
Roshan
very
if
few
they
times
want to.
where you
They
actually
can
did not win your
feel
lanes.
and they know how far ahead they are of Team Secret.
I didn't love it actually.
Yeah,
Like troll
especially with
Omni,
Phoenix,
I think
those
Omni
almost
also
one-shots
like
control
kind of yuck.
warlord, right? Supreme.
But check
owning
this
it.
out
Yeah,
again.
we'll see
Let's
it again.
troll.
I'm like pretty sure, right? Look, yeah, the
So
dark
weak.
back comes off as he got hexed, and he's able to get.
Oh,
his,
that's a shame.
get
They
his
almost got
buff, so-
Otaker there.
Yeah, they
I
want to
see,
burst
I see what they were
Shot
trying to
Star,
do.
they can't fight
So
because
now
of
they
the
have
Look
Blink
at this.
Hex on Nisha.
They
That gives him
couldn't
a win
kill the
condition.
CM. I mean, off to the side, Kadara just hides. Of course, these two cores, Rezo and Chrysalis, they've not got detection.
So close.
So Kadara able to live.
What do you think about
And,
Chrysalis?
next
I
thing
think.
you know, you just-
Oh,
there we
Supreme
go
gets
again.
revenge from the other
Back.
games.
And
Now he's solo
absolutely
killing
right.
Nisha.
Last game, it was Nisha just blowing up Supreme right outside of his base. This time,
I think
revenge
Chrysalis
is
is good,
definitely being had.
but he seems to be choking
that's
a little
gotta
bit
feel so
in
good.
pressure situations.
Supreme making a full comeback this game. Fully 6-slotted, 6-2 and 8.
Yeah. No, very much sending a message. You know, hey, you want to pick your Invoker early? I'll pick my Lina early, and
Leaner.
I'll come in with the big
I like how
plays.
British
He
people say
certainly
Lina.
has. It's-
Leaner.
Like, how do you even deal with this? Again, you just need to get on top of him. But at this point, with this
Why
many
did
items,
A
this
become
much farm,
You know what I
and
mean?
sort of the lack of it.
I don't know
on
what
the course of
happened there.
Secret, it just feels like that's not going to happen.
Leaner.
At this point, she's too big. Yeah, she even has Wind Waker, so multiple different ways to protect herself now too once it gets out on the career. They're so far ahead now.
This
Really
makes sense,
beautiful.
you know.
Really
but still.
beautiful teamwork.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
And
But
just the reads, I have to.
if you
give
listen
them
to him,
massive
it
credit
sounds
for
very
their-
British.
Yep.
The timings, the BKBs, the dark packs, etc. It's been an excellent game from them and from everybody, really. As I mentioned, for Ari, his tiny's been spectacular this game. His constant like resets and initiations have been perfect.
Yeah, and it's been just sort of great to see this Slark response work out. You know, something
So
that
they're all huddled up in their
looked
base.
kinda concerning from the draft, but
23k
Taker,
lead.
he's been crushing with it, and just as a whole, as a team,
Take a look at
it
some
just
items
seems like they
there.
know
Ada
exactly
spawning
how to
soon.
play around it.
Yes, Blink
And,
MKB. So
in a
they
situation
all there is
where
to
a lot
it,
of the
guys.
popular
Literally all you gotta do.
top sort of
Oh,
characters
there's
were
Wind
being
Waker
limited,
though. Actually, they
and the
lost.
question was had, what
Lina
will
can Wind
match up
Waker with
against
Slark,
what
but
Secret
all you
have
have to do
done
is gonna
here
say
with all
Blink
these buffs
Hex,
for the
and Troll
troll.
presses BKB,
The
blinks
way
in.
they've played has
Kill
been
Slark.
the perfect answer. They'll move into the Roche
But
pit
Wind
now.
Waker can
Secret,
save him
they
now
won't
too.
be able to contest
It's
this.
not good,
Or
easy,
if
boys.
they
Not
do, it's
easy.
going to be a bit of a YOLO
Not often you
attempt.
see that item actually in Dota, but when you usually see it, it's some
Yeah, I love
insane
the,
impact.
the itemization too. I mean, the Ags is very standard, but he went Mage Slayer first item, right? Just so he can have this little bit of mana regen and whatnot. It's really nice to farm, and then you're not worried about like.
I like
any
Slark's build this game,
techniques
yeah.
to give all this magic
Be
resist.
short.
I think, yeah,
See him.
across the board into the breach.
Okay.
They played this game super well.
You think Echo Saber should have an upgrade item? I mean, the kind of Echo Saber upgrade item is just that you split it into Bloodthorn and BKB. It kind of does, but you know, I get what you mean. Used to be upgraded to Silver Edge before, I believe. They changed it.
That's what finishes up a refresher. So at least they'll have the second BKB and second ult inside.
Sucks in a
fights,
Bloodthorn
but
soon. I don't know why Secret are stalling, but
pretty
this
close
game
to not
feels
having
pretty
that.
over, dude.
Well, Supreme, he's feeling cheeky here. He's
Whoever
ready
he
to blow
sees.
someone up if he steps in.
They're ready for.
Anybody he sees is dead. It's 3,000.
Dream
burst
knows
damage
something
about.
is up though. Playing so careful. I wonder how much
Stay
mana
away from the Lina
damage Lina does
if you value your
with
life.
all her spell lamp. 'Cause she has 11%. Okay, is there any way we can see her spell lamp? Fuck, I can't.
I'll see how well Secret's able to
think I
hold
can-
here on the high ground defense. It's not going to be easy.
No,
She has a
no,
lot
no.
of spell
I mean, oh, of course, they're absolutely
Thanks to
massive,
3
and
months.
They also have to just watch
3
out for
months
toss backs.
already.
I say
Which
Lana.
team are you rooting for this team?
This DI completely? I don't
Jibba's
know.
like,
Hard
you know
call.
what? Let's just wait for the AC.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
chilling.
root for.
Get that done. And so
Secret's not farming.
the
Of the already
emotional
qualified
damage as
teams,
well, right,
EG,
when you
of course.
draw out a victory
EG
like
and
this, knowing that there's still
easy all the
a
way.
third game, everything to be played for in that. You know, you're really looking to get under Secret skin in preparation for that deciding game.
Supreme, he showed
This is their
himself.
year, guys. They'll make it. They got the
What they
Hex.
can
but
do,
for
I mean,
what?
they've tried to jump
anything.
Supreme with the Hex. Nisha now revealing himself. Yeah, he's got a BKB TP. Cannot take any risks there.
Man, this
on
game
the
is so
map.
hard. What the fuck are you supposed to
They were
do?
trying to get the setup for the Lina, but they almost got set up themselves.
Secret's entire identity is crumbling.
3 lanes pushing
Yeah,
in.
you know what? If Secret lose, then tomorrow we have some POG content at least, guys. We have both a Secret game and an Enigma game
One
before
of
I'm
the games
playing.
that we've
It's
had
kinda
in
hype.
these qualifiers.
One of the slower starts.
You
as
know,
well,
I can't
too.
complain
Yeah,
about
very
that.
slow.
I think it was I mean, yeah, Secret, as far as we're aware.
I mean, it's kind of been the day of upsets. Maybe we'll be playing against Entity and other lines.
To the side, they've managed to catch Zayats out of the base. Ezra will look to come in with the BKB, but again, he's having to use this BKB to run.
Hard hit.
Oh,
Troll goes for it, but he doesn't pick
it.
it. He doesn't press the BKB. How does he not press the BKB?
He's been brought so
How do you not press it?
there from the combo.
What are you
He's
doing,
not
man?
gonna be able to
What are you
survive
doing?
that at all. Dead out of the game for 90 seconds. They'll step up towards Puppy.
How does he not press
Who is
it?
whining this team?
How can he jump in and press ulti every time?
Rezo doesn't have buyback available. Zayats goes down. Chrysalis,
I
he
can't
tries to
take
step
it,
in, but gets
dude.
disarmed. Supreme, he's ready to run him down. There's the
That was a
combo
lot of
once
damage.
again. Doesn't even need a Laguna as that's going to blow through the troll. They'll catch out Nisha. Triple kill for Supreme.
That's just
Zayats
3
will
times in a
throw
row he
his
blinks
body
in and presses ulti
an
without
attempt to
BKB.
hold them back,
Like
but
in
there's
front of
no
halberds,
way
in front
turning
of
around this
everything.
game.
Honestly, E-blades, halberds,
They've taken them
stuns,
apart one by one.
disciples.
They'll look to close it up with
No,
a team wipe,
man,
and there
no,
it is.
no, no.
Everybody dead. Supreme gets the ultra. A
He didn't get the
huge
rampage.
comeback from
He's-
him.
I
He
prefer
deserved
In terms of
that
what
choking,
happened
dude.
in game one, he did. He really did. His Lena performance there,
Alina was doing
fantastic.
some nice damage in it.
And it was an early
That's
pick in the
just
draft.
not
He didn't
okay,
care
dude.
what you
That's
did
just
against
not
him. He
okay.
knew he was gonna have
It's
a good
acceptable to
game,
do it
and
once,
he
you know, and
certainly
even
did
game
exactly
losing
that.
doing it
41
once, you know.
52 minutes
It
in.
can
Well,
happen. It
we go
happens
to a
to the
game
best of them.
3
But 3
in a
times?
series where
Dude, 3?
I think Secret maybe a
What
little
the
shaken up
fuck?
after that game. They may
What
have
happened,
expected
dude?
to
I mean,
turn
Chrysalis
up
must
today,
either
first round
simply
of
not
the
know you can't
qualifiers,
press
looking for
BKB,
an
or
easy
his
series. They're not
key is
getting that
broken,
yet.
or
They're
something.
really not. This game 2 was pretty
I don't
brutal.
get it,
The
dude.
whole second
I don't
half,
get
it
it.
just looked hopeless for Secret.
Yeah, and I had some doubts as well, especially about the end of the breach draft, but they made it look. I mean, they made it
Like,
look perfect.
so for
especially around,
context,
like,
guys,
those 2
what
big
happened?
Fights, getting the
3,
BKBs off, turning
rough
things,
game
and
for
just
Troll, I get it.
making
It's not
Chrysalis
easy. This
look
hero
like
and
a
this
creep,
hero,
kind of. He kept
Arc
battle
and
transing,
Razor.
and they just toyed
But
with
for
it.
context,
Either
when you
disarm,
press
stun,
ulti on
toss
Troll,
back, etc.
you cannot
They
press
really had
items.
this Troll's
So
number, and, yeah,
if
into
he
the
doesn't
breach,
press BKB,
this
he's stuck
is-
for
this is a
6,
big-
7
it's a big deal
seconds
for them, especially too,
without
'cause
being
now
able
you've
to
Three.
press
broken the
BKB.
series, you've broken the
Really
Gorgc,
rough.
like you mentioned, and now maybe you can look to
How many
prioritize
needs
Supreme's
the
heroes a little
Chrysalis?
bit more,
Thank
and
you,
maybe just
Chrysalis. Who's getting
go for the big
Who's getting thanked?
I mean, absolutely.
Oh,
We've
that's
already seen
bad,
today,
guys.
you
That's
know,
really
one of
bad.
the big names, one of the big
Vaccine,
teams,
thanks for 2 months.
expected
I do
to
not
go
want to be in
far,
the same room as
not
Swapper
down
when
to
that
lower
happened.
bracket. You know, Nigma Galaxy
Oh, really?
dropping the series to Goon Squad, and now in this situation, who knows what's going to happen in game 3? But
I think
after
Troll is a
those
decent
2
hero and all, but
performances,
you
I
gotta
think
be
the more
aware. Maybe the
impressive
Razor is
two
actually a
teams,
better hero
both
than I
in terms
thought,
of
but I
overall
think the
sort of
lane equilibrium
cohesiveness
fucking
and
up top
nature
lane
of the way that
was
they
actually
play,
the
it
real
has been into the breach.
the real
That
problem.
second-
Not so much the
It really did look like it broke Secret.
not so much the actual hero or
It
whatever.
looked like a
I
big-
think that was
it
too
looked like
much.
a big overall like team win.
Thank
right?
you,
Where
Chrysalis,
everybody
my
was-
Bugatti.
Everybody was playing off each other, while in the
Yeah.
last one, it felt like Secret. Yes.
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was
Game
playing
3 here
overall well,
too.
but it felt like a
Man,
lot
oh
of
man.
Nisha
Is this
was
gonna be the
just
I
day,
am back
guys?
after a couple of
Control again. This game,
months.
when they
Had a
actually
baby
addressed each
girl.
other, we saw
Her
a
name is
big falter
Akira.
from Secret,
Good
so
to see
maybe
you.
something that
Thank you,
they should
Gehandi, and
adapt to
congrats,
and
man.
to bring into this next
Badger,
game.
thanks, brother. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
I mean, you got to love the game 3s, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting it
Do you
here
think you
today.
can win
Who's gonna
Ti4
be
and
able to
Jeez,
T
take
spicy,
it?
time
dude.
travel
Secret
right now
versing
and
into the
play it
breach now,
instead of
1-1.
Alliance?
We'll see who's able to hold on here in the upper
Ti4?
bracket. Who's going to end up getting that trip down to the lower after the break. Don't go anywhere.
And there was a, I mean, Ti1. If we're talking Ti1 and shit, I'm pretty sure it's like a lot of people would have a chance at Ti1 because people didn't know shit. But Ti4 people were good at the game. Brazil made not since 24 months.
25 months, baby.
A month. If we're talking Ti1, Ti2, thought it was real weird back then, but nowadays, yeah. Oh, short film time, guys. Let's go. We might have
Happy
33 joining in
14.
later, yeah.
Can I get some bogs in the chat?
Bogdanov champ. Alright, we're watching short films by the way for contest chat. We haven't watched these yet, so we're voting up and down. That's what's happening right now in the break time. Let's go. Next one. Oh man, I'm actually shocked at the game over. Let's read this first. There and back in. If you liked my video, I'm already disliking it. Yoink. Stuck in the fucking soul out of him. Damn. That's brutal.
This way.
Holy fuck, gruesome, man.
Hold still. Just what is this?
A little bit of XDing. What did he steal?
Let's go. Oh.
XDD.
Oh.
You know what? I think I liked it. What do you guys think? I think it was good. Yeah, I think this one was good. We can't downvote it. It's not bad, right? I'm pretty sure it's good. It wasn't like the best one or anything like that, but it's good, you know. It's good enough to give an upvote, I think. I like it. Good. Next one. Let's go next, boys. Next video. But evil lurks in the shadows of the universe. High production. Okay, never mind. Does actually. Reminds me of... Wow.
Shall be scoured.
It's Tony Stark. The One Punch Man, right? It's anime. Kinda. Damn, the animation was really good though.
Return from ancient darkness.
Jesus. Okay, they literally ripped that off the anime, but you know, it's fine. The sandwich. I mean, that was really good. Is that the winner? Maybe that's the winner, honestly. I don't know, if you care about, like, oh, they stole it from the anime kind of thing. Yeah, I get it. But it was really good other than that, like, overall. I think it was really good. I mean, it was well animated. It was the best animation so far, at least. No? You guys don't like it? I think it's obviously an upvote, at least, but... We'll see about the winner. I've only seen 5 ones, so we'll see what else we got. Alright, next one. If you liked, vote here. No. I vote here. I press yes, I like it. That's all I do. See what's out there. Shit. Gonna go light speed, dude.
Finally, we get the 4 position of camera that we all wanted.
Yeah. What is going on here? Are they the creeps and the creeps are the heroes? Yeah. Oh, he's on auto chess. Good one. This one is good. Multiverse type of thing. It's back home now, I guess. Wombo combo. really good. It's actually a really good one. That was really good. I like that one. I think that one is also a contender for top 3 for sure. For sure. Definitely a good one, right? Shit. I mean, guys, whatever. Yeah, fucking, it's shit. If you want to be cynical, fine. But it's good. Compared to everything else we've seen, this one is definitely top 3. Open the game. Dota 2 short film contest. Ordinary day, mix of IRL, video, and animation.
Good luck tomorrow, Mr. Gorgc.
Thank you.
Hello, Dota Today is on air, and I'm its host, Lyra Lay Radiant. The main news by this hour. Due to the increase in cheese prices, the strike of Roshians continues for the 3rd day. As a result of severe forest fires, hundreds of nature's prophets were left without work. Due to the abnormal heat, more than 1,000 residents became victims of sunstrike. Our experts believe that the cause of all the troubles are emissions of the Dyer's Ancient. Someone has to destroy it.
Help! I don't know, I kind of liked it, but then it was a weird ending, but it was good, I think. I mean, it wasn't like a winner or anything, but it was good. It was lacking a little bit of story, I think. Ending was kind of bad, but I don't think it's bad enough that I'm going to give it a down vote. I think I'll still give it an up vote. If it was a little bit longer and had something cool, it would have been really good, I think. That's why... Yeah. Well made, but no story. Do we downvote it, guys? What do you guys think? Up or down? Up vote for Booba? Of course. Full screen. This is full screen as it goes in Dota.
Have a coffee and a steak on me tomorrow. Gorgeous cow.
Man,
no matter what happens, you are our
man.
streamer.
Thank you, Bink. Appreciate it for 75, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Skip? Is that what it is? Skip? Okay, fine. I'll skip that one. I'm good with that. It's neither. Oh, what's this? This one was on Reddit, but I never saw it. Angles, tangles, yeah.
Wanna play?
Ugh, help. Actually got fat to roleplay Ursa. Okay. Save your wisp. Oh. It's so bad, it's actually... What is he gonna do? I thought he was gonna touch his breast.
First blood.
I mean, it's so bad, it's good. One of those, you know? It's not good, but it's bad in a good way. It's bad in a good way. I'll give it an upvote, you know? I feel for him. That took some effort. I'll take some effort. I know maybe it's not popular opinion, but, you know, it was fun at least. It was unique, but it was bad. Don't trust me. I don't think it should win or anything, but it was... Hi, my name is Maxime. What do you ask? Shamas is here? Happening.
Redemption. Duty. Vengeance.
Jesus.
Your motives may Aiden. It matters not to me. One thing is definitely certain. You help me set me
I don't know, I was weirded out by this dude. I mean, it's kind of well made, but the voice acting I didn't love. And also, I don't know, it was just weird. I'm gonna downvote it because it was weird. Next one. Oh, pixels. I mean, FPS. This probably took some effort to animate, though. All visuals were made for me from scratch. I think we can see that one. Thank you, Nom. Is this curry or is this flesh? Holy ziz. I don't know, there's too many of these. Like, you're overusing this trope, you know? Like, oh, anime eyes, you know? I think it's being overused a bit. I think it was overused a little bit. Entire comeback with anime eyes type of thing. It was a little bit repetitive. But you know, it was a good effort. But yeah, it was a good effort. It wasn't bad or anything, but it wasn't great either. Next one. Let's see what we got there. All this gold experience that you get from the jungle creeps have some bloody cost. Let's see. Oh no. They're a famine. Wow, that's really well animated so far. Heck. Wait. Alright, hold up. If you stack a wildkin camp, you can't get fucking ogres, right? How the fuck do you get ogres? Alright, already bad. It's the wrong camp. Stacked again. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, that was good though. Egg. Save the egg.
Choke me like you hate me.
First peaceful life. I mean, I think this one was really good. Alright, that's the last one, guys. The draft started now. I think that one was good. It had some flaws, you know, but it was still good. And it had egg, so that's upvote. Easy upvote for egg. Alright, let's watch the draft now. Pretty good, good ones. I don't know how many of these there are, but we have time to watch them today, I think, right? Surely. Wait, might have made the wrong one big. Oh, bam. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they're drafting. I mean, Team Secret really want to win this guy. Every single game that they've played so far this year, chat, probably matters less than this one game they have against Into the Breach right now. That's how important this win is. So, yeah. Like literally every single game they played for the past year matters less. Where's my sound?
Then is this going to be a Mars?
They picked up Faceless Void again, but it's Invoker on enemy team now. But Void is kind of a counter to Invoker, so let's see. They did the Marcy again.
The lane can work right in the
It's a good flex pick.
You know, if you're taking points in Dispose, you've got a bit of setup for
man.
the arrow. If you're able to sort of tear people away from the lane, throw them
I
to
see
the
their
side.
logo there back there is Faceless Void.
The Harat, just right-click with Sidekick is decent, so you have arrow for the gen. I don't know, this is interesting. It's likely to
I'll move
be
my
something
cam a
that
bit, yeah.
always fun to theory craft this one since we did get to see mid Murana and core Murana.
Gonna move it up, move it up. I'm here.
I mean,
I'm next to
if you're gonna
Puppy.
play these
Where is he?
into,
There.
Sort of 3 and a 4. Do you still want to just get a CM for Puppy?
What up, man?
I'm thinking some setup, yeah, someone to CM Willow. Man,
New
Willow's
hero.
not the nicest.
Oboe egg.
You want to see something like sort of down that route rather than like the Omni Knight again, right?
Yes, I don't want him being some saver with Void. I don't know, that's just constraint.
Oh,
Which doctor am I?
Someone that contributes into Chronosphere as well.
absolutely.
They didn't seem so happy about their own pick there, but I think Witch Doctor definitely underrated hero. Something Team Bald will probably prioritize, right?
And it does give you Void. Chrono damage.
What's cropped, guys?
10 seconds remaining.
What am I missing? Oh, the entire thing is cropped. You guys are right. What the fuck?
You know, you see
One
some of these
second.
tinies and invokers. We'll see what sort of route the invoker goes with the skill build. But
That's what we were missing. I see.
avalanche and a
Whoops.
Sunstrike throw
There we go.
away, and, you know, you're not going to have the chance of being able to lay down a death.
That's
ward
better,
in
I
a
think.
fight. It's going to be very hard.
It was
Love
cropped
your
for me
casts,
too.
Mate.
Mate? What do you call him, mate, bro?
Let's see. What are
Love
the
your cast. Thank you, Paladin. I appreciate it for 8 months. Bobby the Moon, Nomi, J-Car, Brinkborg, Creepy Fabian, Tensa, Brazil Made Nuts and Badger, Jihandi, and Faxion. Thanks.
Massive
Good.
on the
Definitely
razor.
was. I'm so curious about this Witch Doctor actually, because like the people
Thank you,
used
brother.
to pick it versus Chen because you'd have 5 seconds creeps with caskets.
Yeah,
No,
that's
caskets-
about everybody.
I'm sure he reads his patch. notes.
Solaris,
I
thanks for
know,
the 11
like-
months. Nates, Naung,
I've seen some
Berthus,
stuff-
thanks,
this-
boys.
this was a
Appreciate it.
while ago. This
Yeah.
was 7.31. It was about a year ago, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. How long was 7.31 ago?
That
What
was,
was the date on 7.31?
that was before last TI, weren't it?
It was a while
ages.
ago.
It was a
It was a
long
while.
time ago.
So
I don't think
we're
anime
right
is
on the
cringe, you know? It's
It
fine
is
to
a
watch
serial
anime
that's
now.
strong for Chrono, but I'm really
It's never
curious
my
to see
point.
what the
It's the combination.
this one.
Anime name
Kinda cool.
plus
Maybe the heal.
a name like Dead Inside or Pick Mid and I double pick
That's kind of cool.
and pick Terrorblade. Those are the three. If you combine those three things, that is cringe.
No, you
Don't-
cannot
don't-
go holy lock.
But you have to combine. It's a combination, you know.
Heal build. It does not work.
Don't worry, I've
Well,
had
And there's a lot of those in Dota.
One Witch Doctors now because those damage is like the funniest build ever.
I haven't watched anime in a while. I've been kind of anime free. Let me check Crunchyroll. See if I
Silence can be really valuable versus this Void.
what I need to watch.
Void Murana.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. Silence
Crunchyroll
is
still for
good.
noobs?
I mean,
I think so,
Rails
right?
are heroes, but,
It wrestles like anyone in theory.
in terms of the timings of when these heroes are going to want to
I have
you know, they're not going to have
Spy
ways
X
to
Family to watch. Hype.
Good
And,
luck
yeah, getting
tomorrow
that
on
profit as
your
a
road to
fourth pick,
TI. Let's
certainly
go
looks a lot
Team
better across the
Bald.
board in
Did
this
you guys
match
know,
than
fun
being
fact,
a fourth pick
I
with
share anime accounts
That was
with
what we know is
Miracle.
heroes do.
I would be inclined
Funny
to-
enough.
And this will be
Somehow.
you remember, well, this is going to be Jibei. Taking
There's
the offlane.
wait, I don't want to leak actually. They're gonna ban the account. But there's quite a few people that have the same account.
Tiny at his
I have the
side,
same one as
in my
Miracle.
opinion, way better than having like a Pango at your side. He can actually
Leaking? Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have leaked actually. It's a bad idea. Now they're gonna ban the account. Shit. I didn't say nothing.
What does Otake want to do? Like, do you want to go for some sort of nimble carry that's going to be
How?
able to jump, dodge around this sort of
We have a
chrono
mutual
circle, or
friend.
Do you want to go for something that's just going to be able to not care about being
That gave me anime account and then we both use it.
That's one that does care about being
The most scary thing in
Honestly,
Dota
after
is
that last
low
game,
level
I'm kind of
accounts,
down for
dead
him to play
inside
Spark again. It's a
nickname,
good
level
start.
5 tinker with anime picture.
5
Yes.
seconds remaining.
Fucking
You
terrifying
go for
indeed.
this sort of Ags build. Suddenly, good luck trying to pounce, leap, and time walk away.
Chronosphere is
No, it's
kind
not
of like
mage. What the?
That's the one. That's
I'm
like
not leaking
giving
more,
me
guys. Stop.
Yeah,
Void a
but you
little
just
bit.
dodge
I mean, I have Miracle in my friend list. It's not like I don't know him, but that's how I got the account a long time ago.
I don't know.
And
He really.
I don't know. Crunchyroll seems to be cool with it. So
Yeah, I mean, he was really, really good.
And outside of the chrono, it's not.
who doesn't share accounts with people?
But you're right. Maybe they'll respect.
I don't think I pay for anything actually. I share my
Literally
Netflix.
shows him, like, it
I know,
shows him.
HBO.
I know, but you gotta hit it, and he could be all. You know.
Oh, I paid for Disney.
I guess
That's
I
kind
uh,
of
get it.
cringe.
I could. I
But
don't
so
like
you
it.
want,
I pay
you
for
want to go
Disney.
the route of sort of having some big carry that just is going to have the farm to get like good BKB or something to allow them to just
Oh
survive.
wait, no, I can't believe that anybody in chat buys all of that alone. That seems kind of bad.
5 seconds
Yeah.
Sharing is
most-
caring, guys.
most likely. I'm trying to think. Honestly, like, I was looking. I'm like, maybe it's not a bad PUBG game. You're playing into Void.
Yeah,
And neighbor's Wi-Fi and stolen laptop.
That's true. But then
That's
any
kind
hero
of that is
concept,
the,
right?
that's sort of the tank busting spell.
It is. All right, how about this?
I still use my
Alone
ex-girlfriend's
with their draft.
Wi-Fi.
He does.
I mean, my Netflix. That's good, man. Get away with it as long as you can.
Doesn't sound like a bad shout.
I'm unironically not gonna lie, guys.
They'll close up.
This is a real
with,
story. My
with,
ex-girlfriend was paying for my BTTV until this month. She was paying for it for 2.5 years. I didn't know. But when it got cancelled, I was like, why did it cancel? Oh, it's not even in my name.
10 seconds.
So I was not even paying for my own emotes in my channel.
Damage this time.
That was the biggest easy scam of my life.
It's kind of reliant on damage for Pango again. Not the most to throw inside Chronosphere. They have the Mirana and the Witch Doctor kind of spells, but
I'm chilling now.
What do they want to go? What do they want to do?
Now I'm paying for it though. Got cancelled.
Dawn
I didn't say
Pressure
nothing, though.
coming in,
oh,
and
it's
that-
their old carry route. They used to do this.
Ah, Dawn
this is
carry?
actually, I believe,
Alright.
banned in
I'm
the
kind of
first
worried for
game,
Secret. This is
like,
kind of a fast carry.
last game,
But,
am I wrong?
I mean, they're picking their
remember
best
they banned-
heroes now,
they
I
banned
think,
first
you know?
phase last game.
The Crystallis Void, I mean, at best-ish, you know, the good heroes. And Nisha Pango. Nisha Pango can carry a game here. Let's see.
And of course, you are going to have that ability to save or provide some sort of opportunity.
Pay her back?
for
I'm
other
struggling. What do you
heroes
mean I
to
can't
live
pay her
if
back?
Crystallis doesn't go for the chrono on
Thank you for
yourself.
the donations and
Try
subs
to
today,
go
though,
for
guys.
someone else in
Do
these
that.
situations.
It will
There's
go
a
to
high
future
chance that
BTTV
Jake will be able to
payments,
fly over
of course.
and provide that chance to turn the team fights around.
Susceptible, very susceptible early game though as this Dawnbreaker into
Okay.
this lineup. Even jumping in, because even if you do jump in, let's say into like a Chrono or something like that,
Maybe I should pay
jumping
back.
yourself into a lot of spells that can connect on you. Even if your niche is not caught in Chrono, he will rip you
Yo,
apart.
OG Gorgc, thanks, man.
Any
They do have
collabs
a
coming
really
soon?
fast-paced draft.
Keep up the good stuff.
Man, we're
Best
gonna
of
have a
luck.
lot of mini collabs coming for TI and stuff, right? People coming and co-casting and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm not really
If they
sure
start getting that sort of similar momentum as they
what
did in
else is
game
coming
two,
up.
Easily the potential to close this game down a lot quicker. You know, this isn't going to be one that they'll choose to draw out or need to draw out if they
Don't
do start
fall for
taking
the
those
risk-free
early
bets, guys.
objectives. Well, we're looking forward to see how this one plays out. As I said, I think a lot of people were expecting Secret, maybe even themselves, to turn up today. First series for them of the.
Why is ITV
qualifiers
not pick
against
Bloodseeker?
that
You know what? I'm kind of
2-0
curious. That
It's
is a
not
good hero
happening.
against
That game
Pango.
two
I would
is
auto
the
pick it.
Breach
I'm
showing
surprised they
that
didn't.
Without a doubt,
4K,
Secret
20 up. I didn't see if it was banned or not. I wasn't paying attention.
series today. Game
Oh
three,
shit! I forgot the.
draft
Oh my
done,
god.
game started. We'll get you
I forgot
into the
exclamation mark
action.
Nord all day
Has
today.
Everything on the line for who's going to be able to stay.
They
in
won't
this
notice,
upper
guys.
bracket,
Surely.
Who's going to find their way down to the lower? We're going to know very, very shortly here with this final game of the series to be played.
We're in for a treat this game
Cool.
too. We have, I mean, what I hope what should be a lot more kills on the map.
Nord
than
is
the last one. I think
luckily
it's
not a
like
conflicting
It was a
sponsor
slow-
with this
it
tournament,
was
so I can have
it
it
was something
This
in
one
my
should
titles.
have
It's
a
good.
lot
I don't think they have any
faster
VPN
action.
sponsorship.
Witch Doctor Void constantly going to try to go for kill threat. I mean, Pango Invoker.
I added
doesn't
it, I
really
added
trade
it.
farm, but
I mean, I don't know. I'm
if
struggling
you
with doing
watch
sponsor
the
things, guys.
spells from the Invoker versus Shield Crush in mid game can definitely be really strong.
Sponsor things, but
then, of course, also,
yeah,
one of my favorite
I'm good now. I'm good.
interactions that
We're minded.
Always point
Minded.
out or try to point out. Marcy with Pango, the sidekick but swashbuckle. So have to kind of.
GG Bet is my sponsor. But like I said, I might as well
Pango down, 'cause if he gets a
might as well
swashbuckle,
take a GG Bet sponsorship if they're gonna keep it on my screen. I would like to be paid for it. That would be nice. That would be nice at least.
What Supreme he'll go for the Quaswex build this game.
I'm getting scammed there.
Because it's just going to be so.
My cam size is a
disruptive
bit too big. Yeah, I'll
to
make it
game
smaller.
fights.
Yeah, and he has like a Chan.
Because it's gonna be here all TI, right? I think it's no gambling sponsorship during the final at least, but that's like
He wants to do stuff for
2 days or whatever, right? Or maybe main event. I'm not sure how, but either way.
Secret gets
Take it.
again.
Yeah. Man.
That's different from Zayat's.
3 runes for secret. They ain't fucking around, boys. I have a feeling this is an ain't fucking around game. We're gonna see some puppy vased solo kills with Witch Doctor.
Starstorm, so I guess he
I'm
just
ready
wants
for
the
it.
most damage possible inside the lane. The mana cost is really good level 1 too, but yeah, definitely different.
I mean, and overall, do you like that this top lane's being played this way round with Rezo once again giving it
Why
a
is
shot
chat
on
so
the-
slow today?
The core offline
Probably because we're
passing?
rushing tournament games
I
mostly.
prefer a Cormorant to a Cormorant most times.
Yeah, but
just
sure, yeah.
Honestly, straightforward. So
I don't know. I don't think chat's very slow at all. It's pretty chill.
yeah, I mean, I'm curious because the starting build too. I especially versus Chen. I really thought he was just gonna get arrow and try to arrow the creep that Chen takes, but now he has Starstorm. So
I mean, I imagine he'll get it level 2, right? Or will he be pressured to get leap?
Maybe he feels like he needs to go for leapers. I don't know. It's
Will be another even bigger gambling sponsor for main event. Damn.
Kind of out trading him here.
Maybe.
He really is. This is a fair bit of damage that Zayas is going to have to walk off.
Not XDD. Whenever people complain about
Kadara getting himself a new creep, knowing that there's nothing that Zayas can do to take it off
chat
him.
being slow, then the chat just fills up with a wall.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to
oh my god, he's gonna die, eh? Oh my god, that's a sad one.
It's gonna be first.
Verifier.
There's another
purge though.
He's got like no cooldown.
Oh, he missed high ground!
Oh,
He missed high ground! I think he's still dead. Easy kill.
First
Close.
blood. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that probably what happens when you take level 1 Starstorm if you do that in your pubs, isn't it, Fog?
Yeah,
In
I
it.
don't know. That's why I was really
in it.
astonished that he did take it.
If
Okay,
you have an
well,
arrow
Kadaro kinda
elite
crushes
there,
him.
you're probably living. You're definitely living.
You're definitely living.
I love OD, he's nice.
Okay, well that happened. Does make it so Rezo was in a 1v1 versus the Dawnbreaker where he was winning the trades at the least, but yeah, I mean, never good to just give up a death like that to a Chen.
And kind of strong for ITB here, guys. Shouldn't underrate them. They're the one of the top Div 2 teams in Europe.
Top lane. A lot of sustain from Into the Breach's safe lane duo.
Absolutely, because
this is a competitive fucking region.
Something else to point out. He has the hard camp open. That's why he was able to actually get this.
He's sure getting whomped on CS mid. Jesus, that's a rough engagement right there.
Creep is available. The Mind Stealer is there if you'd like to take it on Kadaro.
Is that
there's a mana aura creep. I think Chen stealing that would be pretty good, big, right? Especially for that lane.
You provide your lane mana and you negate the enemy team mana.
Okay. Deb said they're a dark horse. Into the breach? Really? It could be.
So he's safe.
I mean, they're not that bad, right? They beat Secret once, and it was pretty well played, I'd say, too.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, a very different approach we're seeing.
Bot lane should be fairly easy for Void. I mean, you know, it's not awesome, especially not if the lane. This lane incident is happening again, by the way, where the lane is not in a good spot. Secret are definitely fucking up their lanes here.
You're filling it up and putting pressure on lanes. You know, Invoker's not going to go for bottle, so I guess that's what
it's not good.
He's filling up his bottle, and so is Pango, if he does make early rotations. So if he does opt for it.
Seeing some pretty good pressure as well from Supreme in this mid lane.
He's doing excellent. I actually was going to point that out, even in the earlier waves.
They will feel very, very good for Supreme, you know, if he's able to do well in this game. It's just sort of the overall story right between the mids. You have this game 1 where Nisha crushes on his Invoker. Game 2, grabs it early in the draft, but has a very unimpactful performance.
You call for the TI, or you play a full game on normal games with chat?
Showing that he can pull off just the same as Nisha was able to do so in game 1, or at least
I think a lot of people that ask me to play with chat, they imagine that they're the ones that are going to be playing with chat. But imagine this, if I played 1,000 games with chat now, even if I played 1,000 games, you wouldn't even have a...
Not even using heroes to
Wait,
check the rooms.
math.
They actually just sent a Chen creep top.
You would only have a 30% chance or something to play to be in one of those games, you know? And when am I gonna play 1,000 games?
I mean, this
it's just not gonna happen, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it was gonna be a
statistically,
for the Void in this,
it's unfair to most people.
Because at the moment, Chrysalis
was that the right math? I don't know.
When it comes to finding farm in this lane.
What the fuck is that math? I don't know. I was thinking 4 teammates.
Quite a lot more.
Whatever, you get what I mean. Wait, okay, so actually, if we're playing chat against chat, then that's different. But, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
4 teammates, right? Something like that.
This is really problematic. I'm astonished how low.
But we're not playing chat against chat. We're just playing normal games then. 4 teammates. We can do the math, but it's close enough. Like 30% is close enough.
We're getting so low. I mean, at least here with the bottle's eye, it's able to fuel resolution.
You look tired, Gorgc? Yeah, I was up all night with your fucking mom.
It looks like he wants a sidekick off of the wave. Okay, he'll be able to heal up a little bit. He'll be safe.
Thank you for your input, though. I really can do something about looking tired. I can take a power nap right now. But I can't because your mom is fucking under my desk, alright? So, stop with a useless comment. Thank you.
Nice try. I mean, look at
Will
this,
you be able to
Kadaro
stream
now
when
also
you are
going
in
double
Singapore,
back
considering you are playing Copium?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, yes. It's gonna be a tough one. OG Gorgc, thanks for 25 months.
Let's see.
There's the opening. There's the follow-up. Tornado as well.
They're kind of focused on Nisha mid a bit, but Yeah, that's a lot of numbers.
But they have the avalanche. Pop the stick
Oh, there we
charges.
go. They get the kill. Chen gets it, but look at all these creeps he's missing on her tower. Zayat has to TP in and take him.
Bam, into the breach. They know who to put the attention onto this
Oh.
game. They have the catapult.
Didn't
alive,
save the
not
catapult.
for long. Good move from Zayat.
Pretty big.
Still can put some damage onto the tower here, but
Very
I love
important
the emphasis.
kill by Marano there.
And the thing as well, folks.
Honestly, I think the Taken Invoker would have blocked that if he could.
A little longer to get the kill. It works out better for them because Supreme, he just got the urn picked up. He's got
He
two
did.
charges ready to go.
And they even get the power rune too now on the exiting rotation for Ari. Yeah, this
Not
is
looking too
massive
great for
move to
Secret,
get
guys. I'm a
against
little bit
Nisha
concerned.
Princess.
Bot
And
lane
Nisha
is kind of
he
cringy as
kinda
well.
played it a little cocky too, right? In mid, he's like, oh, there's not a third
Top lane
hero.
is at least
I
the
can
one lane that's
swatch,
going fairly well,
do
but
some
we saw
damage,
last
try
game
and
Marcy had a
get
good
away.
game and it
Ari's
didn't really
stuck
have that
around.
much impact.
All three cores farming really well.
I'll have you know, I've played one official against Nisha chat and I did beat him. It was like 5 years ago. And the strat was, because he was the best player in the team, which maybe he still is to this day. Strat is focus Nisha no matter what, in every fight, and also in lanes. You just gank him all the time. And I think it still holds true to this day a little bit.
Counter gank, but Supreme's already in mid. Does miss the tornado mid, but does burn away the mana.
Good toss here from Ari.
Oh boy.
Set up as well with the avalanche onto the tomb. They'll get
Told
that
us
kill.
1,000 times. No, I told you guys yesterday, but
Chrysalis tried to get Ari in
it
return.
reminded
Do
me
you
yesterday. I
think you
forgot
have a
about it.
shot
Ari
against
will be sure
Alliance
to pop.
tomorrow?
Yeah, we have a shot. I mean, I don't know how good Alliance are now.
gets himself
They've
some
been kind of under the radar for a long time, so
Having an
maybe they've gotten better.
Free game. Treads finished up.
If they've gotten better, it's gonna be tough.
So now it's likely that
If they're the same team they were a few months ago, then yeah, we can beat
he
them.
gets a +1.
Of course.
So going to be a very leveled to death profit, which is excellent for the game for Into the Breach, as we said before. Having early points in silence.
Alliance will beat
huge. He's
Entity.
gonna
I mean, you know what? I don't know. I'm kind of scared of Alliance. Have been awfully silent. There's no like Loda tweets going around, and
versus Pango versus
there's no YouTube videos. I have no idea what's going on.
Tower is under attack.
Who knows, man?
I mean, are you sort of shifting the lanes around to get anybody down on this bottom?
I don't think you can just like full shift. You might want to just make a rotation with like Pango to gank him or something like that.
Not been too impressed by the Wex Sword
He should, though,
Invoker.
again.
He swashbuckled in
Oh.
aggressively.
It's fine. He got the
Jump
two-man
down. He's got
jumper.
Puppy by his side.
Tower is
He's
under
going to try and make his way over towards the arcane, and we'll grab it.
Unsecured by
A little
Puppy.
bit risky
Easy
there around the
peasy.
mid.
They're continuing to put all
They
this
just posted a cringe video on Alliance Twitter. I missed it, dude. I've been
Now
looking at their
very hard
YouTube
to
channel like every
sort of
day,
make
waiting
moves
for a
at
new
all
video.
outside of
Because
going
they're fun, you
directly
know, like...
for the Dawnbreaker. Solar
like-
Guardians online.
I don't
I'll
know.
take it. We'll be ready to respond to any plays that Secret make else.
Not a lot of teams let you
Yeah,
look
best move I feel like for
into
Secret is
the
actually trying to go for this
deepest
top
pits of
play.
despair, you know?
It's not that easy, but if he shows it
Rare.
all, Rezo can just jump right onto him. They might have enough. They should have enough chain stun if they get the initial stun.
Oh, sorry, audio. I was just
playing
checking.
careful
Yeah, there's a
though.
video, and there's a
He
video.
uses
They're
the
at the
hammer,
boot
but
camp,
keeps his
apparently, I think,
distance,
yeah.
knowing that
Nikobaby just
escape
calibrated
mechanism
his
will be
main
used.
account to
Doesn't
rank
wanna get caught in range
500
of
and bought
rebound.
the faceless Void Arcana.
It's impacting his farm, of course. You see he's getting
Chad?
quite low, at least on the chorus, but not dying. Most
Yeah.
important for this Dawnbreaker.
Absolutely. And it's something that he did a fantastic
Sorry, it was
job
loud,
of
guys.
last
I
game.
know,
I believe
sorry.
didn't
I was...
die at all.
It auto-played on Twitter,
Did read the
I'm aware.
map kind of perfectly with all those rotations. And yeah, now they can make the threat. They see the Pango bottom. Supreme immediately makes the rotation. It's gonna get spotted, but Nisha could be under threat here of the Solar Guardian if he gets caught.
Okay. The catch here with the avalanche. Toss won't hit.
Nisha's making some
They can
space
still
this
continue
game.
to chase. Rolling
Fine,
Thunders
though.
at the
Okay,
ready, and
space
he'll make
created.
it away from there.
Dawnbreaker ult to use,
Quite
that's
able
pretty
to
big.
keep him
Considering he's a
controlling the
+1 as well, it's
full
even bigger.
Okay,
Nisha gonna
he's
use
gonna
this
be
role
able
to farm a
with
little
it
bit.
So, bit of a mess up there from Into the Breach.
Sure.
No Solar Guardian now for the upcoming moment.
Nisha will take that one any day. He's doing very fine on Nisha, all things considering. And you know what? What's most surprising? A Dawnbreaker lane lost
Actually, Void
top lane.
6 with their
That does not happen very often.
I see the ghost coming out as well from Jibbe. They don't want to be fighting into that one. They'll let the tower go down. They'll just do their best to try and get a bit of a trade up top with a push of resolution.
He's not. I thought he might use Unleash for this tower, just so he can get the trade push at the same time. He's holding on to it though. He's just using Sidekick.
I don't want to use
Probably
Unleasher
similar
simply
speed.
because he wants to be able to fight
Obviously
maybe
a little bit faster
soon
with
for
that
mid
combo,
lane.
but-
That's why Rezo's holding his...
Now over
Breach,
towards
I
the
think.
mid. I mean, into the breach there. They're starting to push forward. Supreme. Just be careful whilst the Maledictus is upon him.
He has backup near him though. Chen and Tiny again looking to play around the mid lane.
What am I doing near the shop tab?
Yeah,
I don't
be
know.
careful how
I'm
far he
lost.
steps up.
Chat put me here.
I like how it's
Chat put me in this
honestly.
spot, and
Even
I
though
don't
the
know.
Solar Guardian ends up missing,
Apparently, they
now
like
he's
me, or
bottom
so I don't know
side,
what to
so
do.
he can farm the triangle. He's avoiding Rezo, because Rezo will just kill him if he does.
Which
show him
offlane pro player do you hate landing
And now they're
against
looking
the
to play around
most?
this mid lane. Level 8, so silence is available.
Mind
Zibay 3-1-3
control, I
skill
think.
build.
Got the Moonlight.
Mind control.
Silence as well, but not quite able to get any.
Nightfall.
protection down
Fuck
onto him.
Nightfall.
Silence
Actually,
is
no,
fine.
Nightfall is for sure. Way over in
Trying
mind
to keep his
control.
catapult to
I
life.
like laning against Zai. Zai is
Extra
super chill to
melee
lane
to
against.
tank
First of
Rezo.
all, he just first picks his hero, so
Keep
you just
catapult,
counter pick
though,
it.
hitting his hero.
And
It's
secondly,
gets one hit on the tower.
he's not like the hyper aggressive or anything.
Up
Kinda
top,
chill,
though,
you know.
Rezo. He does see.
Nightfall is
Taker?
the worst
Ah, he's
to
got
play
it.
against. He's so
Just
good
Supreme can take him
mechanically,
down
and it's
in
annoying
return.
as hell.
Right after I complimented him, he does go top. I really didn't think that he was going to go back up there. That's the scary lane for him to really show.
Yeah, I mean, if you play against Amar and he's playing his Viper and whatnot, yeah, that's fucking annoying too, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know. That arrow for this, I think it's enough damage, right?
I
I don't know, the Zucks are coming out. Zuckerbergs.
Come out inevitably. So Jibbe will live for now. See Nisha look to close
Especially
in on him
focus
with the
Jibbe,
Rolling
yeah.
Thunder. And with Christus on top
On
of him.
ulti.
I mean,
a lot of heal.
he's also going to get this Solar Guardian. Jibbe surviving a little longer than maybe Secret.
God, he's
were
actually still
hoping
alive.
to
How's his
do
balance?
so. And with that move,
Okay, then.
he's able to break away from them. They'll get Jibbe
now
out to
Nisha.
Nisha.
Oh my god, he
Jump
actually
on
died from that?
Atari,
Oh my
but
god,
Ari
no,
turns
the
with an
disaster
avalanche.
for
They'll
Nisha.
lose Nisha for this
Not like
play.
that trade, I'll say that.
And
Probably
Jibbe
tried TP,
now
but there's a center
potentially
creep here.
Chasing himself here.
Minus
He has another
100.
siphon.
I mean,
Okay,
they
then.
just
Oh my.
couldn't kill him through the
No,
road.
Zai is
Even
really
with that
good,
sort of
guys,
move
but he
where they're
doesn't
able to
like.
hold back the initial
He doesn't.
avalanche,
Isn't that one of
time down,
those
they should
players
shut
that like
them up
fuck
sooner
you in
enough.
lane or something?
Comes out after it. They couldn't kill him during the Chronosphere.
Siphon is an absurd spell, especially early game now, the way the numbers
He doesn't
work.
play for that in pubs.
They
You know?
actually weren't able to break. I think only the two of them broke it, right? I think the third Siphon stuck on the Void, which didn't allow him to actually get the finish up kill versus him from Maledic. So into the breach.
Wait, why does Mirana have a bottle?
Looking hot.
What is going
And
on
Ari,
there?
particularly on his tiny, looking
That's
really
weird.
good with just his small combos.
Absolutely, yeah. It seems like every single time Avalanche from him hits 3 heroes minimum.
It does feel like that. And now they didn't have damage.
This
in the
Ari
last fight
guy's
from
been
the
playing
healing.
pretty good
Now
on
there's
Tiny
Chen
this game, I'm
Peng
not
got
gonna lie.
himself, And he's got Mac.
I mean, last game too.
So maybe feeling some damage issues coming into Secret if there is just like straight up versus
It was
the Death
good, it was
Prophet.
I mean, we
Jib
very,
is massive.
yeah, we very much saw last game with Farm how Jibbe was just able to build as this
Laps is
Razor
annoying
that
as
was
well.
just
You should flip the
unapproachable.
camera
You could
so
not
you
go on
look
him,
towards the
playing
middle
Death
and not
Prophet,
out of the
a hero,
screen.
if anything,
Yeah, but I think
even more
flipping
in that
camera is weird.
nature
I
right
can
there.
try it, but
This
what
is
am
a
I gonna
hero
be
that you
flipped
never
camera
thought about
Andy
trying to jump.
for the rest of my life? Like, come on.
Top lane, they will find Ari.
Then when I flip it back, you guys are gonna be weirded out.
Also Force trying to save him, so Secret definitely happy with that kill. Maybe now they can look to make another
Do you
move
flip?
because that hand is on cooldown. They're looking to set up
Drop
a bottom
pad.
Puppy. Witchblade is done for Secret.
Can't find
He
the
also wants
flipper
to make
anyway.
this easier in charge. And the creeps are coming in.
Can't find the flip. It's okay.
Puppy, though.
No need though. No need. No need.
But tower, there's not a glyph available.
Okay, tier 2 tower this
Tower
early
could
is
just go
kind of
down. Secret
crazy.
has to make a move. They do not want to lose this tier 2 this early.
We're on
Making
ulti and
their
they're
way
kind of
over.
closing in.
The Moonlight.
Hesitant to fully fight in, and
I mean, they're sort of split back up. It's only Puppy that's been left down here. We'll get set up
Puppy is
upon.
deep. Okay, that
Combo
cast
from
bounce
Supreme.
might save
Puppy.
him. No, it's too
Get
much.
chased
Too
a
much.
bit
Too
past
much.
the tier 2 tower. He'll
Gonna
go
TP.
down.
There. This is it. They're gonna
TP's
fight
in now
this.
to come
I
in
think
from
so.
Secret.
Nice dodge by
Nisha
Zibbe though.
Nice
not able to
dodge.
find the angle on
Oh,
Jibbe.
Zibbe is on
Sidesteps
fire
in
this
the
game.
trees.
This series,
See if
actually.
Nisha wants to continue to commit on this. He doesn't. He rolls out.
Actually
They
on
can-
fire.
They can finish tower.
I mean, it's going 14 minutes.
Tier 2
in.
at 14 minutes.
They'll lose
Wow.
their safe lane tier 2
Not
towers.
something you see this patch at all.
I mean, now they can take outposts. They can control this whole area. So not only do they have Dawn ult.
I know
they
that
also have
wasn't
map
like
control on
a
this
super
side. This
poggers
is
move, but
massive
Zibbe's been
move
playing
for
so
the
solid
Bridge.
overall, you know.
And now they know there's no Pango ult. So right now they could still look to be a little aggressive, even though they don't have Exorcism. Nisha's their only real fear.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you know, this draft
Alliance
from
kicked
into
Supreme,
the
by the
breach,
way.
You definitely expect
think?
them to.
Wait,
to
was
wanna
it
put the
Supreme?
pressure on
I
early,
don't
but
remember.
being able to do it, and being
They
able to
kicked
do
somebody.
it as fast as they're doing it this game is pretty insane.
Yeah, because eventually there's going to be these points where it's like if Secret whiffs one spell, one ulti, it's going to be a rush shot immediately from into the breach with a Death Prophet.
Well, Supreme. Yeah.
Secret, they can't really take the same advantage.
Doing pretty good this series, I think.
To Roche if an ult is missed or something.
My
I mean,
standout
can
player
they
is
get
definitely
their
Zibbe
jungle
for
back
this series,
under
it seems
control,
like.
Secret?
I don't think so. I think it's versus Chen and Death Prophet, it's extremely difficult. Also, didn't get to point out, but fun build that Jibbe did also last game, this lens.
Jibbe.
It's insane with Spirit Siphon. It's so difficult to break it, as we saw there, of course. Nisha does have Diffusal done, so quite a bit more damage and potential, at least from him. But Chrysalis is still on a massive road to recovery.
Chrysalis is not doing too good. 5k net worth. What the fuck is he farming, dude?
Ari.
Yeah, I think he's found some creeps on the map that give less gold than everybody else.
Here we go. There's the chrono,
It's a
but Solar
catch, but
Guardian
it's
is
also
up. They're
didn't
not
press
gonna have the
dilate,
damage.
and
Barely taking a scratch
he
there
got
from anything into the
fucked.
breach. Nisha will continue to try and commit him with the Rolling Thunder. They'll
Jibbe?
lay down the Death Ward. Jibbe.
Jump out. I mean, they're never killing this DP actually.
Kills are there from Kadaro.
Yeah, the
No
problem
kills
is
in
he
the
didn't press
actual so far
dilate,
for
chat.
Secret
It's
Defy.
actually a
Rezo
big
will
problem.
jump forward. He's able to grab a take up, but the hammer's at the
Yeah,
radio.
the
Ticket
BKB
trying to get
Rezo
high
is
ground.
actually doing
Rezo
some
beats
work
up
here.
BKB will be able to finish it. See if Rezo can find more.
Okay,
BKB
not
soon
bad.
coming to
I mean,
an end,
Rezo
though.
kind of carrying
Wanna
right now.
stay dancing around too dangerously close to the rest of Into the Breach. Has to
Jarly
back off.
Void.
So Rezo able to redeem that
Secret
team
Jarly
a little bit, getting
coming
the
through
kill
as
on
well.
the Taker.
Ends pretty good. I think the fact that Exo is wasted also is huge.
Am I being too
If
hard?
Jibbe
What do
can
you
make
guys
something
think?
up with
Should I
he's back.
flame people?
Into the breach. They're
Like,
not
should I
done.
flame
They're not done
Chrysalis
yet.
if I feel
They're
like he's
looking
not
to
playing
try and
good?
get more. They get the
Or should I
triangle
just be
out,
nice?
two of them.
Maybe I could just be
See
nice.
them
No problem.
chase with Siphon.
Oh, what a
That's
nice cast by Puppy.
doing
This
a lot
is
of
such a
damage.
good
He's gonna go for the
turnaround.
arrow. Secret. They'll be able to
Huge.
take him down.
Maledic on his face right there.
Oh, yeah, that's why you picked Doctor, right? The
Yes,
cast
based.
alone there, playing themselves. That was beautiful.
But like, even if
That
he's
all
playing
sounds
a little
He
bit
looked
bad, I
awkward
feel
there
bad
for sure,
flaming,
for
you know.
that
Because I
kind of
kind of know him, you know. And I'm friends with
They're
Puppy, right?
still
I'm playing his
not done.
teammate, you know.
They want to make sure
Nice
that
play
they
by
come
Supreme
out
there. Good catch.
in the
Did he have any
better spot
stuns?
out of
No.
this. He'll go for the TP away, and there's nothing to stop him.
Nice.
So Supreme at least able to poke back in, take out
Oh,
Zayas for
no
what of
flame,
course was
please.
the second time in that fight.
Not like flame flaming, but it is very like he is underperforming a lot. I feel like this series, for sure. I don't know what's going on, but there's no way he's supposed to have 5k net worth here,
What a
and there's
wild
no way
situation, and that's something
you
that's
blink.
always
Okay,
going be
to be
something
honest,
that Secret
I
does
have to
great.
flame.
gotta be
You
careful
cannot
from
blink in
Chronos,
3 times on
especially
troll
that
and not press
damage,
BKB
'cause
before you
your
ulti. That's
heroes
just
do not
that
make
deserves
Chronos
the biggest
inside of
flame.
Chronos
you
here,
know.
and there's tons of
Sorry, I will
Suns
flame.
on
It's
it.
in my nature. I can't help it, guys.
So, yeah, gotta
I
be
tried to be
careful.
nice, but I
Solo,
can't.
He's actually going to be the one.
I have my
guys
limit.
on. He's kind of the carry.
I can't. I just got reminded by last game.
1,000 ahead.
They're going to try and go for the Roshan.
The two
Okay,
of
that's
these
a
can
ballsy
definitely
Roche.
sneak in. Marcy level 12.
It's,
But the most
it's
important part is
working.
that he
I mean,
resets
Into
and
the Breach,
forgets.
Unlikely to scout this out. It's a Forge Spirit around.
They're scouting it out,
He's gonna
actually.
send
Boy
it.
knows.
Oh
Now,
no.
can you continue to commit, or do you have to get out?
They got
This
it
is a
right.
hard choice. They have to get out because of the no chrono. Good help.
Rezo's got BKB available. He's got to jump away.
And not able to make that sort of sneaky.
Also, I'm not sure why he's not doing
play they
the
hope
meta
for.
build on Invoker.
It's a
I
good
mean,
attempt,
sorry,
though,
on
at least.
Void. We saw
Didn't really
Charlie do
think
it,
they would
and
attempt
most
this
Voids are
early
doing
on
it
with
nowadays, which is Midas into
Cool try,
Maelstrom
half
instead of
HP.
Madness, because Madness stops you from like dilating and
So
jumping
Guardian's
as much as
back
you
up
would
level
like
12
with
on
Shard,
Undertaker.
and it's pretty good with Midas against Chen as well. Not bad. Could have game-changing pickups fights.
Without a doubt, though, Rezo very
Not sure
much
if I love the
having
Midas.
the game that he kind of expected to have last game, right? As you say, just being that strong frontline force, damage, everything considered.
Yeah, and
You've
also
got
the
Wall
Mask of
here,
Madness is
there's the
nerfed,
core
obviously.
Marcy,
A lot.
and,
You
yeah,
don't
could
lifesteal
just
of
sort of
creeps
keep
as
this
much anymore.
Point of the game covered.
Like it's
whilst
only half
Chrysalis,
lifesteal of creeps,
looks
and
to
it's
recover.
quite impactful,
Yeah,
really.
and this game it's easier for him to stick on the carry hero.
Oh, he found
The last
Dagger
game
of
was
Ritzel,
Sparky.
though.
He
That's
can
one
never
is
hit him, 'cause either he's
not good
bouncing
for him
away,
apparently since
he's
it's back.
shadow
But that one
dancing,
is
depth
usually
shot,
pretty good.
etc. This time around, Dawn
It's
Breaker
good for
gets-
Marcy
you're
as
gonna
well,
get
actually.
Dawn on
Really
Breaker,
good for Marcy.
and he's gonna stick on you. And he did actually find also the Dagger of Ristul again, so probably one of the best items you can find for Marcy. That and the
Oh,
Brigand.
Brigand's Blade too. Which one do you want on
Fine
Marcy?
also.
I'm not sure. Both are good.
Are pretty ridiculous ones on that hero.
Dire are scanning.
Thank
Gotta
you,
watch out for
Chrysalis.
this,
Yeah,
though.
there's
Big
not a lot to
dagger
thank,
on
because
Ari.
if they don't win
Saw
these
how
games,
much of
chat,
an
they're not
impact
making it
he
to
was able
TI.
to have last game after he
I'm-
picked that up.
And that's the first
Imagine
TI
having a
Puppy
smoke
will
here,
ever
and
not
BKB
make it
also
to.
on Jibbe.
So
He also finds the Eye of Vizier, so cast range on Spirit Siphons with that
They-
Aether Lens
ooh,
is pretty crazy.
they're
go
going to
for
go in
Roche
themselves
here.
to
This
finish
is a
Roche out.
disaster for Secret. They don't know.
I don't think Secret will
no,
necessarily
they
expect
don't
this
know.
straight up move.
It dies very fast to level 2 Exo.
He's pinging on Puppy, but it's too late.
A Secret, they have the ultimates, Chrono and Rolling Thunder, but they won't be able to make the move in time.
It's gone. Heads up move.
Play.
And
I cannot
they
believe
wanna
Use
this.
the end of this Exo.
This, to me,
So
is
they
honestly
catch Puppy.
way bigger of an upset if they
Show
lost
himself
than
there,
it
trying to
would
get rid
be
of
if
that creep.
Goon Squad beat Nigma. Like this is, if this happens here, yo, Tucker is kind of getting picked off. That's pretty big for Secret. This is a way bigger upset than the one we saw before, I'm pretty sure.
Lead the way here for Secret in this mid game. Takes out the tier 1 mid.
Chrono up top. They've got the Death Ward outside.
They've got the damage easily this time round. Puppey in position. See elsewhere, the fight continues. They're trying to get on top of Supreme. Rezo continue to attempt to close the gap. Nisha has to roll out for the time being, or maybe roll back in towards Kadara.
Not bad. Okay, Secret are done fucking around there. They turned that Roche into a real big turnaround for themselves. 2k lead for Into the Breach, turns 2k lead for them.
Overall, they still take a
huge kills,
solid
huge
sort of
kills.
Stretched out team fight. Supreme, he really wants to poke back in on this. I mean, it's 2 versus 5.
Oh, Ari coming in with the ulti. Oh, he's a ward. They can't go on a ward. Nice arrow dodge though. But they find in the back, they find Supreme once. The dilate is super valuable here. Dawn Carry also gets countered by Void, by the way. I forgot to say that. I'm very surprised they picked Dawn Carry. This was probably the biggest grief, for sure. 2 kills for Chrysalis. There we go. That's why Chrysalis is the best, boys.
That whole sort of scenario.
What a good exchange, man.
Disastrous for Into the Breach.
Disastrous for Otaker as well.
Puppey bot back though, a little bit bad for him.
Caught. He shows himself mid, and that causes the full sequence of everything, really. If he doesn't get picked off mid from the Marcy, then even top or something, he might have Solar Guardian for the initial chrono to save that. It's a huge sequence of events.
Never doubted Secret, guys.
Huge credit to Rezo for finding him now a couple times now. Yeah, it's pretty massive, really. This Dawnbreaker is massively far behind, and that's the carry.
This Basher BKB Marcy is something, dude. This is definitely a hero that should be looked at to be played as core a little bit more than it has been. Especially in pubs the past few weeks. I haven't seen any core Marcy, I think. Seen a couple of supports get into BKB and stuff, and they seem really useful once they get it. Yeah, this looks really strong, honestly. Like somebody mentioned, one of the casters mentioned that the slow on Unleash slows through BKB now. It honestly makes quite a big of a difference.
He probably felt awkward because he just never can catch the Slark. Yep. This game, if he's just
I think this game is Secrets now. It went from feeling iffy with the Roche and all, but now, I don't know. They have Void, they have Pango, they have really good, they have way better heroes. Like, Void is just a better hero than all of the heroes on Into the Breach. Such a strong hero.
Oh boy. So that
and Pango scales as well, so should be fine here.
Which will just benefit Resolution even more.
Tucker through a little bit, I guess. I mean, honestly, I have no idea why they picked Dawn. It doesn't seem like it fits their lineup at all. They have dead last pick, I think. So, yeah, it's just not Dawn either. Oh, here in the Giga Chat man, ba ba bum, ba ba bum. But Otaker dies though. That's still good. And caught out on Invoker, ba ba bum. Yeah. Here we go again.
Into the breach,
the best poking back. Chrono, he gets only one, but it's enough.
Down the chrono to end the life of Jibe as every core's been taken out. And the
yeah, this is the game.
They
kill 5 here.
Chrysalis will run down Kadara. Ari surrounded by Secret. It's a
not bad, not bad. Too hard to play. Honestly, I can't believe I didn't call it earlier, but Into the Breach draft is actually too shit. Like, how do they deal with Void here? I don't understand.
It just didn't matter whatsoever.
I don't understand how they deal with Void.
Apart completely beyond that.
It seems so hard.
Resolution just continues to pop off, and really ready to gear up and carry the game. He already is your BKB Basher. They just can't deal with his Marcy.
No, and look at Otaker.
And Marcy as well. To be honest, he's so fast.
The fight with Solar Guardian, he looks like a support. Really, the way that these fights are playing out every single time as Secret has
I haven't seen any impact from the Dawn yet. What items does he have anyway? He doesn't even have a Desolator yet? Oh my god, no Deso, no BKB. It's 23 minutes in.
They're the ones that
what the fuck?
Him and he's the one that says, oh,
Jesus, that's not good.
Yeah, looking to be very hard now for Into the Breach to be able to redeem themselves after those last few minutes of play.
Dude, we get it, the replay, come on.
So far behind.
Such a long replay. What does Marcy have? I think Marcy build is always the same. The Falcon Blade, I mean, if you're core, I don't think anybody's gonna really stray from it too much. Seems to be Falcon Blade, BKB, Basher.
And then we're seeing, you know, time dilation, how devastating it really is inside these
something.
Too. This game
you can maybe stray away from Falcon Blade and do something like Basilisk or whatever.
Versus Invoker versus
yeah.
Death Prophet, even versus Tiny, can be incredible.
25 minutes. No BKB, no Desolator.
Yeah, I think story of this
okay,
game, mostly
dude.
for me at least,
My carry is useless.
Be the carry and shut down the opposing carry, like Jibe was able to last time as the race.
I guess they maybe felt like if we pick Dawn top, we cannot lose the lane or something. But they lost the lane.
Ari. A dangerous spot here. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
blink in
Donald
and try to
kind of
make a
ballsy. I
play.
like this aggressive.
Going
Do
for the
kill
Solar
Mirana, it
Guardian.
looks like
If they've got
almost.
enough
No,
damage
they
to
don't
get the
kill
on
him.
sides,
Oh,
they
they're
haven't.
so fucked on
He's
Into
out
the
with
Breach
the
now.
lead. Taker will try and commit in, but again, another Solar Guardian into his death.
And Ari, will he live? It's gonna be close. He
Oh,
does.
he made it down to the lead.
Think he went. Did he
Marcy
consume
Armlet
Qualifier
not good.
there?
I think Marcy Armlet is
Yeah,
playable,
he did. I
but the
think
problem
he
is
might
with
have
Armlet in general on a hero like Marcy is
And they're picking
why?
things
You
on
know,
their
you have
these
damage,
fights.
and
It's them choosing to go for
Yeah,
these
that
for the
was-
Dawnbreaker.
you
Like, Otaker,
need
he's 1
BKB
in
and you need
6
mana.
armor.
So
It's rough.
Yeah.
It really
that's
did
pretty much it.
feel
If you
like
go Armlet
that
BKB,
fight
you
was a
don't have
bit of
mana.
sort of a last
You
attempt
go
from them.
Falcon Armlet, you don't have survivability.
As Secret
So,
full
it's
control
kinda
of the
just
game
hard
right
to
now.
justify it.
26 minutes in. A game that's turned pretty drastically.
A lot of
from
Dota is
around that 15
items
minute
are good,
mark where we
but
saw
you
Into
have to
the Breach
always
being the
compare
ones
them to what
take
their
an early tier
alternative
2
is,
tower
right?
bottom. They just
What are you
weren't
missing
able
out
to
on?
Maintain control.
You're missing out on too much if you
Resolution
go
causing all
Armlet.
sorts of issues for them.
I'm sure you
The
can
graph
build it
tells
though.
all.
You know,
Just like
if
you
you're a
said, when you
casual
pull it up,
guy
look at 20 minutes.
or if you're having
Literally
fun, it's
50-50,
fine. It's not
and
that
then
bad.
boom.
It's maybe not
Magic just a
optimal,
couple of
usually.
strikes from Secret, so.
Oh wow, that's a big spike up. It's completely dead even game until that one fight. After I started
Heroes
flaming
they
Crystallis. It all worked
Much
out.
of a struggle Otaker's had in the last few moments.
Ari goes for the kill, but look at
Let's see
that
what he
look at
can
that
do
death
to
ward
turn
turn.
things
So
with Ciara,
good.
Getting the jump onto Puppey. And Puppey is able to walk away
Oh,
from this.
almost.
Not enough damage to come in even from a distance there.
Sunstrike.
Okay, Sunstrike. They needed that. A little bit of a morale boost there for Into the Breach with Supreme being able to snipe Puppey.
I'm
on
typing
escape.
strats to my team now, so I don't forget, guys. Team Balls Reborn.
Close to the high, I think it was like the 300 damage Sunstrike. He had just about 300 HP. So
Might
at
play
least they get
before
something.
7,
Now they have
yada
BKB
yada.
for Dawn, but at this point, it's come out so late. He got a little greedy, right? He had the Deso queued up. He tried to go for these fights.
More
He disassembled
information.
now to go
No
for the BKB.
vaping is allowed
He
during
wanted
live
his BKB,
matches.
like,
What the fuck,
5
man?
minutes ago.
And it-
My information for tomorrow's match.
Especially with how much he's fallen
Be sure to
behind.
use the
It's just
bathroom
so hard
before
for
the
him to
game
hit
starts.
aggressively as he's been trying to do so with the Solar
The players are
Guardian.
not allowed to go to the
If
bathroom
Chrono
once the
is
draft has
available,
started.
they're
Monka.
just going to Chrono him a BKB or
Really?
he will die
I'm actually kinda surprised.
very easily.
Yeah.
Rezo.
They kept the
The
catch.
hell are
maybe.
these rules? They're
Oh,
new.
enough
Now we got
burst.
catch on
He's
hill.
able to put the BKB in
What's
try
happening?
and
Rezo
turn, but
dead
actually
right
the
away?
Fizz's
Oh,
gonna take him
whoa,
down
whoa,
through
whoa.
it.
This is Into the Breaches fight.
He didn't sidekick at the start. He ulted and then I think hit a full sequence of punches and then popped the side.
Oh, not vape.
Yeah, maybe
Dude,
that
I'm
should
pretty
be
sure you're
reversed.
allowed
I
to
mean,
pause
either
to take a
way,
piss
as
if
opposed to
something
ghost
happens.
coming out anyway.
I know it's not
Maybe that was,
like
it should kind of burst through that
it's frowned
BKB
upon,
for
but
that
I'm pretty
physical
sure you
damage.
Probably.
You just
but
say
yeah,
internet.
getting-
That's
he
what
just
you need to say.
didn't get the side
Internet,
kick off.
and then you go away.
Good kill. I mean,
I gotta check my router. It's in my
Let's have a
bathroom,
look
by the
again.
way.
There you go. I still on cooldown at the start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
he
still-
is not
still
lifestealing
on cooldown,
anything,
so
or
he
what?
got it off as soon
Didn't
as he
lifesteal
could,
shit.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, he took a second on it, but yeah, fair enough. A pretty big kill. Can they get something else out of it though? Because it was
Vale.
ghost expended,
It feels like they need to.
Dyer's bottom tower has been denied.
but they actually.
Yeah, that
they
is the
also have to
Fata
be careful
pause.
how far they overextend versus.
Um,
Probably thinking that. Kadaro, standing kind of AFK, microing his creeps.
Uh-oh. Sometimes, sometimes it happens. You find yourself in the river, you're doing your stuff with your creeps, and you're like, hang on, where's the hero? And he'll be dead.
He's got a lot he's doing, right? He's captaining.
Plays from
he's
the bathroom.
controlling creep.
It's
Like,
a
just
busy
playing
life.
Chen is
Oh.
not fun.
This is a solo kill?
Here we go,
He has dust,
Rezo.
yeah? It is.
Oh,
Wow,
it's a
what can
very
you do
deadly
as a
bunker.
Moker? That is
There
brutal
we go.
amount
A
of
couple
damage.
of flurries of punches from the master.
Rezo is stepping up this
And
game.
Supreme falls. Ari as well in the river.
There's a
He's
Roshan
gone.
up.
Roshan's
They can't
up.
contest
Secret,
it.
they're ready to
Second
take
Roche
it.
as well, free shard. I don't know who
They're
buys
honestly
it
happy
and who
with
gets
that
it.
spend,
Let's
but
see,
it's ready for
Mirana
Kronos Field.
sucks
Kronos
for
Field
shard.
already.
Pango has it,
And
Marcy's
Anthony's
shard
around
sucks.
Marcy, but-
Void doesn't have shard. Wow, okay, I'm surprised. So he gets the shard. Perfect. Really digging Marcy core now. So.
Maybe they get Nisha. Looks like they are.
What chance do you
Actually
think they have to
setting up
qualify?
on
I don't
Nisha.
fucking know.
So
It depends on which teams are going to be lower bracket. I mean,
Silence.
Nigma is lower bracket now, which makes it a fucking hell of a lot harder to
Damage
qualify.
quite there.
You know, you never know.
Here as well. He's up to
Nisha.
the side. He's able to.
No
Ooh,
way.
He's actually.
Oh
out.
my God.
the
Oh,
team-
so
there we
close.
go, Taker.
He got
Able to
smacked.
swing him down there with that final
Nice.
club of the hammer.
It's not high. It's not high. I mean, we're a team for fun,
these-
right?
these-
So
I mean, he's
it's
still
not very
doing
high,
alright.
and we're not expecting to
Ready for any
qualify,
type
but
of
we're gonna
game
try our
at this
best,
point
of
on Into
course.
the
You know,
Breach. It's pretty big.
I'm a competitive guy.
Nice little bounty.
Not
there.
gonna be a bitch about it.
Dawnbreaker much needed, but at the same time, yeah, Roche does go the other way.
I mean, I guess in this game, very much for Secret.
I just gotta pretend it's like
They don't
Midas
need to
mode,
rush
right?
things, do they?
I have Slacks
They're,
yelling in
they're
the background.
in a great spot, and all three very much
That's
ready
how I'll
to
be
scale,
motivated
get
to
those
win.
next few items online. It's game 3. You don't want to take any risks.
Yep. You all.
Like qualifier, I don't think there's any chance we get top 1. I'll say that right away. But there's a very small chance we can get top 3. Yeah. That's about it. Top
Let's all
1.
be real, guys. We're all thinking this Christ Alice looks kinda like a mentally challenged BJ Novak, no?
But they still probably want to just look for these fights.
But hey,
D-wards here.
Opium, I get it, Copium. But I mean, you know, that's the realism of it, you know. In other regions, I think we have a chance. Europe is harsh.
Puppy does, right? Yeah, Puppy has a gem.
The rough one.
Smoke here.
So to be top 3, we have to fluke a series against what's probably gonna be like Nigma or Entity or something like that, or Liquid. Like one of those teams we have to win one series against, and that's pretty much it. Crazier things have happened. Okay, good fight. They killed 2 already. Bristle's doing real work in the back here. BKB will end though. Fine though, but he's turning around, he's hitting them, no problem. They're all getting cleaned up. Only Chen might survive here. Yeah. 4 dead. It's impossible. It's actually just impossible for them to play here. This Void Hero is way too good against their draft. I don't understand how the fuck it slipped through.
I mean, Rezo solo kills the Tiny, moves on to the next target.
It just doesn't make sense.
While the Chronosphere just controls the poor Dawnbreaker.
Void was bashing like crazy,
At this
dude.
point, Secret, the fights can be taken in a lot of different ways. But this one, again, they find Otaker every single time they find the Dawn.
He's had a tough game. He's had a very, very tough game. They've shut him down completely and definitely making up for the lack of kills they're able to get against him in game 2. Killing him time and time again. And now here with the push. Up to the mid set of racks. Looks like they're going to fall back though. Respawns are coming in from Into the Breach, and as we say, you know, Secret, they're not in any rush here.
No, BKBs are on cooldown as well. They don't want to.
22 hits
No
Void
funny
and
business. Get back, pick up your like 5,000 gold of items for each core, and then look to go again when BKBs are ready. Rezo.
Bango.
He's been hit plus a C finish.
Fucking fat now. I mean, look at the Rezo. How fat is this guy? Is carry Marcy something we're gonna see a lot of now? I mean, not carry, but offlane at least.
As for Into the Breach.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it seems not okay.
At least the 3 BKBs on the
He's
core,
farming so much. That's what's surprising me the most. I don't know how he's keeping up with farm.
Fights, lack of damage.
Usually Marcy's fall off because they don't farm, but yeah.
I mean, do you see the potential for any sort of
Farming quite a bit.
cross-back players to get them back in on this?
Not really too much, honestly, because I feel like Secret might just use that as an
Looks like
as an
Ari.
initiation tool. If you get tossed back, they just might commit in themselves.
Are you stupid? What are you doing there? Get it, guys?
And at this stage with the levels as well.
Good one.
You know, we're very much seeing Puppy have a great time with the Voodoo switcheroo.
Well, look at Puppy. This is the solo kill we're talking about.
Witch Doctor.
Not gonna get it.
He's honestly killed it. I was a little doubtful of the Witch Doctor pick, but the casks and just his survivability overall has been amazing.
I mean,
does he fight Supreme? I mean, he'll see him for a sec.
Dust.
Oh, has he got anything else? He's got his dust. Supreme.
Oh my god, Supreme baited so hard. Oh, that's rough.
Puppy got the
with a
last
deafening blast. And yeah, you bet he did. He wouldn't have been happy if he didn't. He put the work in there for that one, Puppy.
Sure did.
But yeah, I mean, this sort of bit worked because he got the Voodoo switcheroo online pretty much as soon as he could, right? The sharp was straight out. And as you say, multiple times, they're just not able to take him down before he disappears and the Death Ward comes up.
Yeah, they honestly got played by him a couple times, like in mid
I
in
don't
particular when they
know. I don't want to know how Rezo actually keeps up in farm. Maybe he's just hitting creeps an ungodly amount, like pushing out lanes and stuff. Okay, the Dawnbreaker is like finally somewhat online, but
having his Deso. But as we've seen, BKB or not, still ways to deal with this Dawnbreaker.
He's so far behind. He's just gonna get bash locked from either Marcy.
Bash.
Oh.
The classic.
Lucky.
You would never expect someone to just start TPing there. Ari. Out on again. Taker gets Puppy though.
We'll be able to deal with Puppy this time. Ari looking still pretty dead.
Still, Crystal is waiting. Hoping the Chrono here, but a little bit too deep, I think.
A little short on the mana though.
Got Scotty finished up now. Pretty nice.
The Aegis coming to an end. Aegis timing out now.
Saving the Chrono for more of their push play rather than just using it on a kill.
No idea why he's building Madison, but it's fine.
Setting up for top smoke.
I think him primarily being a carry helps with the farm. Yeah, you know, his mindset is probably very farmy compared to most offlaners. Not all though. I mean, nowadays the meta is honestly to farm on offlane anyway. Almost every good offlaner nowadays is really good at farming. Like Amar,
And Supreme
Next.
doesn't stand.
Amar's
a chance.
really
He's out of the
good.
game. They turn over towards Otakers,
Who
but
else?
the BKB will look to pull himself away with the hammer,
Fuck.
but Rezo bashes him
Nightfall.
down. Double kill for Resolution.
Yeah,
He's
a lot
trying
of
to get the
offliners.
push going as well. They can buy
Can't think
back
of a
if
lot
they
of them,
want.
Amara comes to
Big
mind.
ults there. Chrysalis has chrono.
1 year
It's
poc
needed.
hello
Triple
Gorgc.
kill for Resolution.
Hello, hello.
Secret after a struggle in game 2. Very much
Chad.
back to the form that
They're back, baby.
expected to turn up with against Into the Breach here in this game 3.
Yeah, and
Oh, that reminds me. OG already qualified to TI. Why don't I ask
Not
OG
even letting
players
go
to
Taker
watch
have
with
much
me?
of a game
That would
on
be
this
fun,
Lone
right?
Breaker because of how well the lane went and how much he caught him, right? The way
With the
that he was able to
qualifiers.
catch him multiple times, especially the one after the Roche. Smooth sailing.
Push them more.
Probably have one more fight in them Into the Breach. Secret, we'll see if they want to stick around after this. Still a tier 2 to be taken down bottom.
See.
And again, with the heroes coming
On
back
tops
into
are
play,
back. They are
won't
back
go
indeed.
to the tier 4s quite yet. They'll continue to draw this out. Take
Nah,
it safe.
they can just make the move that the waves are going to naturally push in, walk their way to bottom, grab
They've
a
been no
rune,
fail.
get the arcane, and meet up with their buddy Nisha.
I haven't talked to
He's
Seb
got
in a
full
while.
Daedalus now.
I'll ask him.
Rezo.
He just recently
I
did his
thought he was
long,
gonna give this.
long
Alright,
charity
I mean, I
stream
like
thing.
this much
I don't
more.
think now is a good
He
time.
is.
Daedalus, holy dude. Relax, brother.
Having exactly the game that he set out to have in game 2, but didn't quite get there. This game, he's making up for it
Amar
completely.
responded with okay.
He will. I mean, he's.
I like that response.
Even the first flurry, second flurry, probably everybody's dead.
And very much showing, the other teams in its qualifiers that you might have to have the Resolution Marcy in the back of your mind.
Good one.
I mean, it's just across the board, Marcy likely to be a hero targeted in the draft anyway.
Yes.
But ever more so the reason to do so against Secret.
I mean, we've seen it now run in. I've seen it ran 3 roles, right? I think Ana played it as carry. We've seen it as actually 4 roles. I think we played it off lane, carry, 4 and 5. So more as a 4.
We still have quite a lot of the
But
short
now
films to
off-lane
watch though.
4.
We'll watch it in between this game and the
in
next.
that carry role.
And I'm not talking a lot about this game now because I think I've already said what needs to be said. I
think
don't
Under,
think
of course,
there's a
played Raven. This was
possibility,
before it got changed.
big possibility for comeback. I mean, there's quite some big failures, come back from this one.
Ari
Void is busted,
stalked.
When you get to this stage of the game with Void, you basically
Everybody
almost
on the
always
side of
won.
the breach just trying to find any farm possible. Well, Rezo.
Meanwhile, Rezo is like, yeah, though I don't even need my fucking Void.
He's in on the
Solo
mid.
kill enemy
Couple of
carry in
rounds of
3
punches,
seconds.
Taker's taken
What?
down 100-0. Doesn't even need to
Excuse
break a
me?
sweat there or pop his BKB Rezo.
Is there some like Marcy talent I don't know about, or is that just regular damage? Literally just regular damage, actually. Okay. Cool.
Nice little 3,000 damage versus the carry.
Very cool.
Oh, and ooh, a DD rune.
Do I play Marcy?
Oh,
Nah, I don't play
Give
Marcy,
him the
Pablo. I
ball
need to
too,
practice it,
yeah.
so. Oh, DD, here we
Man,
go.
Rezo like gets himself.
I
all
need to play
postured.
Marcy, I think. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on, dude.
alright. Oh, they're not ready for me.
I think Zip Zapper might play it.
Okay, does he kill them in the first flurry?
Fuck,
with
it's
DD?
broken,
I think
though.
he does.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Let's see
If he gets a crit, a 2, yeah, absolutely, it's just over.
He's
It's
got
just
cooldown.
over.
10 seconds on it.
All right.
10
Yeah,
seconds on him.
he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait. And
Maybe
then
his
you-
team's telling him to. Maybe he's like, hey team, let me just do my thing. Let
Yep.
me do it.
Just let him go
I haven't
in,
seen much of the
1v5,
DP
get
this
the
game
ramp
lately,
wave.
but I guess it's just one of those games where you can't really do much
do it.
man-up wise, because
He
there's
has the
Chrono
tools.
and there's Marcy, Basher.
Patient, though. They wait.
I
Roche
think it
is
makes
back.
it tough to really play your hero.
Oh, give him the Ags.
I mean, you like the act. You say it's got potential, right?
Only because it drops the
'Cause it-
cooldown to 40 seconds. I don't think anything else about it is good.
Well, you're saying, well, because the pulses go through the BKBs and such, right?
Oh,
But
the
that's
pulses goes
already
with
the
Ags,
case.
I see. You're gonna give Ags to Void.
You know,
I like that.
I mean, your abilities.
Void
are
Ags is kind of like, it doesn't
Hey,
sound
yeah,
like it,
what
but it's kind of an item that ends the game.
It's
Because
it needs a little.
it
more
makes
love.
pushing
It's
high
not-
ground
it's
easier,
not
because
good
you're just
yet.
poking enemies. Every time you leap into them,
Ags Void makes
you
much
hit
more
them, you
sense.
dilate, you jump back. And it's just a lot of pressure when you're pushing high grounds. Nice game ender.
Yeah,
Doesn't really
it's
do
nice
much
for
in terms of
Chrysalis as well.
fights.
He now gets to be the top spot in there.
Exactly. You got to give him something.
Because you got so much
Let-
attack
let
speed
him have
anyway.
that.
Oh wait, Rezo got hexed. He was greedy.
Guardian coming in. They're actually in onto
Oh
Rezo.
no.
They got him.
Oh, they got it.
Unlucky.
That's a big kill.
That's a big
Taking out
kill.
Rezo. Can they get more? I mean, he's just rolling it up to the high ground, but the BKB's
Oh,
up
that's
with
a beautiful
Supreme.
three-man
Jump on.
chrono.
That's a great chrono under the 3 of them.
And you get
The death ward out to
Void.
the
Yeah,
side.
what the hell do you do?
Supreme's out of the game.
Just all
Bash
dead.
is coming out
GG.
over towards Otaker. There'll be a buyback from Supreme.
Gege.
Nobody else having the
You do the miracle,
buyback
Gege.
on into the breach.
Well-
It's just Ari and Supreme left alive.
Well, they got Rezo. The
They
raid
did.
boss was taken out.
WCYD, man.
They did. They were able to sort of spoil his fun right with the DD.
A little bit.
He did pop it right? That was...
He did.
He did. He did not get to get his 1v5 rampage that he dreamed of.
Chrysalis gets to come in and have fun though. Gets his best chrono yet. So
that was a solid one.
Yep. Trade off of fun between the players.
Good luck tomorrow, sir. Thanks, man.
Looking for that final set of Rex to prepare to close this one up. Creep wave, fortunately spawning in time there to block the arrow that was heading the way of Supreme.
33 also, he farms a lot. That shit's so annoying.
He's out. Uh-oh, drop the meteor. Chrysalis.
A beautiful dilates. They don't have BKB ready. That's a dead invoker, no buyback.
Out of the game, 90 seconds.
Good gig.
Well.
Not even calling it. Dude, you have 5 dead. Hello?
They'll have a couple of heroes up in 10. We'll see if they
There
play
it
it
is.
out, but they might not even get the chance.
GG. GG, well played.
GG is called.
Little bit interesting series, you know, like I think Crystal started playing a lot better later on. I mean, he just had a little bit of dicey start here and the troll game, sure, but he's playing properly now, you know. Maybe